Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. It is Wrestlemania Backlash Sunday. Man, WWE knows how to make their pay-per-views catchy, how to name them and give them catchy names. They know very well how to do that. WrestleMania is a very catchy name. WrestleMania, whenever you hear the name WrestleMania, you pay attention. And WrestleMania Backlash, you automatically have got to pay attention. Welcome everybody, it is WrestleMania Backlash Sunday. We're going to be watching a lot of wrestling, some great wrestling here tonight. And kicking things off right now is the Kickoff show. Let's see how the Kickoff show goes down. Let's see how good or how bad it's going to be. We'll find out. We've got a total of 6 matches on the card. We've got not a very lengthy card here tonight, so maybe it is quality over quantity. We'll find out what's going to happen. And I can see here, Jonathan is here. Good to see you, brother Jonathan. True is here. Good to see you, brother True. I'm getting my paperwork ready. That's right, Renegade. Thanks for that, my brother. Renegade is in the house. Good to see you, bro. That's right. And big up AJ, big up everybody. Big up to you, Jonathan. Good to see you. That's right. Hopefully it's not going to be disappointing, man. We've got 6 matches. It's not a very bulky pay-per-view. 6 sweet, short, and simple matches, I guess. Maybe they're going for quality over quantity here. 6 matches doesn't sound too bad to me. We've got, big name matches though. We've got the Bloodline, Roman Reigns and the Usos. They're going to be taking on Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. We've got Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. We've got Edge versus AJ Styles. We've got Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. Lashley and Omos are going to go at it. And of course we've got, hopefully, the main event. That is going to be Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair in an I Quit match. So, interesting stuff. We've got some big matches coming up. Let's see how this goes. Now, the Kickoff show is an hour long, and we've seen 30 minutes Kickoff shows with lots and lots of wrestling. This one's an hour long with no matches announced for the Kickoff show, so perhaps we're looking at here a Kickoff show with no wrestling and only talking. We'll see how that goes. Let's see if they're only going to be talking, if there's going to be some wrestling in there. But it is good to see everybody. I hope you're all having a great weekend, a great Sunday. I hope everybody checked out the new interview that came out, the Rrassingh interview. If you haven't checked it out already, I'm not talking to you. But yeah, check it out, guys. Check it out. The Rrassingh interview has come out. What a fantastic guy he is. Really, he got on the show, shared a beautiful story about his life, his career, and you'll get to see a side of Rrassingh, the Impact Wrestling star that you've never seen before. Really, I never knew the side of Rrassingh existed. Such a soft, a nice-hearted, a very kind, a guy that keeps on giving. Great guy. You'll get, the more you listen to the interview, the more you're gonna fall in love with Rrassingh. He's a great guy. And speaking of that, we have another great guy. You can see the preview on the screen right now. Madcap Moss is gonna be taking on Happy Corbin. Now I was thinking maybe this is gonna be the pre-show, but turns out it's not the pre-show. It is the main show. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin are going to be dancing on the main show. Let's see how that goes. And Ricky is here. Brother Ricky, good to see you. That's right, you made here tonight. That's right. Good to see you, brother. Wonderful. Let's see how this show goes, man. Which match are you guys the most excited about? The one thing that I'm seeing here is that they are talking about Charlotte and Ronda Rousey in the middle of the preview, not the end, not the beginning. So I've got a feeling perhaps Ronda and Charlotte are not main eventing tonight. I've got a little feeling here. We'll see. I presume there's going to be a lot of highlights getting shown over WrestleMania, Raw, and SmackDown. For sure, Jonathan, you're right, brother. 1 hour of only talking and no wrestling. Yeah, they've got a lot of time to kill for sure, brother. A lot of time to kill. And Cody Rhodes is going to be taking on Seth freaking Rollins. That's going to be another interesting match, I think. We'll see how that goes. And I hope that you guys like the little new, upgrade here to the whole layout. I've added a little a bar at the bottom, a little bar right there to the right, because it's a pay-per-view, so people need to know what's going on. Of course, the Predictions Championship is on the line right now, and of course, the bar at the bottom will be showing you guys the match that's taking place. For example, if we have a Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin match going on, you're gonna see it just like that right here. So I'm trying to make it more interactive as we go, trying to upgrade it. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts on this new layout where you have these two bars, these two very helpful bars, or if you have any suggestions. Thanks for that. And the only match I love to see tonight is Cody versus Seth. That's right, Ricky. It's got to be a good match. I'm looking forward to that one as well. I'm not very excited about the six-man tag because we know it's not for the title. We know it's a little, dragged about, a little stretched. So I'm not very excited about the six-man tag, but I am excited about the Ronda Rousey match as well as the Seth versus Cody match. That's going to be good. And Renegade says, I'm excited about the Happy Carbon match. That's right, Renegade. That's a true fan, brother. Happy Carbon would be proud. Good stuff. Good stuff, Renegade. Wow. All right. And now, just like Jonathan said, we are getting some highlights from WrestleMania right now, and from Raw, and from SmackDown, from all over the place. That's what we're getting right now. You were right, Jonathan. You were right. Yep. We're getting highlights from all over the place, all across the board. There you go. Nice and easy. There we go. And we have Chris here. Chris, good to see you, brother. He says, Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey in the I Quit match because it could be the return of Bayley to attack Ronda Rousey, wins the SmackDown Women's Championship. It could happen. Yeah, you're right, Chris. It could happen. And we'll be very happy if that happens. Let's see. Let's hope that happens. Love news set for Watchalong. Thank you for that, Ricky. Now, I'm thinking of making this exclusive, like this, the bars that you see to the right and at the bottom, making it exclusive for the pay-per-views because, we get to know what matches are happening. I mean, I cannot make these things for, the match graphics for Raw and stuff because out for the times we don't know what matches are going to be happening on the weekly shows, but we can do these for the pay-per-views. So yeah, thanks for that. I'm glad that you like it, Ricky. Thank you. Always trying to improve, always trying to make some improvements here and there, trying to put out the best content possible. Speaking of the best content, did anybody see the video that I put out, the 2K22 video with the match? I did the whole match, which was the RK Bro and Drew McIntyre versus the Bloodline. I played out the whole match and I did a cinematic video of it on 2K22. Took me about 7 to 8 hours to do it. So if you guys haven't checked it out already, you guys should. Head over to the channel, check out the 2K22 video, the cinematic 2K22 video featuring tonight's main event, apparent main event. Let's see if that's actually going to be an event here or not. Good stuff. All right. Let's see what's going on here. What is going on hot right now in the wrestling world? Let's take a look if there's any big news story coming up. All right. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, it's interesting, guys. We now know the match order. The match order for the night has been revealed, and the first match that we're going to be seeing tonight is going to be Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. That's the match that they're saying it's going to be the first match. It's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. The next match is going to be Lashley versus Omos. The third match is going to be Edge versus AJ Styles. The fourth match, you got to be surprised here, guys. The fourth match is going to be Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. The fifth is going to be Madcap Moss versus Happy Carbon. And the main event is going to be the six-man tag featuring Roman Reigns. So this is the match order. It's been revealed here. So the first match is, as you know, it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. The second match, once again, is going to be Bobby Lashley, Omos. Third is AJ Styles and Edge. Fourth is Ronda Rousey and Charlotte. Fifth is Madcap Moss and Happy Carbon. And sixth, and the main event, is RK Bro and McIntyre versus the Bloodline. So that's the match order, which has just been revealed. And thanks for that, True. I'm glad that you liked the video. Thank you so much. I will be happy if Bayley comes back. That's right, Chris. We all would be happy. We'd be overjoyed. Really, overjoyed. I think if RK Bro and Drew win tonight, they definitely all will want to throw their hats in the ring for a future title match. I think so. And I guess this could be how RK Bro splits. Maybe. I like that. And Ricky's not happy. Why is that match the first match? That's right, Ricky. Yeah. Oh yeah, the one match that you were looking forward to is the first match, brother. Roman said either he opens the show or he main events. That's it. That's exactly what's happening. He's main eventing it. So, yeah, you're getting some Brock Lesnar. By the way, speaking of Roman Reigns, he got on a live show, over this weekend on Saturday night, and he said that he could be perhaps leaving. He could be perhaps making his final appearance that night. He's hinting towards a departure and a transition over to Hollywood. Now, what do you guys think about all of that? I mean, Nick Khan said in a recent interview back in April, a month ago, or a few weeks ago, Nick Khan said that Hollywood is something that Roman Reigns is considering, and WWE would be happy if Roman Reigns goes to Hollywood. Not just that, WWE would help him transition over to Hollywood, is what Nick Khan said. I think Nick Khan is out of his damn mind, but let me know, guys, what do you think about Roman Reigns possibly going over to Hollywood? How do you feel about that? And Ricky says this is a boring backlash. There you go. Not WrestleMania Backlash, but a boring backlash. I like that. Omos needs a win tonight. I wonder where they will go with him. I'm very intrigued with his character. Me too, Jonathan. Me too. I mean, Omos is just is such a powerhouse, big guy, and also really good, right? I mean, he's good. He's got some personality, some charisma, but really depends on how WWE nurtures his character. You know, they still have to work on his outfit. I think the outfit's still not there. Of course, the character is still not fully. I mean, right now, the Omos and the character about him right now is all about a big guy, about him being a big guy. If Omos was not a big guy, he'd be a nobody right now, because WWE has done nothing with his character. They've done nothing with his gimmick. They've done nothing story-wise. They have told no story through Omos yet. So there is still some work to be done, a lot of work to be done when it comes to Omos. I'm intrigued a lot by his character as well, but hopefully WWE does do some work with him and put in some efforts and really make him the star that he deserves to be. And Ricky says WWE renamed the show WrestleMania Backlash because we see all WrestleMania rematch. And that's right, Ricky, that's exactly right, brother. Roman Reigns have not been pinned in match since December of 2019. That is 800 days. That's crazy, and it's great. I think that streak is gonna be kept alive maybe until he goes to Hollywood now. You never know. Money talks, AJ. Could Roman leave on high? Maybe he thinks he can't achieve or do anything more in the company. Yeah, it's all about the money, and you know, Roman Reigns did appear on the Fast and Furious film, I believe, along with The Rock, the Hobbs and Shaw. So I think he got a nice and little taste right there of Hollywood, which he loved, and he's got the look certainly, and I guess he'll do great in Hollywood. So he wants to go there. Good for him. But I just don't understand, if he's going soon, then what is the appeal? Then why should fans be invested in Roman Reigns? Because he's gonna leave, right? So I'm not too sure of the appeal anymore right there. Yep. And but I guess WWE fans are now used to it. First we got, you know, The Rock, then we got John Cena, Batista, and now Roman. So any wrestler you get invested into, they'll leave. That sucks. Nick Khan is drinking 20 Khan bot string. That's right, Ricky. I love that. Roman goes to Hollywood. WWE is big. That's right. Yeah, that's right. And Nick Khan wants for it to happen, I guess, because of the contacts that they make with Hollywood, and you know, their name shines if somebody from the WWE makes it big in Hollywood. So I guess that's the ideology they're going ahead with right now. And Archie, good to see you, brother. He says some of the dirt sheets are saying tonight's show is going to be nothing more than a glorified Raw or SmackDown show. If you look at the card, brother, I mean, they have 6 matches on the show, right? I mean, it's not a super stacked show. We have seen bigger shows from the WWE and other companies, right? I mean, we just saw the NJPW show, or I mean, the AAA show not too long ago, I believe the last weekend, and that had like 10, 11 matches. So this one really underwhelming when you count the number of matches right there. So it's either going to be very good, either it's going to be very bad. Maybe they're going with quality over quantity, or maybe they're just here presenting a glorified house show or a glorified Raw or SmackDown. Indeed, let's see how that goes, Archie. But what do you guys think? Are you hyped about WrestleMania Backlash, or do you think that, you know what, it's just going to be another pay-per-view? Let me know what you guys think. Roman just needs to remember the saying, the grass isn't always greener. That's right. The grass is not always greener on the other side. And, yeah, you know, he's working out right now. I mean, his character, everything is working out in the WWE right now. He's making a lot of money. He might, I mean, I would like for him to be successful in Hollywood too, but it's not guaranteed that he'll be successful. So he's got to be careful. Roman is going the same way like The Rock and Cena, same ways to go to Alexa. She's got to go to, I feel so too. I mean, if Alexa Bliss, if they don't bring to her something good, right? If they don't give her opportunities that she's asking for, I can very well see Alexa Bliss going to Hollywood. There's no way that Alexa is signing with another company, another wrestling company. So I definitely see her going to Hollywood if they're not able to make a proper deal with Alexa in the future. No ends tonight after he gets pinned. That's right, Chris. Yeah, a lot of fans are saying if Roman leaves, big deal. I don't know about that. If you look at SmackDown right now, right? I mean, SmackDown, it's Roman who's carrying SmackDown on his back for the past year, throughout the Thunderdome era, even now. Roman Reigns has carried SmackDown on his damn back. He's done a great job with that, so if he leaves, it's going to be a big, big blow to SmackDown and to Fox for sure, I feel. They're qualifying matches on paper. They're quality matches on paper. That's right, true. Yeah, I mean, if you look at AJ Styles, Ed sounds great. Ronda, Charlotte, I Quit sounds great. Madcap Moss, Happy Corbin sounds fantastic. The tag team match is star-studded. Lashley, Omos is compelling. Rollins and Cody also compelling. So they're good on paper. Let's see how they're able to, present it on television. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to judge the show yet. I'm not going to judge the show yet it doesn't fill me with excitement. Maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe. Or maybe it's just going to be a good show, a decent show. Nothing too crazy. Maybe another decent show. We'll find out. I'm more interested in MVP versus Lashley than Omos. That's right, true. I love that. Yep. I'm interested in that as well. MVP and Lashley. Lashley, by the way, has such enormous respect for MVP. When I was talking to Lashley and, interviewing him for SummerSlam last year, and somebody asked him, how would you like for Paul Heyman to be your manager? Would you like to be a Paul Heyman guy? Lashley was like, Paul Heyman is great, but I like MVP, and MVP and I make a great team, so I would pass a Paul Heyman gig, and I would like to stick with MVP. So that's the amount of respect that Lashley has for MVP, truly. I understand Roman is going to go bye-bye. WWE wants him to be home. That's right, Ricky. Yep. And reason Nick Khan is okay with Roman going to Hollywood so Khan can kiss up to some like Disney and Universal for a buyout. Could happen. And again, it's all about the context, all about the connections. If he gives, WWE's biggest star to Hollywood, I guess he would expect something in return from Hollywood, I guess. So Archie, you make a lot of sense right there, brother. Would another wrestling company even want Alexa Bliss? I think so. I mean, if you look at AEW, I think they'd want her. I think she'd do wonders there. Impact Wrestling would want her too. I think they would, right? I think they would. But Alexa is just, I think she's gonna ask for a lot of money, which they probably won't be shelling out for Bliss. So, yeah, I believe that they'll want her, but it's not gonna happen. That's right. Wow, Jonathan says, MVP's behavior has been disgraceful lately. Lashley will be out for him. That's right. Yep, that's right. MVP has been behaving really disgustingly right now. He's been treating Lashley like an adopted child. That's what's happening right now with MVP. He's seen another kid. He's seen Omos, who he thinks is more promising, is probably going to give him a better future as a manager as well. And that's why he's sticking with Omos now, which is super duper weird. I mean, if he really wanted to manage Omos, he could have had one big family, big faction with Lashley, with Omos, would have inducted Omos or actually have him in the Hurt business, just expanded the Hurt business, But he chose not to do that. Instead, he decided to take the Hurt business and take it over to Omos and, Cedric and Shelton, if they're still part of the Hurt business or not. I mean, it's so weird with Shelton and Cedric. I don't even know what they're doing. I don't know if they know what they're doing. It's super duper confusing. By the way, anybody who's joining us for the first time ever, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. This is our Wrestlemania Backlash Watchalong party. And of course, tonight we have the Wrestling News Predictions Championship on the line. Special thanks to Renegade for designing this beautiful, beautiful title that you see on the left of the screen. This title will be on the line, and to win it, all you have to do is get your comments. Get your predictions in the comments right here. We're going to be counting down all the comments, all the scores, and at the end of the night, whoever gets the most wins is going to be our Wrestling News Predictions World Champion. And True says if it's booked right, he should go after him. That's right. And we know that MVP, by the way, he can still wrestle. He can still go in the ring. So why not? Why not? And Jason, the Galactic Champion, is here. And Jason is going to be starting off this game here, the predictions contest, with a +1 advantage, being the Galactic Champion. Wouldn't it be very, very cool if Jason also wins the World Championship, in addition to the Galactic Championship. That'd be very special. And Ross Dog, my brother Ross Dog is here. Brother, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Anybody who loves gaming, you gotta check out Ross Dog's channel. He's a great guy, really fantastic, very, very positive man. I mean, whenever, I'm feeling low, I go to Ross Dog's channel and he brings a smile to my face. So check out Ross Dog, he's a great guy. And that's right, Ross Dog, I hope that you enjoyed the show as well, brother. I mean, WrestleMania Backlash seems great on paper. Hopefully it's gonna be a great show. And where is Andy? That's right, true. Where is Andy? Where is Bobby? Where are our brothers? They're not here yet. Maybe they're not as excited about the show, about WrestleMania Backlash. Let's see. But Andy, of course, is our reigning world champion. Hopefully he's going to be here. We're waiting on him. Hopefully he's going to be here soon. But speaking of the show, guys, the pre-show really has no match. Really no match here. They're just going to be talking. We will have about 40 more minutes of talking. MVP right now is on the panel with all these guys, and they have no seat for MVP. Poor guy literally has to stand right there to do all the talking. That sucks. But yeah. We're just going to be seeing a lot of talking for the rest of the 40 minutes. They have no pre-show, which I don't understand. I mean, there's no harm in giving us a match or two matches on the pre-show, right? If you're going to have a 1 hour long pre-show, give us one match. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt at all. I'm not too sure why they didn't do it. Some are saying that after Ronda forces Flair to quit, either Bayley or Lacey is going to come to the ring and lay out both. Now, I have a feeling that Lacey Evans has got to do something big with Ronda Rousey. I feel like we're going to be seeing a program between Lacey as well as Ronda, because if you look at Lacey, the new character, whatever she's doing now, she's a badass. She's, a strong lady, and I feel like she can definitely go at it against Ronda. If you look at the gear that Lacey's wearing, also very similar to Ronda's new gear these days, so it's going to be interesting. I would personally like to see a rivalry between Lacey and Ronda, and I think it's in the making right now. I think after Ronda wins tonight, Lacey could be her first program. And Ross Dog says, thank you for the shout out. No, thank you, brother. Thank you, Ross Dog, man. You're great. Thanks for that. And of course, the interviews. Thanks for reminding me of the interviews. Rod-Singh, Impact Wrestling's Rod-Singh appeared on the show today, and he did a great interview with us. So make sure to check out the Rod-Singh interview, everybody, if you haven't already. One of my favorite interviews that I've ever done. Check it out. Also, I did put out a cinematic, match of 2K22 featuring tonight's main event, that is RK Bro, Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and the Usos. That cinematic match is also up on the channel. Check it out as well, guys. And boring kickoff show, no more talk. We want to see action. That's right, Ricky. We want to see the action. We want to see the smoke. And speaking of the smoke, anybody notice that Street Profits not even on the pay-per-view? That sucks for them. Surely a 30-minute show would suffice. That's right, Jonathan. I mean, last night we saw a great wrestling show last night, which is Impact Wrestling Under Siege. What a great pay-per-view that was. What a fantastic pay-per-view that was. And they gave us a 30-minute pre-show with matches. Really, the pre-show is full of matches, and not just matches, great matches. And WWE's got to give us a 1 hour pre-show with no matches whatsoever. That kind of sucks. And True says, I think Lacey Evans is still a heel. Let's see, brother. I mean, she's shedding those tears. She shed those tears, when she was doing those vignettes, those videos. So I have a feeling that she's a baby face. But let's see. I mean, she's a natural heel. We know that. She's a natural heel. She's a heat magnet if she wants to be. So it's got to be interesting. We'll find out soon. And Chris says, hey, Chris, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready and excited for WrestleMania Backlash. Oh, it's so funny. WrestleMania Backlash. I don't know who came up with the concept of WrestleMania Backlash, but it's funny. Love the interview, AJ. Learned a lot from Raj. Very interesting fella. Really is, brother. Really is very interesting. And you see him on Impact Wrestling, and you only see him as a very limited character. As a heel, who's a bad guy. He gets on there. Very stereotypical, all that stuff. But when he got on the show and he did that interview, what a fantastic man he is. A second-generation superstar. His father, the legendary Singh. What an incredible guy his father is. He fought against stereotypes. He fought against racism, xenophobia back in the 1970s, back in the 1980s when he used to wrestle. He used to wrestle with a turban on, guys. And for anybody with a turban on back then in America, it must have been really, very hard. He went through all that phase. He wrestled not just in the ring, but he wrestled all these evils of the society outside of the ring. And that's what made Singh the legend that he is. And that's what makes his son also just as legendary and just as good. And check out, guys, if you haven't checked out the Rrassingh interview, check it out. Tonight's show proves how little they care about the U.S. That's right, Archie, we totally forgot about the U.S. or the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, we understand that they don't have enough spot on the main show to give us a United States or the Intercontinental Championship match. But really, even not even on the pre-show, like you have a 1 hour pre-show, but you could not accommodate a United States or an Intercontinental Championship match on the pre-show? You gotta be kidding me right now. Archie, you make a very valid point right there. They have given up on the mid-card titles altogether. I don't even know why they're around. Maybe they should retire them altogether, because right now what they're doing with the mid-card titles is they're destroying its legacy, their history. They're destroying it. They're ruining the mid-card titles right now. And Chris says, I love the cinematic video. Thanks for that, Chris. I had a lot of fun making it. The WWE 2K22 cinematic video that I made, it took me about 6, 7, 8 hours to make, to record, to edit, but it was a lot of fun. And Renegade says, okay, for everybody in the chat, if you're going for the championship, you have to put in your predictions for the chat. That's right, Renegade. Thank you so much. The sheriff is in the house. Renegade is in the house. Thank you for that, brother. That's right, everybody. A very happy Mother's Day to everybody here watching this right now. You know, I mean, give your mom a hug. Let her know that you love her. Let her know it's happy Mother's Day. MVP had to be split from Lashley because Lashley is turning face. He really is. You know that he's one of the top baby faces right now on Raw. So you're right, Archie, that makes sense. And Andrew is here. Andrew, good to see you, my man. What's up? What's going on? Hope you're ready for Wrestlemania Backlash. And Jonathan is here. Shall we put all predictions in yet, or take it one at a time? We'll do it one at a time. So as the show goes on, as every single match goes on, we're going to be putting the predictions in the chat. And as you put the predictions in the chat, you know, we're going to be counting your scores. And at the end of the night, whoever has the most scores, who has got the most predictions correct, they are going to be our Wrestling News Predictions champion. And for the rest of the month, they're going to have their name displayed on every single one of our watch-alongs for the entire month. And Renegade says, if you're going for the championship, let me know. Thanks for that, Renegade. And Chris says, if Bayley returns today and attacks Ronda Rousey, that will start the road to Bayley versus Ronda Rousey at Hell in a Cell. Now, here's the question from me to everybody. I don't expect Charlotte Flair to say, I quit. A big ego. Charlotte Flair is never quitting, and neither is Ronda Rousey. So I really feel like Ronda is gonna turn heel tonight. I feel like she's gonna turn heel, she's gonna draw the weapons, she's gonna do whatever it takes to torture Charlotte Flair and to take the title away from her. And when she does it, it's my prediction, it's just my fantasy booking. Balloons go off, all those confetti goes off, and we see a babyface Bayley coming out and challenging Ronda Rousey. I would love that. Honestly, I'd be very happy if that happens. Anybody here else wants that to happen? Anybody else wants to see a babyface Bayley return? Or is it just me? All I'm hearing is crickets right now. Let me know I'm not alone, guys. Let me know I'm not alone. And let's see what else do we have here. Set to win, says True Love Dad. Ricky says set to win. That's right, the first match is going to be Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. That is match number 1. It's been revealed. The first match of the night is going to be Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. The second match is going to be Bobby Lashley versus Omos. The third match is going to be AJ Styles versus Edge. The fourth match, that's right, it's not the main event, it's the fourth match. It is the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair, an I Quit match. The fifth is going to be Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin, and the sixth match is going to be RK Bro and Drew McIntyre versus the Bloodline. These are all the 6 matches, and this is the order in every single match that's going to be going on. Once again, guys, the first match, the opening match of the night, is going to be Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. The main event, as has been revealed right now, is RK Bro and McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and the Usos. And the SmackDown Women's title match is the fourth match of the night. So that's it, guys. And once again, everybody who's joining us for the first time, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. We've got exclusive interviews coming out every single Sunday of the week. And this week, this Sunday, today, we had an interview with Impact Wrestling star Rrassingh. Previously, we've had interviews with Authors of Pain with Aiden English, with Bobby Lashley, Charlotte Flair, and more. Next week, we're going to be joined by JTG. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and be a part of the conversation. Today, compete for the Predictions Championship because we have our Predictions Championship on the line here tonight. And let's see what else do we have here. Archie says AEW has made the world 6-man title belt, but no one knows what they look like. That's right. It's true that they have been working on a trios title apparently. We don't know what it looks like. We have no idea what it looks like, but apparently it's going to be coming out, just like you said, Archie, when Omega makes his return. And I am so extremely excited for Omega's return. I cannot wait to see the One-Winged Angel one more time. The most devastating move in all of pro wrestling, the One-Winged Angel. I cannot wait to see that. Charlotte Flair is going to say I quit, says Chris. I love that. And Capel Young is here. Good to see you, Capel Young. AJ, if he can't win the Predictions Championship bets, is bets going to be online or double or nothing? So, next pay-per-view, we're going to be having the Predictions Championship on the line one more time. Again, whoever wins the Predictions Champion tonight, his name, his or her name, is going to be displayed on every single one of her watch-alongs every single day until the next time the Predictions Championship will be defended. So make sure to be a part of the conversation as you see every single match, going on tonight. Make sure to get your predictions in the chat. We're going to be counting down your scores, and at the end of the night, whoever has the most scores correct is going to be our Predictions Champion. Let's take a look at the other comments here. No, I want to see Bailey as a heel because she is better as a heel than a face. There you go. I was a Joseph John Samuel interview. I liked it. I didn't know That's right, Chris. Joseph Samuel is the promoter who made a lot of the wrestlers that we see right now in AEW and even WWE. He's the guy behind a lot of those wrestlers. I mean, Brody King. Joseph Samuel says that he got Brody King out of a garage. What Brody King used to do was he used to stack up chairs. And Joseph saw Brody. He saw something in Brody. He gave him a chance. And look at where he is right now. Jake Atlas, another wrestler who was made by Joseph Samuel. All of those crazy stories, you're gonna hear all of them in the interview that came out last week. If you haven't checked it already, you should. It's right here on the channel. And I'm gonna go for the title, says Chris. I love that. Ronda, she not happy. That's right. Ronda's not happy. She's not in the main event. She is actually in the middle of the show. Not even the starting act, the middle of the show. So that's interesting. And Renegade says, I knew Roman was going to go either starting the show or main eventing the show. That's what's happening here. Ronda Rousey and Charlotte in the middle of the show is a bit of an ouch for me because literally, if you look at the entire match card, guys, once again, I feel like WWE, for them, titles mean next to nothing anymore because as Archie pointed out earlier, we don't have any of the mid-card titles being defended tonight, neither the Intercontinental title nor the US title. They're not being defended tonight. The World title is not being defended tonight. The only title that is being defended is the SmackDown Women's Championship match, is the SmackDown Women's title, and that title match is in the middle of the show. Not the start, not the end, the middle. So I guess titles mean next to nothing to the WWE executives right now, I guess, because championship matches should be the main event, but they're not. Apparently they're not. And Archie says, when are the comments going to be on the page? The comments on the screen, I've got to get those as well. All right, if you guys want me to have the comments on the screen, we'll do those as well. Do we get any surprises tonight, debuts or returns? I don't see that happening. I think tonight is about a traditional wrestling show. We're going to see some great wrestling tonight is what I think. I don't see any returns or debuts. I don't see it. But anybody else does? Let us know. Great question, Jason, right there. Omega will show up at the New Japan show. Then the 6-man title will be shown. I think so, too. Yeah, he's got to be showing up the New Japan. Maybe double or nothing. I don't know. But New Japan for sure. Yeah. And AJ, who was in Two Stable War Beast that we was referring to with Joseph? Jacob Fatu was in the War Beast stable. Jacob Fatu and Joseph Samuel together make up the War Beast, and that is one of the most dominating wrestling tag teams ever. They have been champions for over 4,000 days, which is about 4 years now. So really very dominating figures. You check them out, War Beasts, Google them. One of the best tag teams out there. And when Joseph Samuel and Jacob Fatu joined MLW, MLW wanted to split them up. And there were some promises that MLW made to Joseph Samuel before they, had him on the show, and the promises were not kept. And for the first time ever, when he joined me on the show, he went off about those promises and really relayed them out there. For the first time ever, he went candid about his experience with MLW. And Archie says, when Omega returns, is he face or heel? You've You'll notice no former AEW champion has had a second chance at the title. Male or female, will this change? Well, in AEW, there are no rematch clauses, so that's why I guess they don't really get that. But hopefully, maybe it changes eventually, because one time or the other, they've got to do it to keep the story running. They got to do it, and rematches and second chances are the only way out. Now, Omega, when he returns, I really think he's got to be returning as a heel, because Omega, Young Bucks, heel. Look at Adam Cole, look at his boys, probably faces. So I think Omega is gonna be a heel. But let me know what you guys think. And let's see. All right, Archie says that I'm freezing up for anybody else. Am I freezing up for anybody else, or is it just Archie? Let me know, guys. Let me know. All right, thanks for that, Archie, for letting me know, though. But anybody else seeing me freezing? Let me know, please. All right, as we can see here, the WrestleMania Backlash pre-show is still running wild. As we can see here, 26 minutes, still yet to go 26 minutes. That's right, the pre-show is still going on. And without any wrestling on the pre-show, we still have 26 minutes to go. So that is super duper duper interesting. And Archie, I just checked. It seems like I'm running well, brother. I'm running well, yeah. I'm just checking my stream as well. I'm running well. I guess, Archie, check your internet connection, man. And thanks for that, Ricky. Thank you for that. Alright, Chris says, ages since he interviewed Joseph, can he interview Jacob Fatu? That's right, Chris. The Jacob Fatu interview will be coming up soon. Also on the show, we will be having ECW legend. I'm not going to reveal his name yet. Also, we're going to be having somebody who's about $1 million. You know who that is, right? His worth is about $1 million. He's a former WWE, shouldn't I say former? I would say a WWE Hall of Famer he is. His worth is about $1 million, and he will be also coming on the show very, very soon. So we've got some big celebrities coming on the show, and until then, we've got big celebrities every single week, every single Sunday. This week, today, we had Rot-Singh. Next week, we're going to be having JTG, and upcoming weeks, we're going to have even bigger stars. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, be a part of the channel, because you're going to be having a lot of content coming up. And Andrew says, Sabu, brother, I'm not revealing anything. I'm keeping my mouth shut. But it could be Sabu, it could be somebody else. I'm not telling yet. And Ted DiBiase, oh my gosh, Chris, I never said Ted DiBiase. I said somebody whose worth is about $1 million. So that's all I said. That's all I said. But we're going to be having some big interviews coming up, and I am so excited about them. Now, the ECW one, I want to make it live. I want to make that interview live so that you guys can ask the questions that you want answered live while we do the interview right here on YouTube. So hopefully we'll make that interview live. We'll try to work out a date right now. Once it's confirmed, I'll let you guys know, and we will definitely make that interview live right here. And with that being said, we are still on the pre-show. Still have about 20 minutes left to go, and it sucks because, come on, like, how much longer are they going to make us wait without any wrestling? The Almighty Shakes, Brody King, Jacob Fatu, Joseph Samuel, 4 members. That's right, Renegade. That is right, brother. 4 members, the 4 pillars of the War Beast. Right now, we only have Jacob Fatu, and we only have the Almighty Shake. That is Joseph Samuel himself. And speaking of Joseph Samuel and, Jacob Fatu and all these people, he also, he met a lot of wrestlers, just like I said. He's the guy behind Jacob Fatu. He's the guy behind Brody King. He's the guy behind Jake Atlas. He is also the guy behind Alexander Hammerstone. Hammerstone, one of the biggest independent stars out there. It was Joseph Samuel who found Alexander, who made him a star and gifted him over to MLW. These are all PCW Ultra originals, and Joseph Samuel, the promoter, the owner of PCW Ultra, he's a great friend. He's a very nice guy, very experienced. Well, what a wise guy he is. What a plethora of knowledge does he have when it comes to wrestling. And that's why I recommend everybody, if you love wrestling and you want to know more about the industry, the insides of the industry, check out our interview on our channel with Joseph Samuel. You will get to know more about the wrestling industry that you probably already know. I learned so much from that guy. Such a good guy. Can interview Alex Hammerstone. That's right, Chris. That will be coming up soon. And as we can see here, we're still on the pre-show. They're still chatting, talking about Backlash. Come on. They have a 5-guest panel right there, and neither five of them are entertaining. Neither five of them look excited, you know? I mean, look at us in the chat, look at us on the screen right here. We are excited, we're ready to go. Look at JBL, and look at all those guys right there. They don't look excited, they look like they want to get out of the panel right now. And if I was on the pre-show, I'd probably want to get out of there as well. And Renegade says the 6-man tag team should be the winner take all. That's right, I agree, Renegade. You know what? When they announced RK-Bro and Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and the Usos, I thought this has to be a winner takes all. I thought what we're going to be having here is whoever wins, whichever team wins, you know, the tag teams get both of the tag team titles, and the singles competitor gets both of the singles world championship. But that's not happening. It's a non-title match. They could have done better, but they did not do better. So it's on them. It's their choice. When can we predict the matches? Michael Spikes, my brother, good to see you. Welcome. And you guys can predict the matches as the matches go on throughout the night, as we see every single match come up, while the entrances are happening. You guys can put in your predictions in the chat, and once the bell rings, that's when you stop predicting, and we'll be counting down your predictions. So for every single match as the matches go on, put your predictions in the chat. Whoever wins the most predictions, whoever gets the most predictions correct and wins our predictions title is gonna be our predictions champion. And for the entire month until the next title defense, your name will be displayed on our watch-alongs every single day as our Wrestling News Predictions champion. Now, apart from that, we are also giving away 2 Amazon gift cards. Also to the winners, the top 2 people who get the most predictions correct. The 2 people who get the most predictions correct are also got to be getting Amazon gift cards. So make sure to get those right. And Michael says, how do you keep up with who's leading? You see my brothers right here. You see Renegade right there. He is the guy who has his pen and paper ready. He's got it all ready, and he's got to be writing down all the scores. Apart from that, all the community, the chat over here, everybody polices each other and makes sure nobody's cheating. Everybody gets the predictions right, so that's about it. We all work here as a community, so we keep a check on everybody's scores. Everybody scores. And Archie says you have frozen up. Oh, Archie, I think it's your internet, brother, because it seems like I'm working just fine. I can see here I'm working fine. I think you should restart your router, brother. And we can see right now some highlights from the Happy Corbin, from the Madcap Mustang. Now, I don't know if it's still fit to call Corbin Happy Corbin, but because he doesn't look like happy anymore. He really doesn't look happy. He looks like he's a heartbroken Corbin, more of a heartbroken Corbin. Maybe it's time for a name change, but what do you guys think? Is he still happy, or should it be heartbroken? Let me know what you guys think. But Madcap Moss seems like he's getting over by himself. And he could be shooting to the moon very soon. I mean, once he gets rid of the strap and once he gets rid of those jokes, I think he could be a star. I mean, at least a good, solid mid-carder, if anything else, I think Madcap Moss has potential. Anybody else sees potential in Madcap Moss, or is it just me? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Wow. And once again, guys, for those of you who are joining us right now, I would like to tell you that we now know the order of the matches. This is what the order, it could change at any time, but so far the order of the matches have been revealed. And the first match they're saying is going to be Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. The second match is going to be Bobby Lashley versus Omos. The third match is going to be AJ Styles versus Edge. The fourth match is going to be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It's going to be Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair, an I Quit match. The fifth is going to be Madcap Moss. Can you believe it, guys? Side note, Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin are the co-main event of WrestleMania Backlash. Can you believe that? Wow. And the sixth match is going to be the 6-man tag, RK-Bro and Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and the Usos, which is the Bloodline. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited for this pay-per-view. I think it's going to be great. As True said earlier, it looks great on paper. Hopefully, it's going to look great on television as well. AJ can interview Nick Wayne or Alex Zane. Would love that, brother. Would love that. And let's see what else do we have here. And Big Vito, that's right. Renegade, thank you for that disclaimer once again. And Bobby is here. We were just talking about Bobby. Where's Bobby? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Once again, anybody who is watching us for the first time ever, make sure to join the chat. Make sure to join the community. We're a big family here, and we love to talk. And I take up every single comment. If you're commenting, I'm reading your comments. I don't miss out on one comment, because everybody who's watching this is also a part of the show, as I am. Everybody's a part of the show. So don't be shy, be a part of the conversation. As we can see here, Madcap Moss is here. on the panel, on the pre-show panel, and he's standing right there. Man, it's so unbelievable because if you look at all the panelists right there, apart from Kayla, you look at everybody else, nobody is smiling. I can see a lot of poker faces over there. Maybe Booker T is smiling, but look at the other three people. I mean, I see nothing but poker faces. They don't even look excited for the show. If I was there, I'd be jumping around. Maybe that's why I'm not there, but yeah, I mean, come on. They could at least look excited. They try to act excited because they don't. And the funny part is as Madcap Moss is standing right there, he's actually getting cheered by the fans. Fans are calling out for him, which shows that Madcap Moss is slowly getting over. He's slowly getting over with the fans. That whole experiment with Madcap Moss and Happy Carbon is kind of working right now. And Bobby says, I'm not watching Backlash. Oh, wow, Bobby, what is happening? Why are you not watching a WWE pay-per-view, brother? What's going on? By the way, speaking of pay-per-views, I must say that last night we all saw a great pay-per-view. What a fantastic pay-per-view that was. We all watched Impact Wrestling's Under Siege. What a fantastic pay-per-view from the start to the finish. An A-class, a 5-star pay-per-view, really. If you guys don't watch Impact Wrestling, you're missing out, guys, because Impact Wrestling has got some of the best wrestlers, has got a great roster, and really, the past pay-per-views that we've seen from Impact Wrestling, they've been far 5-star studded matches. Really such good pay-per-views. So don't miss out. If you haven't started watching Impact Wrestling already, check it out. And I do a watch-along for Impact Wrestling every single week, just like I do watch-alongs for every single show, every single day. So make sure to watch the shows with me. If you're new to a show, let it be NWA, let it be NXT, let it be Impact, I'm here watching it, so let's watch it together as a family. And as we can see right here, Chris says, AJ, I know Joseph says he runs a few televised events. If he does a televised event on the 13th, can we do a watch along? For sure, yeah. 100%, yeah. If it's a televised event, we'll do it. But I know that the event that's coming up right now, that's going to be May the 13th. I mean, that's not going to be a televised event, unfortunately. But if there is one, we're going to be doing one watch along. By the way, a whole collaboration is coming with Joseph's promotion and us. You're going to be seeing a lot of content from his promotion on here for sure. And I'm watching the matches that I missed last night. That's right, Bobby, that's great. Under Siege was that good, was really good. I still am not over the hangover from Under Siege. What a great pay-per-view that was. Hello, Kevin, and bye, Kevin. And Chris says the best thing of is one WWE is friendship crumbles. That's right, friendship crumbles. Are we going to be seeing any other friendship crumble tonight? Are we going to be seeing a friendship between RK Bro, Randy Orton, and Madro probably crumble tonight? I would like that because I want to see the Vicious. I want to see the Viper. I want to see the legend Randy Orton back one more time. I don't want to see this happy-go-lucky. I mean, right now, Randy Orton is more like Happy Carbon. I mean, Happy Orton, should I say, right? I mean, this guy is happy. He's having fun. He's enjoying himself. He's smiling. He's dancing. He's talking to Matt. He's going everywhere. I don't like this Randy. I mean, I want the old, vicious Randy Orton, the Viper, back. So if RK Bro's friendship has to be sacrificed for us to get that Randy Orton back, let that friendship be sacrificed. Let that friendship be over because I want to see the good old Randy Orton back one more time. And anybody who's joining us for the first time here, welcome to the channel. I'm just going to let you know that tonight we have our Predictions Championship on the line and we're going to be giving away 2 Amazon gift cards. So make sure to get your predictions right because if you are one of the 2 lucky people, you're going to be getting Amazon gift cards and you're going to be getting the Wrestling News Predictions Championship. So make sure to get those predictions right, guys. As we can see right here, the whole pre-show is still going on. Come on, give me a break. No wrestling, only talking, and a 1-hour pre-show. This could have easily been a 30-minute pre-show at max. But without wrestling, there should be no pre-show. Really, it should be unacceptable for there to be a pre-show without any wrestling. That's like the rule. That's a rule, right? There should be no pre-show if there's no wrestling. And Bobby says, like Gazelle Shaw, love that. Michael says, I heard early today on Pro Wrestling Alliance, Mia Yim signed to Impact Wrestling contract for 6 months. Now, I'm not too surprised. Maybe Mia Yim is just signed to Impact right now to test the waters, see how it goes. Maybe she likes it, maybe she doesn't like it. Maybe, she gets an offer from another promotion. Maybe that's why it's 6 months contract. But I'm pretty sure that in this 6 months, she's going to have a great time. I mean, we saw the debut, the return of Mia Yim last night on Impact Wrestling Under Siege. And I love the entrance. I love the vibe about Mia Yim. I love the old Mia Yim coming back. She looked great. She looked like she was on fire, and I cannot wait to see what else she brings to the table right there on Impact Wrestling. Mia Yim is on Impact Wrestling, guys. If you didn't know, she has signed with Impact Wrestling. Thanks again for that, Michael. And Bobby says, I like Giselle Shaw. Look at True, he likes Kayla. And Michael says, I'm coming for the Predictions Championship tonight. Love that, love that. All right. And Roman Reigns. Everybody, fingers up if you acknowledge the Tribal Chief, because there we see him. We see the Bloodline. All right, not the Tribal Chief, but we see the Bloodline. We see Heyman. We see the Usos leaving their office. What is going on here? Let's see.
What's wrong with you?
Whoa.
Happy Mother's Day to the mother of Roman Reigns, our Tribal Chief.
Oh, Paul Heyman is wishing Roman Reigns' mother a happy Mother's Day. There you go. That's a very nice advocate right there. And Chris says, it's still not going to happen tonight because they are still the Raw Tag Team Champions. That's right, that's right. And Moons is here. Booth says, how are you doing? That's right. Good to see you, Moons. Good to see you. To be honest, I'm not digging Backlash. One reason is the only one title is being defended. That's right, Moons. Not the U.S. title, not the Intercontinental title, not the World Championships. Only one title is being defended, and that one title is actually not being defended in the main event either. Yeah, they're only having one championship match tonight, and that championship match is not even the main event. So that is very, very, very surprising to say the least right here. We had a 1 hour long pre-show, but they could not accommodate even a mid-card title a match right there on the pre-show. So that's very interesting for sure. Very, very interesting. And as we can see here, Paul Heyman still doing his matching on the microphone here.
McIntyre named his sword.
That's
after
right.
His mother. This is someone in need of deep psychotherapy, which he shall receive tonight.
Alright, here's a funny story. Here's a funny story. I'm not too sure if you guys know this already, but Paul Heyman just mentioned that Drew McIntyre has named his sword after his mother, and Paul Heyman says that he's in desperate need of some therapy, because if he's naming his sword after his mother, he needs help. But I must tell you, that sword actually does not belong to Drew McIntyre. That's an antique piece. That's a very expensive sword that Vince McMahon actually bought from Ireland. That sword actually belongs to Vince McMahon. And when he saw Drew, he said, you know what, Drew, you take this sword and you use it as your prop, you use it for your entrance. That is a sword that's been lended over to Drew McIntyre by Vince McMahon, and that's a very expensive sword. Triple H said it, that he could not believe when Vince actually gave his very prized possession away to Drew for the entrances and whatnot, because Triple H says that he actually values his antique collections a lot, and he values his sword a lot. So it was shocking for Triple H to see Vince giving away his sword to somebody else. So that's interesting. And that's right, Dale says, happy Mother's Day to the world today. Dale, good to see you. And that's right, happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. AJ, you should check out the Lana Austin match. All right, brother, I will definitely check it out. Lana Austin's good. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of the Intercontinental title, says Moons, it hasn't been defended on the pay-per-view since WrestleMania 37. That's right. Come on, give me a break. They definitely do not care about the mid-card titles. Look at the whole show tonight, right? Not one mid-card title being defended, not on the pre-show, not on the main show. I mean, look at the championship scenario. One championship is being defended, and that is not in the main event, which is ridiculous. Once again, guys, we know the whole structure of the match. We know the match card. Apparently, the dirt sheets have revealed the order, and according to that order, the first match is going to be the Cody Rhodes match. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins is apparently opening the show, and the last match tonight is going to be the Roman Reigns and the Usos versus RK Bro and Drew McIntyre. That's apparently the last match on the card tonight. And the fourth match, of course, is going to be your Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title. So yeah, that's it. And Renegade says WWE is really going downhill. We'll find out how downhill or how uphill they're going to be going here. But according to the dirt sheet and according to that report from the dirt sheet, it seems like Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin is the co-main event of the night. You heard it right. It's probably the co-main event because they are supposedly the second last match on the card. According to the dirt sheets, that is. We'll see if that's true or not. And Michael says, do you think WWE is hurting themselves by all the budget cuts because they failed to create new stars? Michael, it's a fact that even after these budget cuts, actually because of these budget cuts, WWE is making a record profit. Nowhere in the history of the company did they make as much profit, did they make as much money as they are making right now. You talk about the Attitude Era, you talk about the Ruthless Aggression Era, the PG Era. any era, you take any era of WWE, you take any era of professional wrestling, no promotion, and especially not WWE, they have never made as much money as they're making right now, so they are definitely benefiting from those budget cuts. As a product, they're probably hurting, but as a company, as a organization, they're winning if you talk about money. And get ready for the most boring main event in WWE history. There you go. Chris not having it. He's not having it. Bobby says, AJ, I like your interview today. Thanks for that. And that's right. Rowsingh was on the show today. Impact Wrestling's Rowsingh. It was great to have him there. What an honor it was to talk to him. What a great guy Rowsingh is. If you guys want to check it out, Rowsingh interview is streaming right now on this very channel. And every single Sunday, we have celebrity interviews on this very channel. Neo Theory versus Pat McAfee. I'm so glad, True. Don't ask for it, brother. Don't ask for it. I don't want to see that rematch at SummerSlam either. So yeah, I'm so glad it's not happening. Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey match is the real main event. I agree. A championship match. A championship match should be main eventing because it is for the World Championship. It's simple logic. Roman Reigns is your unified champion, but he is not defending his titles. It is a tag team match, so why have him in the main event? Instead, you should be having a title match in the main event. It makes sense, but it's not. It's not. And budget cuts is straight up lies is true. Yep, that's true. And in a lot of cases, it's true. And Dale agrees with Chris. I love that. Once again, guys who are joining us for the first time, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. We're getting ready for WrestleMania Backlash. Tonight, we're going to be having some predictions contest going on. So if you win, if you get the most predictions correct, all you got to do, by the way, to get your predictions in is comment your predictions as the matches goes on, as the night goes on. With every single match starting, comment your predictions, below, and whoever gets the most predictions correct is going to be our predictions champion. For the rest of the month until the next defense, your name will be displayed as our champion right here for every single watch along. Apart from that, 2 Amazon gift cards are also going to be given away tonight. And hey, AJ, do you have aspirations of becoming a pro wrestler? No, not Michael. No, I'm not going to be a pro wrestler. If anything, I'd like to be a commentator. I'd like to be an announcer, maybe a manager. But a pro wrestler, I don't think so, brother. I don't think so. And Andy is here. Brother, good to see you, Andy. And he says, AJ, I'm here. I just finished your interview you made. Thanks for that, Andy. Did you like that interview? It's good to see you. And once again, for those of you who are watching us for the first time, don't be shy. Join the conversation, get in the chat, be a part of the family, because we here watch every single show, every single night, every single week as a family. You talk about Raw, you talk about SmackDown, NXT, NWA, Impact Wrestling, NXT 2.0, I mean, of course, SmackDown, Rampage, all the shows, Level Up. We watch every single show, every single night together as a family, so don't be shy. Join the family. AJ, are there rumors about more releases? Now, there were rumors going around that there could be some releases coming to Thursday, but that didn't happen. Friday didn't happen. We've made it all the way to Sunday, so maybe if it's gonna be happening, it's happening next week. If it doesn't happen next week, I don't see any more releases happening at all. The defending world champion is here. That's right, my brother Andy, the defending world champion, who is the current world champion right now. That title, that beautiful title, is being defended tonight. AJ, can you interview Mike Knox? I've loved that. I love that. By the way, is it just me, or does it seem like the pre-show has been going on for a century now? Like, come on. This pre-show has been very long. And without a pre-show, without any matches, really very dragging. Come on. If they really wanted to give us a pre-show without matches, they could have given us a 15 minutes pre-show, and we'd be happy with that. So I don't get this idea of a pre-show without matches, and I don't get the idea of a pre-show. I mean, you have mid-card titles, right? They're sitting out there. They're literally sitting out there. You cannot even put them on the pre-show. Is beyond my understanding. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. What is this treatment? I mean, the 24/7 title is being defended more times than the mid-card titles, than the Intercontinental title or the United States title nowadays. The 24/7 title is getting more TV time than any of those titles right now. I mean, you talk about the history, you talk about the legacy of those titles. It's being tarnished in front of our very eyes, and we can do nothing about it, sadly. I caught the last 15 minutes minutes of the interview. We'll watch it again later. Thanks for that, True. Much love to you. And please, Bailey, save WWE. There you go, Chris. I love that. Andy says, yes, absolutely. I loved it, especially when he was talking about Bad News Allen. I used to see Bad News Allen a lot in Florida. Oh, love that, Andy. Thank you. Yes, I mean, Rowsing is a fantastic guy. And Gary, I acknowledge you too, brother. Thanks for that. Whoever beats Roman for the belt will have some really good shoes to fill. And I really think, I think it's going to be Drew McIntyre, because Drew is a funny guy. He spoils a lot of plans. He spoils a lot of the plans. When I did the interview with Drew McIntyre, in my interview with him, he spoiled that he was going to be opening WrestleMania 37. Yeah, he spoiled that. And everybody covered it. Fox Sport was talking about it. All these wrestling sites were talking about it. All the big shows were talking about it. Sun UK was talking about it. That on the Wrassingh show with Wrasslinews, Drew McIntyre has revealed that he's going to be opening WrestleMania 37, and that's exactly what happened. And it seems like Drew McIntyre has also revealed that he's going to be fighting Roman Reigns at the Clash at the Castle in the UK. He said it in an interview that he wants to fight. It's his dream opponent is Roman Reigns, and he wants to fight him at Clash at the Castle in the UK. So it seems like he's going to be going over Roman Reigns in the UK, and he's going to be winning at least one of those titles when they go to the UK later this year. And Bobby says, I like Jinder Mahal. That's right. I hope he doesn't get released too, brother. I hope so as well. Or an interview with Gama saying, Chris, I'm not telling you yet. No plans. I'm not telling you any plans of any interviews. Keep it a secret. Keep it a secret. And Michael says, with proper storytelling, I think Dana Brooke can be Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion. That's right. For sure. But you know what? Maybe she's okay being the 24/7 title champion, because at least she's giving some TV time. If you talk about the actual champions, like the Raw champion or the SmackDown champion or the US or IC title champions, they are not on the show. A lot of them are not on the show tonight. Look at the Raw Women's champion, not on the show tonight. So yeah. So maybe Dana Brooke is okay with the 24/7 title, I guess. With that being said, guys, we are still on the pre-show. The pre-show has been long. Come on. This is a long pre-show. Very, very long. We have one more minute to go before we go to the main show, and I cannot wait for the main show, because the main show, we're apparently kicking it off with Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins, our WrestleMania 38 rematch. It's got to be good. Let's see how this goes. At Clash of the Castle, Drew needs to take one of the Reigns title because Fox company doesn't like the direction. That's true. Fox does not appreciate there being a unified champion. They want their own champion also. It'll be great because Drew McIntyre will finally get his WrestleMania kind of movement. The movement that was stolen away from him, he'll finally get it back in the UK in front of his hometown crowd. So that is great. I'm happy for Drew. If that's exactly what's going to be happening, I'm happy for Drew. And Jinder has been a jobber. Sadly, he has been a jobber. I know it's a very long shot, but maybe an interview with Sergeant Slaughter or Ricky Steamboat. That's a long shot, Chris. Would love that. There will be more releases. They will spread them out now. That's right, True. Let's see what happens. With that being said, we're done with the pre-show. Hooray! We're done with the pre-show. A 1 hour pre-show without any matches, only talking, but thankfully, we're done with the pre-show, and now it's time for the main show. Let's go. It is quality over quantity tonight because we are having only 6 matches. It's not very long, elaborate. We have only 6 matches, nice and simple, nice and sweet. So if they really want to focus on those 4 matches, I think we could be seeing some magic happening tonight. Hopefully, we will indeed see some magic happening tonight. Let's see how this goes. And with that being said, we are getting right into the pay-per-view, and starting out the thing is indeed Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. That is the starting match. The opening act of the night. Everybody get your predictions in right now. Let us know who do you think is going to be winning this match. As I said, at the end of the night, whoever has the most predictions correct is going to be our predictions champion, and the top 2 scorers are going to be winning some Amazon gift cards. So make sure to get your predictions in. If you are amongst the top 2 scorers tonight, you're going to be winning Amazon gift cards, and the first guy to get the most predictions correct is going to be our champion for the entire month. And with that being said, oh wow, look at the opening vignette tonight. The opening intro to WWE tonight is different. What is going on here? Whoa! What is going on? The opening ribbon intro here was different tonight. Oh, it's because Edge. There you go. That is how heavily they are invested in Edge, that they actually changed their intro, the standard WWE intro for Edge. That is beautiful. Look at that. Okay. That is a very dark intro to Backlash. Interesting. That's right. I'm loving it. I'm getting a big fight feel right now out of all of this. This is great. Look at Omos smiling, by the way, in the camera right there. He looks good when he's smiling for sure, but don't make him the next Apollo Crews, because that smile gets people nowhere. All right, Roman Reigns, everybody looking good. Okay, that's a very different intro for a pay-per-view. Wow. Very interesting. Yeah, this intro is definitely interesting. As I can see here, Mustafa's here, NC Lone Wolf here. Everybody, get your predictions in, because just like I said, if you get your predictions in and you get them right, at the end of the night, you are going to be our Wrestling News champion. And two people, the top two people who get the most predictions correctly, are going to be winning some Amazon gift cards. So make sure to get your predictions in, make sure to get them right, because we're all going to be winning tonight here. And as we can see here, the show is starting off. The intro, really cool, very different here tonight. Let's see. Gotta love that. And starting the show, it's been revealed, it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. That's going to be starting the show here tonight. And the end of the show, the main event, is going to be RK Bro and Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and, of course, the Usos, the Bloodline. That's going to be the main event tonight. So, interesting for sure. That's right. The Bloodline's going to be having all the gold. That's right. And again, I wish that the main event tonight was a winner takes all. You know, the team that wins takes all the gold, but that's not happening. The main event tonight is a non-title match. A traditional six-man tag team is what we're getting in the main event tonight. So let's see how that goes. The actual championship match, we only have one championship match tonight. That is the SmackDown Women's title match, which is Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey, an I Quit match. That is not your main event. Instead, we're getting that match as the fourth match of the night. That is going to be the fourth match, not the main event. Surprisingly though, Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin is the co-main event. They are the second last match of the night, which is very surprising. And with that being said, it is time for pyros, it is time for fireworks, because we're getting into WrestleMania Backlash. Let's go. I am excited. This is going to be a great, wonderful event, and the big fight field for sure. If Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins is kicking these things off. Let's see how this goes down, guys. And in the comments, let me know, what do you guys think? Who do you think is going to be winning it? Is it going to be Cody? Is it going to be Rollins? Do you think this match is going to be better than the first match that we saw, the part 1 that we saw at WrestleMania 38, or is it going to be worse? What do you think? Let me know in the comments right there, guys. And I can see Michael says Seth Rollins for the win. I love that. And more heels will go over tonight. Interesting. Let's see if that happens. That's going to be interesting for sure. And Andy says Cody. I love that. Okay. That's right. Perfect. Mustafa, great stuff. And we're here. All right, calling the action right now. Byron Saxton is there calling the action along with his buddies. Interesting. So, cool. Okay, I believe Pat McAfee also got to be there. Lance, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Dale says Seth Rollins for the win. That's right. Love that. And again, we're going to be getting a WrestleMania rematch. That's going to be the match that's going to be kicking off the show. Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins is what's kicking off WrestleMania. Let's see how this goes down. It's got to be interesting. I want to see the entrances here tonight. Let's see. You know, it's funny because Cody Rhodes, I mean, the first time he made his entrance for Raw after WrestleMania, that was such a botchy entrance. I mean, everything from camera work to the pyros, everything was super duper botchy. So I want to see if they botch here tonight again or not. But I must say, Cody Rhodes is such a spectacle right now. Such a spectacle. And he's a self-made man. Nobody's made him what he is right now. He's a self-made man, and that I can fully respect. And Sharif says, Set, I love that. Jason says the whole intro was full of glitches on purpose. That's right, it was full of glitches because of the Judgment Day. Because of the Judgment Day for sure. And Judgment Day is a big faction right now. It's a big thing going on. We have only seen the start of the Judgment Day with Edge and Damian Priest. We're going to be seeing a lot more. Maybe AJ Styles joins the Judgment Day tonight. Anything can happen. Let's see what goes down. And Gary says Seth Rollins will win tonight, setting up a rubber match. A rubber match. Interesting, a rubber match. I would like to see Giselle Shaw. Mia Yim would be nice for sure. Sharif says Cody for the win. I love that. Everybody get your predictions in the comments, because tonight, whoever gets the most predictions right, the top two people who get the most predictions right are going to be winning some Amazon gift cards. And of course, the one guy who gets the most predictions right is going to be our Wrestling News predictions champion, or for the entire month from now until the next title defense. His name or her name will be displayed as our predictions champion right here for every single watch along that we do every single night of the week. So get your predictions in the comments right here, guys. And as we can see here, Lance says set, perfect, and intro video going on right now. It's going to be a great match. I'm super duper hyped about this. Seth freaking Rollins, Cody Rhodes Part 2. Now, the only question that I have in my mind right now, is this going to be worse? Is this going to be better? A lot of the times, Part 2, the sequel, is not always better than the first one. So, let's see how this goes down. But Seth Rollins says that he wasn't ready. The first time when Cody wrestled Seth, he wasn't ready. He wasn't sure who he was going to be wrestling against. So now he knows. Now he says he's mentally prepared, and he says that he's going to be winning tonight because he knows who he's wrestling against. So that's what is Seth Rollins' take here. But what do you think? Is it going to be Seth? Is it going to be Cody? Because Seth Rollins now knows who he's wrestling tonight, so he'll come up with a strategy, a game plan. Do you think Seth will win? Let's see. An honesty check is here. Cody coming back is empty. Winning the WWE title this way for Rhodes. That's right. Due family is LeBron winning a COVID. There you go. Oh my gosh. Honesty check with a very honest take right there. I see that. I picked Cody Rhodes to win the first match. All right, Chris. It's going to be interesting. Let's see how this goes. I think Cody will lose due to interference. I think so too. Lance, you took the words out of my own mouth right now. I was thinking that too, along those lines, that Cody will probably lose due to interference. And the recap is too long. Really is true, but that's what we get when we only have 6 matches on the show. I thought that WWE was going to give us quality over quantity, but it seems like they're going to be giving us highlights over quantity. Really, lots of recap here, lots of highlights, a very long pre-show. They're testing our patience right now, that's for sure. They are testing our patience. And Mr. saying hello, good to see you. Michael says, I pick Seth Rollins, I love that. Mustafa says, Cody needs to win the Money in the Bank. Now, it's interesting. Who's going to win the Money in the Bank? Is it going to be Drew McIntyre and he'll cash in on Roman Reigns in the UK event at Clash of the Castle? Or is it going to be Cody Rhodes and he's going to cash in on Drew McIntyre down the line after he beats Roman Reigns at Clash of the Castle? Money in the Bank is going to be playing a big role the rest of the year as we head into WrestleMania 39 for sure. AG saw little kids jump over to talk to Cody. That's right. Everybody loves Cody Rhodes, that's for sure. Kenneth, good to see you. Seth winning. Yep, and the recap, the highlight, way too long for sure. Way too long, man. It's still going on. Once again, to everybody here, happy Mother's Day. I mean, tell your mom that you love her, give her a hug. Happy Mother's Day to the world out there. Rollins is wearing the Mania attire. That's right. He is wearing that Mania attire. Looking good. Actually, I love that Mania attire too. It's great. I think really oozes the personality, the drip of Seth Rollins. You know what he's all about. He's all about the drip, and he's a drip king, and I feel that Mania attire is a good fit for Seth Rollins, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt right here. And once again, guys, everybody get your predictions in, because, as I said, the guys who get the most predictions correct tonight are going to be getting some Amazon gift cards, and the one person who gets the most predictions correct, the one guy, the top guy, is going to be our Wrestling News Predictions Champion. So make sure to get your predictions in, guys. And Clash of the Castle going strong right now. Let's see how the rest of the night goes. But I'm super intrigued. And Seth Rollins is looking good. Look at that. Looking good as he gets in the ring right here. Perfect. Yeah. The Drip King, Seth Rollins. There we go. With a big smile on his face right there as he's in the ring. Look at that. In the middle of the ring. He looks confident, though. You know, WrestleMania, he did look confident, but also a bit nervous because he did not know who he was going to be wrestling. But tonight, he knows exactly who he's wrestling, so he's confident. Look at him laughing around as he walks around the ring right there. Yep. Tonight could be his night. Tonight could be the night of Seth freaking Rollins. Let's see how this goes, but Seth Rollins definitely looking confident, oozing confidence. Let's see how Cody Rhodes' entrance is going to be. Is he going to be wearing the same outfit, the same gear? We'll find out. Let's see. All right, so the American flag, we see it right there, and the smoke. Okay, Cody, come out. Let's see you. Let's see the outfit that he's wearing, and everybody's up on their feet. Standing ovation for Cody Rhodes right here, and there he is, looking good. Wow, Cody is looking good in that white outfit tonight. Good stuff. Cody Rhodes bringing the heat already. Man, this guy looks good for sure. And Archie says Brock is advertised as Money in the Bank. He wins. Man, if Brock is advertised, he's winning. He's winning for sure. My best friend, I'm so sorry, Andy. I'm so sorry for your loss, brother. We're praying for you. I'm so sorry for your loss, man. Stay strong. As we can see right here, Cody Rhodes smiling. Yeah, he cannot get over the ovation that he gets from the WWE fans. If you guys watch AEW, you know what a confusing, slippery slope it was for Cody. Once he was a heel, once he was a face, he was somewhere in the middle. He used to come out from a middle tunnel. By the way, am I the only guy who's not a fan of the tunnel concept? Like, come on. I mean, we don't need tunnels. We don't need all of that stuff. I don't understand why there's a heel tunnel, there's a face tunnel. It's just, I don't get it. Also, another thing is that for anybody who starts watching AEW now, it's gonna be confusing for them because they wouldn't get a lot of the stuff that AEW has going. It's very technical for a casual fan for sure. They don't get tunnels, they don't get a lot of stuff that AEW does a lot, and when they add the trios title, it will get even more confusing for a lot of the casual fans out there, which is why WWE is dominating with the casual viewers. They get all the casual viewers in the world, which is good for them. And Mustafa says, I want Roman versus Seth Korea versus Korea. Look at that. We could be getting that because Roman is actually hinting towards a shift, a transition to Hollywood. So if he wants to go to Hollywood, a career versus career match actually would be great for him. And as we can see here, the fans are loving Cody Rhodes. Look at that. Cody Rhodes on fire. Yep, looking good. The fans are loud for Rhodes here tonight. Yeah, look at the big smile on his face. He is feeling the love here tonight. The love that he probably missed in AEW. He is feeling it. Look at that. And Cody Rhodes, yeah, with his jacket off. Seth Rollins walking around looking confident as well. So is Cody. Let's see what goes down. Maybe we'll see a no-wins between Charlotte and Ronda. Maybe Bayley returns. But again, Chris, it's a I Quit match. An I Quit match has to have a winner. It has to have a winner. I still think that Ronda Rousey is going to turn heel and do something to make Charlotte quit. But let's see what happens. Right now, the match has started. Seth Rollins is all laughing right now. They're trying to lock it in with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes gets out of the way right now. They lock it in right now. Okay, some technical wrestling going on. Cody Rhodes grabs Seth Rollins' arm. Seth Rollins returns the favor, grabbing Cody Rhodes' arm right there in the back. Cody Rhodes trying to get away. Seth Rollins gets him up and gets, all right, Cody Rhodes with the reversal right there. Was going to go for a big slap to the face. Seth Rollins grabs Cody Rhodes' arm, stops him right there in the move. And there you go. Seth Rollins, the Drip King, laughing one more time. The mind, the genius of Seth Rollins. There you go. That's what keeps him the champion. There you go. And Cody Rhodes realizes the threat that Seth Rollins is right now. Cody Rhodes realizes that Seth Rollins is having the proper mindset right now. The mindset that he needs to be the winner here tonight. And once again, Cody and Seth are locking it up. There you go. They lock it up right now. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see who gets the upper hand. And they lock it up like two bulls. They are just storming at each other. Cody Rhodes grabs the arm of Seth Rollins, twisted, pushes Seth Rollins into the corner right there, and the referee counting down. Look at that. Okay. He lets go of Seth Rollins as the rules say. Seth Rollins grabs Cody. Now the tables have turned, but Seth now has to let go of Cody. As the rules suggest, he has to let go of Cody, and he does, but not without a kick to the gut right there. A kick to the gut. Cody Rhodes kind of hurt. Look at that. And Seth Rollins now looking for an Irish whip into the other corner. And Cody Rhodes now dodges Seth Rollins right there beautifully. And he was going to go for a big uppercut, but Seth Rollins ahead of the game. He realizes what Cody Rhodes is bringing to the table. He realizes what Cody Rhodes' movesets are, and that's why Seth Rollins is one step ahead. This is why Seth Rollins was complaining about not knowing his WrestleMania opponent, because tonight he knows exactly who he's wrestling, and he studied the guy. He has studied his moveset, and that is why he knows what he's in for here tonight. It's going to be good. This match is going to be a great match for sure. And Ronda Rousey is not turning heel. There you go, Chris. I love that. Okay, and now we can see Cody Rhodes grab Seth Rollins by the back behind him right now. Interesting counter. How do you guys like the match so far? I think so far it's very early to say, but I think right now I'm enjoying the match. I think it's great what they're doing on right now. They're killing it. I like this perhaps better than the WrestleMania match because it's quite fast paced right now, and I like the pace of it. And Cody Rhodes going crazy after Seth Rollins right now, climbing the second rope with those punches right there to Seth Rollins' head, and he punches him in the head one time, and Seth Rollins has already had enough. He very cleverly just rolls out of the ring, and he's laughing as he's walking around ringside, slowly and steadily gets back into the ring, and now with those big punches to the head of Cody Rhodes, with those big wild punches to Cody Rhodes is in a tough spot. The tables have turned around, and Seth Rollins is in the dominating position. He's dominating the match right now. At least he is in the chair. He is in the throne right now. He has the upper hand, and Cody Rhodes is down. Seth Rollins is having his little movement right now. He kicks Cody Rhodes, pushes him out of the ring right there with his boot. He's just proving his dominance. He's humiliating Cody Rhodes right now. He's making him realize who is dominating right now. Now with a big knee to the head of Cody Rhodes goes flying right there, smashing against a barricade. Cody Rhodes is down. Seth Rollins is in the ring, and he's laughing. He is laughing. Look at Seth Rollins right there. He's oozing confidence as he's standing in the middle of the ring. He's just commanding the audience. He's making everybody know why he is the best. And he was about to smash Cody Rhodes' head against the steel steps right there. Cody Rhodes stops him in the nick of time and smashes Seth Rollins' own head against the steel step right there. And now Cody Rhodes is running behind Seth. Seth Rollins doesn't realize that. Oh, maybe he does. A big clothesline right there to Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes spins around 360 degrees before he goes down hard. Look at that. Beautiful. Once again, guys, get your predictions in if you haven't already for the upcoming matches. For this match, the predictions time is already over. For the upcoming matches, get your predictions in, because at the end of the night, whoever gets the most predictions correct is gonna be our Wrestling News predictions champion, and whoever two people who get the most predictions right, the top two people, they're gonna be winning some Amazon gift cards. So make sure to get your predictions in. You're watching the show, you're watching the watch along, have fun, win some prizes. As we can see here right now, Seth Rollins is going after Cody. Look at that, he has his head right there in the lock. He has a headlock applied right now. Cody Rhodes is trying to fight back, but Seth Rollins has him in control, has him where he wants him. Cody Rhodes trying to overpower Seth Rollins, trying to get out of the hold. Cody Rhodes is now standing on his 2 feet, now with a punch to the midsection of Seth Rollins, and a punch to the head, and a kick to the midsection once again, and a big slap to the face. Seth Rollins is in trouble. Cody Rhodes gets him up 90 degrees. He is having him up. He's holding him up 90 degrees. Probably Seth Rollins can feel all the blood rushing right into his head. He must be super dizzy right now as Cody Rhodes just smashes him down hard to the mat. And now Cody Rhodes looking for a big springboard kick right there. A big kick to the head of Seth Rollins. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Seth Rollins right there. Man, this match is on fire. Look at this match. Look at these two go. What a great opening match to Backlash. I love this right now. So far, so good. And Seth Rollins, oh my gosh, Cody Rhodes now is in the driving seat here, as we can see. Seth Rollins begging for mercy, but as he sees the opportunity, he tries to go after Cody, but Cody, one step ahead, grabs Seth Rollins' head and goes with those crazy punches on the head of Seth Rollins. And as he was going to go for another springboard kick right there, Seth Rollins pushes Cody from the back and pushes him out to the ringside one more time. And Cody Rhodes goes right there, smashing against the barricade one more time. Cody Rhodes is in the ringside. Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring. Yes, this is a very extremely back and forth match, back and forth going on right now. Crazy stuff. But one thing's for sure, we're having a hell of a time. Live right now, guys, is Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins Wrestlemania rematch. So far, so good, so good. AJ, do you see the green shirt guy in the front row? I do, Jason. The green shirt guy, always there, always there. And Chris says, AJ, I think Triple H cardiac event is a work. No, I don't think so, Chris. I think the cardiac event is very real, brother. I do think it's real. And as we can see right now, Cody Rhodes has been rolled back into the ring. Seth Rollins got to go for the cover. Beautiful stuff right there. Cody Rhodes is still in trouble. Still, Seth Rollins is in the driver's seat, but he has to do a lot more than that to be able to pick up the win right now, because Cody Rhodes is not going to give up so easily. Not tonight, not at WrestleMania Backlash, not for sure. As we can see here, Seth Rollins is trying to strategize, trying to rethink his strategy, trying to come up with a game plan to go after Cody Rhodes. Let's see what he does. And Seth Rollins now with a kick to the Cody Rhodes' head, to the back of Cody's head. Cody is in a world of pain right now. He's trying to get up to his feet, but so far he's been unable to do so because Seth Rollins is on top of his game. Now a punch to the back of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes returning the favor right there with a punch to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins also fighting back. Look at that. And now with a punch, an elbow strike to Cody, elbow strike back to Seth, and a series of elbow strikes back and forth as we can see right now. This is fire. This is so good. So good. Just so devastating. Look at that. This is great stuff right now, as you can see. Back and forth action going on. Big elbow strikes back and forth. And now Cody Rhodes is in control with a series of elbow strikes to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins also with the reversal. He was Irish whipping Seth Rollins into the corner. Seth Rollins reverses his and Irish whips Cody Rhodes into the corner. He goes hard into the corner, chest first, and Seth Rollins is now in the dominating position, has the control once again. Cody Rhodes down, Seth Rollins in control. He grabs Cody by the hair, pulls him up by the hair right there, and Cody Rhodes, oh, is in trouble. Seth Rollins with a big bad kick right there to the back of Cody, and a knee, landing the knee right there on the forehead of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is in trouble, deep trouble here. Ricochet not in the show is a slap in the face. That's right, honesty. Neither the United States nor the Intercontinental Championship, none of those titles are being defended tonight. That is the truth. They had a 1 hour pre-show without any wrestling. They could have very easily given us a US or an Intercontinental Championship match on that pre-show, but they chose not to, which I think explains that they don't care about the mid-card titles anymore. It's sad, but it's true. So you don't think Cody, if we will see Cody versus Triple H at Mania? I don't think so, Chris. I think Triple H versus Cody is going to be a dream match forever, my man. I just hope this sets the tone for the rest of the night. That's right, Gary. I think so too, brother. Amen. I really hope that this sets the tone for the rest of the night, because what a match. What a great match right now, guys. Live right now, Cody versus Seth, and they're killing it. Now, Seth with a big elbow strike to the back of the neck of Cody Rhodes right there. Cody Rhodes is badly hurt in that corner right now. Seth Rollins, you know the one thing about Seth Rollins is that not only is he a great talker, he's a great trash talker. And all that trash talking can do something to your head. It can get you snappy, right? It can snap you. So that's what he's doing right now to Cody Rhodes. He's playing with Cody Rhodes' head. He's playing with his emotions. And that is why he has the upper hand right now. And Cody Rhodes also trying to fight back, trying to fight hard here. And he's looking to Irish whip Seth Rollins once again to the corner. Seth with the reversal. Cody with the reversal. Looking to roll Seth Rollins up for the cover. And he does it. Goes for the cover right there. And a kick out at 2. A kick out at 2 from Seth Rollins and from Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins was going to go... Oh, Seth Rollins hits Cody Rhodes with a big elbow strike, climbing the top turnbuckle right now, and Cody Rhodes stops him in the middle of that right there. Okay, so we could be looking at a big superplex here of the top turnbuckle. Let's see how this goes, because Seth Rollins is on the top turnbuckle, Cody Rhodes in the middle rope. We could be looking at a big superplex, a big giant superplex. That's right, we're looking at it, a big bad superplex of the top turnbuckle. Look at that, oh my gosh. And the way Cody, he holds his opponent up, and when he holds them up 90 degrees, he stays there for a second or two or maybe more, and what that does to you is that gets the blood rushing to your head, and when that happens, you're super dizzy, you're super dazed, and when you go hitting the mat down hard, that takes a toll on your body, on your mind, and you're out of the match already, your lights out already. So Cody Rhodes does that beautifully. It's very dangerous. His suplexes are very dangerous, and that's right, Chris, they should unify the mid-card titles. They should just do it, but they don't want to do it. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Right now, as you can see, Cody Rhodes is trying to regain the control, trying to bring back his momentum. He's trying to do that. There we go with those big punches right there to Seth Rollins, as you can see right now. Interesting. This is getting interesting. And there you go. A big chop right there from Rollins to Cody, and a big chop once again from Cody to Rollins. It's Chopamania. I know this is Wrestlemania Backlash, but right now, it is Chopamania Backlash. They're going with those chops, and now with those punches. Look at those punches right there. Back and forth. I love those series of punches. Look at them going at it, going crazy. Okay, beautiful stuff. And now Seth Rollins... Wow, he puts that to an end with the big spinning kick right there to the midsection of Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins on fire right now. They're bringing the heat, man. Look at that cross body from Cody Rhodes down to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins gets up, his back is hurt really bad, and Cody Rhodes with a clothesline to Seth Rollins sends him down to the barricade, sends him down ringside right there. Man, the tables have turned so badly right now. Cody Rhodes is in position, is in control. He's looking for a big dive. Is he going to be able to do it? And he does it. Oh my gosh, Seth Rollins gets out of the way. He gets out of the way. Cody Rhodes goes diving down hard to the ringside, and his knee goes first into the barricade. I mean, Cody Rhodes' knee's gotta be hurting. Seth Rollins was gonna go for a dive of his own, but Cody Rhodes hits him in the head right there, just as he was about to dive from the ring. And Cody Rhodes, oh my gosh, what a springboard stunner right there from Cody to Rollins, going for the cover. Oh my gosh, 2.9. That was a 2.9. A very close call right there. Slugfest has Kenneth. Man, this is a great match. AJ, I would like to see Mercedes Martinez and Hikaru Shida. I would love that too. That'd be a great match. And your play-by-play is phenomenal, AJ. Thank you for that, Andy. What a great bad show. What a good show. And true, I have the stream going on 2 different televisions. That's right. I have 2 different streams going on right now, because if one's on delay, if one's laggy, I'm gonna watch the other. So don't worry. I'm giving you all the action that I can right here. As we can see right now, Cody Rhodes is in control. Beautiful stuff right here. He is in control. He is feeling it. He could be winning. Oh my gosh, Seth Rollins now locking in the pedigree. Cody Rhodes gets out of the pedigree real quick. Seth Rollins hits him with a big kick to the face right there, and he was gonna go for the big one. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is crazy. Look at what's happening here, man. Interesting. Wow, what a crazy match, man. Amazing. I love every single second of it. Every single bit of it. Love it. That's right, Izzy. It is WrestleMania Backlash. And what a start to the show. What a great start to the show, man. Both of them are down. They're hurt. Badly hurt. Yeah, both of them are exhausted, but neither of them wants to give up. Neither of them wants to give up here. My problem is WWE is too choreographed. AEW is more real and unscripted. Anyone with a landline should watch Wrestling 1996 and 2002. That's right, honestly. You're right, brother. You're right. I mean, back then, you cannot even compare those days to now. Well, those were the golden days. Right now, it's more commercialized, so we get that. As we can see right there, Seth Rollins is commanding the fans. Look at that. He's making the fans sing along to his tune. And Seth Rollins is going to go for the big one right there. Cody Rhodes gets out of the way. He's looking for the crossroads. He's looking for crossroads. Seth Rollins with the reversal right there. Look at that. And now with an Irish whip right there to Cody. Cody goes over the rope right there, and now with the punch to the face of Seth Rollins, climbs the top turnbuckle. Okay, he was gonna go for the crossroads once again. Look at that. Okay, with the series of reversals right there. Series of reversals. Cody looking for the pedigree, and Seth Rollins with the reversal right there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And Cody Rhodes still with the kick out. Cody Rhodes still kicks out. The match is still going on. And all for you guys joining for the first time ever, make sure to get your predictions in, because at the end of the night, whoever has the most predictions correct is going to be winning Amazon gift cards, and they're going to be winning the WrestleNews predictions title. And for the rest of the month, until the next title defense, your name will be displayed on here as the champion for the entire month. So make sure to win. Make sure to win, and get your predictions in. So Cody said go 60 minutes. This is how desperate they are. It could. This is a pay-per-view with only 6 matches. So a 60 minutes match is possible for sure. The Backlash sign on stage is too distracting. That's right. It's too bright. It's too bright. As we can see right there, Cody Rhodes is in trouble once again, as Seth Rollins is commanding the match one more time. Cody Rhodes slaps his arm away with a big kick to the chin of Seth Rollins. Look at that. Cody Rhodes is once again trying to dominate the match, trying to get back in control here. Very interesting. Let's go. Let's see how this goes here. Beautiful stuff. How do you guys enjoy the match so far? Let me know. As Seth Rollins is climbing the top turnbuckle, he's looking to hit the big one. Let's see if he's able to do it. Oh my gosh, with a big frog smash right there from Seth Rollins, going for the cover, and Cody Rhodes still with the kick out. That's right, they're kicking out of every move, left, right, front, and center. No matter what you're hitting your opponent with, it's gonna be a kick out. It's gonna be a kick out, and they are kicking out of every single move right there. What a crazy match. And Bobby says, I am. That's fantastic, man. Really, what a great match. Look at that. Seth Rollins going flying, landing down very hard on Cody Rhodes. As he did land on Cody, he actually bounced. Did you see that? He actually bounced off his body. That's how hard he landed on Cody right there. That's gotta hurt. And Cody Rhodes still kicked out of that match. Crazy stuff. They're testing me. There you go. It's a very good match, Izzy. Indeed, it really is. That's right. And Tony says Cody's gonna win. That's right, Tony. I think so too, brother. Good to see you. As we can see here, Seth Rollins on the top turnbuckle. He's looking to do something big. He's looking to fly. Oh my gosh, and Cody gets out of the way right there now with the super kick to Seth Rollins. A super kick to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is down. Cody Rhodes is suddenly in control of the match. Look at that. Cody Rhodes is in control. He's fired up. He's ready to go. Look at the look on Cody. Oh, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Don't do it. He's climbing the top turnbuckle. This is going to be a big bad mistake. I told you so. I told you so. Don't climb the top turnbuckle. It's never a good idea. And now Seth Rollins catches Cody right there. He was climbing the top turnbuckle, and he hits him with the big superplex. There you go. This shouldn't have happened. He did not have to climb the top turnbuckle. That was a bad idea. And that's how everything changed changes now. That's how the momentum is going from Cody to Seth. Should have never happened. The turnbuckle is a disaster. Should never happen. And Andy says the match with your commentary is fabulous. Thank you for that, Andy. Thank you for that. What a crazy, crazy, crazy match right there, man. What a crazy match. And as we thought it was over, we thought it was all over right there. But Seth Rollins gets his foot up on the rope. And as Honesty said earlier, we could be looking at perhaps a 60-minute match, perhaps a 45-minute match, because they are not giving up. You know, before we started watching this match, we were speculating on which match is going to be better. Is it going to be tonight's, or is it going to be the first match that we saw at WrestleMania 38? But really, Cody versus Rollins Part 2 is way better than what we saw at WrestleMania 38. They are killing it right now. They're killing it. So good. So good. And that's right, if this match ends NC, oh my gosh, it better not end with a no contest, Honesty. Really, better not do that. And Cody Rhodes now grabs Seth Rollins by the back of the head, smashes his head against the announce desk right there. And one more time, look at that. Seth Rollins' head just bounces off the announce desk. Look at that. That's gotta hurt for sure. Man, Cody is on fire right now, and he realizes that. And Seth Rollins is in big, big freaking trouble. That's for sure. Both of them will be hurting tomorrow night. That's right, Gary. I mean, they're killing it in the ring. They are not stopping. They're not giving up. Tomorrow, they gotta hurt. But again, tomorrow, they gotta show up for work again, because tomorrow is Monday Night Raw, so they get no off tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Cody Rhodes with another disaster. Should have never gone for the big dive off the top turnbuckle. I don't know. They do not learn from their mistakes. They just do not learn from their mistakes. A big, big mistake, and Seth Rollins hits him with a pedigree right there. Oh dear Lord, you gotta be kidding me. The match is still not over, even after that beautiful, beautiful pedigree. Still not over. Still not over. What is it gonna take for these two to actually give up, to actually lose? What is happening here? They are not giving up of any move. You throw any move at them, they are not giving up. They're not surrendering. I know it's called WrestleMania Backlash, but really, a more fitting name for this would be No Surrender, because they're no surrendering. And everybody let us know in the predictions, who do you think is gonna win this match? Is it gonna be Cody? Is it gonna be Seth? Let us know. Who is it gonna be? That's right, let us know, guys. And Renegade says, so far, 30 minutes and counting. That's right, what a crazy, crazy match. I mean, I'm loving the length of this. It's very unorthodox for WWE to give us such lengthy matches. They're giving it tonight, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So good. They're killing it right now. Who is winning this match, guys? Who do you think is winning? Is it going to be Seth Rollins? Is it going to be Cody? Let us know. Let's see. And Seth Rollins getting those... Wow. He's getting the heat from the fans right now. Interesting, very interesting. Once again, guys, the poll's up. Let us know. Who do you think is going to be winning this one? Let's see. Cedric Alexander is a big miss. That's right. Cedric is misused for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. Look at the Hurt Business, what they're doing with it right now. Look at Cedric. Look at Shelton. Pretty badly misused right now, as we can see. And Seth Rollins is in control. Once again, Cody Rhodes is definitely devastated. Yeah, definitely with a weaker hand. Seth Rollins has the upper hand right now, going for those big, big punches, with the big shots right there to Cody Rhodes. And look at that, look at that, look at that. Seth Rollins in control. Oh my gosh, Cody catches Seth Rollins off guard, and he hits him with the crossroads. He gets him up one more time, and Seth Rollins no-sells the crossroads. He hits him with a big kick to the head right there. And Cody, once again, alright, crossroads has been reversed once again. And one more time, Cody is getting Seth Rollins up. Is he going to be able to do it? Seth Rollins with the roll-up, kick out. Cody with the roll-up right now. Oh dear Lord, this match is never getting over. It's never getting over. You hit him with those moves, you hit him with the roll-ups. This match, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. With the roll-up. Oh dear Lord. After all those big moves, under whatnot, a roll-up is what ends the match. This match is over with a roll-up. Alright, gotta be kidding me. I don't know how I feel about that, but Cody Rhodes wins via a roll-up. Cody Rhodes has defeated Seth Rollins via a roll-up. I'm not the biggest fan of roll-up pinfalls, really. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but that's okay because the match was so good. So good. That's right. Cody Rhodes cheated. That's true. The American Nightmare had to get the win any way possible, and he did anything possible to get the win right there. This was a very intriguing match for sure. A first match, a great action, back and forth. They no-sold each other's finisher. They no-sold a lot of the big moves. Really went out there, went crazy, kicked out of every single move that was put their way. But Cody Rhodes, at the end of the day, you know, they did the dirty work, the roll-up right there, and he got the win. And Seth Rollins is arguing with the referee right now, but that's of no use because the match is over. We have an official. We have a winner right there, and it's official. It is Cody Rhodes. with a roll-up right there. That's right. Izzy says, thank God Cody won. John says, John, good to see you, says Cody wins. There we go. The champ is here. That's right. The champ is here, 2-0. I love that. Andy 1-0. Roll-up. That's right. Everybody likes fruit snacks. Indeed. Indeed. They love fruit snacks. If Cody wins tonight, the WWE title will be the first Georgia native to win the title. All right, let's see. Hopefully he does win it. You know, he fulfills the dream of his father. That'd be great. I'm rooting for Cody. Right now, the fans are winning. That's right, Gary. I love that, brother. The fans are winning right now. That's true. It is the fans that are winning because what a fantastic match that was. Cody versus Seth. These two, ladies and gentlemen, killed it. What a way to kick off WrestleMania Backlash. What a beautiful, beautiful way to kick the show off. So good. Just so good. And now we can see a package for Bobby Lashley, which can only mean one thing. Up next is going to be Bobby Lashley versus Omos. And I'm so ready for this match. This is going to be a big match. I know I'm intrigued, just like True said. The one thing that is very intriguing about this match is not Bobby versus Omos itself. It's actually Bobby versus MVP. Is MVP going to get involved? Is Bobby Lashley going to go after MVP? What's going to go on between the two? What's going to go down? That's going to be super intriguing, super compelling. We'll see how that happens. But upcoming next is going to be Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins. That is the next match, guys. Let's see. I'm sorry, Bobby Lashley and Omos. That's the next match. But what a great match we saw at the hands of Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. What a great way to open WrestleMania Backlash that was. A beautiful way and a beautiful match we got from the two of them. Really good. Very good. They killed it. They killed it. And live right now, it's going to be Bobby Lashley versus Omos singles match, but of course with MVP there by the side. As we can see right there, everybody get your predictions in right there in the comments. Get your predictions in, guys. Get all the predictions in, because at the end of the night, whoever gets the most predictions correctly is going to be winning this beautiful Wrestling News Predictions Champion. And what happens for the champion is that for the entire month, from now until the next defense, your name will be displayed as the Wrestling News Predictions Champion for the entire month. And the top two people who get the most predictions correct are also going to be winning some Amazon gift cards. So make sure to get your predictions in. It's a big night and we all win. We all win, not just because of the quality of matches, but because of also the predictions. And now right here we're getting a very elaborate and long video package for Bobby Lashley as they're showing us his history. All the times, all the days that he spent in the WWE before leaving for other companies, obviously. I mean, the great stuff that he's done. ECW champion, US champion. I mean, he's done it all. He said it all. What a great guy. He represented Donald Trump at WrestleMania. I mean, big. He's done big things with the company, but tonight it doesn't get any bigger than that because he's wrestling the biggest guy in the WWE right now. That is Omos. It doesn't get any bigger than that. I mean, everything that Bobby Lashley has done before this, it dwarfs before Omos, because Omos is just that big. And honestly says a B+ match to start the show. But do we think this maintains? Not likely. There you go. Honesty is not impressed. I love that. Going for Bobby because of the arm wrestling match. That's right. That's a good one right there. And I'm surprised, says Lance. What surprises you, Lance? Let us know. But anyways, guys, who do you think is going to be winning this match? Is it going to be Omos? Is it going to be Lashley? Let us know in the comments and also in the polls. Let's find out who the fan favorite is here tonight. And by the way, one more time, guys, if you're watching this for the first time, if you're joining us right here on this channel for the first time and you love watching wrestling, we are here every single night, every single day, every single week, here watching every single wrestling show live with all of you. So don't be shy, be a part of the conversation, and I hope to see you again next week every single day as we watch Raw, SmackDown, NXT, NWA, Impact Wrestling, AEW, all the shows together as a family. And I can see in the comments right there, a lot of people say it's going to be Omos that's going to be picking up the win. There you go. I love that. All right. Omos is the fan favorite right now, as I can see. Even look at the polls right there. 57% of you say it's going to be Omos that's going to pick up the win. 43% of you say Bobby Lashley. So that is very, very interesting. Let's see what goes down here tonight. And Renegade says Omos. And John says almost. There we go. The logic won't work, Chris, because Cody won at 8:38 and tonight. That's right. That is it. That logic will not work tonight. That's it. That's it. It's not going to work out. Bobby should be challenging for the WWE title. He never got his chance after getting hurt before the Chamber match. That's true, Lance. That is absolutely true. But if you look at the WWE title right now, it's super duper duper busy, and it's very unlikely that anybody's gonna get a shot at it right now. I mean, it's only Roman Reigns and a hand-picked one or two guys who'll be getting a shot at the title before WrestleMania, at least until the time that Roman Reigns is holding both the titles. Until then, it's only gonna be the same repeated one or two guys going after the title, and I don't think Bobby Lashley is gonna be one of them. at least until Mania. But let's see what happens. And Ricky says, I pick Omos. Chris says Lashley. Andrew says Omos. I love that. With that being said, Omos is making his way to the ring, looking good. Okay, looking monstrous, looking dominating as he is. There you go. I love the gold chain. There is a bit of an upgrade here. He's not coming out with that hideous jacket. He's coming out in that vest, and I like it. Yeah, I like it for sure. Omos is looking good here tonight, and along with MVP. I mean, MVP is the guy who can make anybody look good, and that's what he's doing here tonight. And must I say, guys, Malcolm Bivens recently left the WWE. He recently left NXT. That's right, he left. He did not get fired. He asked for his release. And now that he's gone from the company, I really want him to go over to AEW and to manage Jade Cargill. Because if you look at Jade Cargill, the TBS champion, she's good. I mean, nobody can look at Jade Cargill and not say that, wow, what a star, what an athlete, right? Jade Cargill is so good. But I feel like she needs a good spokesperson. Her current manager is not doing it. It's not the guy. She needs the guy to manage her. And I think MVP and Malcolm Bivens, these kind of guys, can really shoot Jade Cargill to the moon. She needs a better manager, a better spokesperson, and the current manager is not it for sure. And I can see Jason says, pick Omos, Tribal Chief, good to see you, brother. Lashley wins with the match, says Izzy time, love that. Pay-per-views in my hometown, John, that's amazing. We don't need Omos crushing the camera, that's right, true. We didn't ask for it. That's more than what we bargained for, you know, and I don't think that we pay Peacock enough for that kind of a coverage, so definitely not. And as we can see here, MVP is loving the reception. Now, MVP also is getting a bit of a heat here because he went on social media. He took to Twitter to say that the fans who are comparing Omos to the not-so-great Khali are idiots. And yes, MVP called the great Khali the not-so-great Khali, disrespecting the WWE Hall of Famer in front of the world on social media. So I don't know if I appreciate that. I don't know if WWE or Khali appreciates that, but he said that the fans who compare Omos to Khali are idiots. And Bobby picks Lashley, Archie picks Lashley, and Nancy Level says if Lashley wins, Omos is finished. That's right. That's why I think Lashley's not winning. Malcolm Bivens should go to AEW and manage Red Velvet. That's right. Why not form a whole faction? Red Velvet, Jade Cargill, everybody. Malcolm Bivens can form his own ladies faction right there. Would like that. And Omos and Lashley is coming out right now looking dominating, looking confident. Look at Omos though. He's so angry. I don't know why he's so mad at Lashley. I'm not too sure why is he mad because Lashley destroyed the furniture of the VIP lounge? I'm not too sure where this anger stems from, but Omos looks very, very angry. And Lashley looking confident. Look at that. I love that. Look at those pyros going off right now for Lashley. Beautiful stuff. And you know, if WWE is investing, you know, for you into the pyros, I mean, they believe in you because they wouldn't do pyros for nobody. And they're doing a lot of pyros for Cody, for Lashley, so they love these two, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt here. It's got to be a good match. Lashley, Omos, let's go. Let's see what happens here tonight. But, and we see Malcolm Bivens should go to AEW, I agree. MG is here, good to see you, brother. Lashley should be Raw champion again, says Honesty, but we can't cause Reigns and horrible writing. There you go, yeah. As long as Reigns is champion, we're not going to be having the likes of Lashley or others becoming champion. We're going to be seeing Drew McIntyre and, you know, a few selected people getting title shots, but really no other champions, that's for sure. And that's going to be the case until at least WrestleMania 39. And that's right, Renegade, ding, 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 the bell's going off, which means no more picks, guys. No more predictions for this match. For the next match, of course, you can get your predictions in, but for this match, no more. As we can see here, the Lashley, I mean, Omos definitely has the size advantage over Lashley, but Lashley is having the first laugh here. He's going after Omos. Look at those big strikes right there, first to the midsection, and now to the head of Omos. Really going after Omos right now. The elbow strikes, the punches right there to Omos. Even though Lashley is obviously the smaller guy here, Omos is in trouble. And there you go, MVP with a distraction to Lashley, and distracted Lashley gets a big boot in the face from Omos right there. Yeah, that's what distraction does to you. You should not be distracted, that's for sure. And Omos right now is in control thanks to MVP right there. And he grabs Lashley by the back of his head, pushes him into the ring corner right there, and now with an elbow strike right there to Lashley's face as he's right there in that corner, and he going after Lashley in that very, very corner right now. Okay, Omos is in control, at least for this very minute. Once again, just smashing his own body against the body of Lashley in that very corner. Lashley is down. Lashley is kind of hurt. but Omos is just starting to have fun here. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, Omos now grabs Lashley's head, just twisting it there, just testing his neck right there, the limits of his neck. It's got to be hurting. Lashley's got to be hurting right now. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now, Omos is a guy, he is a medical miracle. It's true, a science miracle, because he revealed it that back in 2012 he was diagnosed with brain tumor. But when they were removing his tumor, when they were operating him to remove the tumor, they found out that he was also suffering from a very rare disease, and that was the first time that they found out that a human being was having 3 kinds of that disease in the very same person at the very same time. So he was a science miracle, a medical miracle, and he overcame all the odds, and he overcame the tumor. He overcame those diseases, and now he is in the WWE, in the big leagues, and he's killing it. Right now, Lashley is there in the ringside, Omos in the middle of the ring. Look at that. Okay, the one thing that Omos should avoid doing is getting into the ringside. He should stay there in the middle of the ring. He should stay there because for the bigger guys, they take a lot of time to get out of the ring, get in the ring, and that is when the smaller guys take advantage. Now Omos is lifting Lashley up as I lift my shopping bags. Look at him. He's lifting Lashley up, and he sends him right there face first into the top turnbuckle, and now with a big boot to the face of Lashley, Lashley goes down, and Omos is very much in control here. And Cringe Bro says, I picked Lashley. Honesty says, no way Omos is going over Lashley. Even WWE knows Omos was overhyped. Oh, there you go. Omos is so angry. That's right, Kenneth. He's angry. Lashley needs to attack MVP. Could happen, Cringebro. Could happen. But right now, as we can see here, Omos is in control once again. Look at that. Lashley, he's choking Lashley with that rope. Okay, look at that. MVP doing some trash talking to Lashley. The referee is obviously distracted with Omos right there, and in the meantime, MVP is talking some trash to Bobby Lashley right now. And you know that those trash talking can do a lot to your head, can do a lot to you mentally. And to win a match, not only do you have to be physically in the match, you also have to be mentally on top of your game. And if they do all this trash talking, it does something to you mentally, and that's not what you want. And Lashley is trying to reverse it, trying to get back in control with the kick to the midsection of Omos. Omos trying to fight back, but Lashley also is a strong guy. Wow, he's piggybacking right there in the back of Omos. He climbs Omos's back and has him in a headlock right now in a sleeper hold. If Omos is not able to let go of Lashley, we could. Oh, okay, all right, he does it. He does it like no biggie right there. He gets Lashley off his back real quick. Lashley is trying his best. He's using his strength to get the advantage over Omos. He went for a bit of a spear right there, but that did nothing to Omos whatsoever. Now Omos is in the corner right there. Lashley once again going for a spear right there into the corner right there, but that's doing next to nothing to Omos. He's a big guy, he's a strong guy, and it's going to take a lot to get him down. Lashley is going to go for a big clothesline, I believe. There we go, a big clothesline to Omos. He was about to throw him over the top rope, but again, that doesn't happen because Omos is a big guy. Oh my gosh, look at that. Omos's arms are wrapped in those ropes, the first and the second rope. Omos's arms are wrapped in those ropes. He has nowhere to go. He's been trapped right there, and Lashley can do whatever the hell that he wants to Omos right now because Omos has nowhere to go. Why is the referee not count? Okay, there we go. Good stuff. The referee gets Lashley away. Lashley takes a step back for a second before getting back in and goes with those big punches on Omos' head. Omos's arms are wrapped in those ropes, and he has nowhere to go. No bloody where to go. That's right, your show is running 5 minutes late here. Oh, there you go, Archie, sorry about that. Do you think we will see a return tonight? I think we'll see Bray and Man. I don't know about that, Kenneth. I mean, Bray Wyatt, for him to return, it's going to take a lot of money. Oh my gosh, by the way, Lashley with a master lock to MVP right now. And he was obviously distracted. He was attacking MVP. And Omos, he grabs Lashley. From right there, he grabs his head. Lashley, again distracted, gets in the ring. He's now going after Omos. Let's see what goes on. Lashley is gonna go for. Is he gonna go for a spear? Okay, he gets Omos down. He gets Omos down for the first time in this match. Omos is down on his force, and I guess that's a big win for Lashley. And Lashley is looking to block in the master lock. Okay, the lock's locked in. All right, the master lock, as you may call it, has been locked in right now. Okay, no, there we go. The master lock has been locked in. Omos is in trouble, and the only way that Lashley could have actually locked in that submission hold was if Omos was down on his on his knees, because it's gonna be hard to lock it in when Omos is up on his feet, because he's a tall guy, he dwarfs Lashley, and there's no way Lashley can lock in that submission hold, the master lock, when Omos is up. And there you go, Omos gets up to his feet, and he pushes Lashley right there into the corner, squeezing him between the turnbuckles and his own body, his own weight. Lashley is still not letting go of Omos, is still holding on to him to his strong, the submission hold still locked in, but he finally has to let go. He finally has to let go. Omos now has the upper hand, is now going for those big elbow strikes. Look at those big elbow strikes right there to the back, to the head of Lashley. Lashley is badly hurt, and now with the big chop to the chest of Lashley goes Omos. Oh my gosh, Lashley, this guy is hurt right now, as we can see here. Man, this gotta be hurting. This gotta be hurting. I mean, it hurts me just to watch it. Those big chops for the big guy. Yeah, Lashley is in tremendous amount of pain right now, as we see here. Another big chop to the chest. Lashley is down to his knees. That is how much that chop must have hurt him. Omos doesn't win without his coat. That's right. Honestly, I love that. Yeah, he needs his coat. Where was his coat, right? That's funny. Yep, that's right. And right now, as we can see, Lashley's down. He's trying to get back in control here, trying to fight back. Is he gonna be able to do it? Is the question. Let's see what happens. But anyways, guys, what do you think is gonna happen here? Who's gonna win this match? Lashley is once again in control, as we can see here. He's gonna go with those big punches to the head of Omos, with the run up right there and a little spear into the corner one more time. Omos is no selling anything, honestly. I mean, the only thing he's doing is acting dizzy, but the sell is weak. Yeah, the sell game of Omos, I'm not a very big fan of. I mean, he could do better selling than that. But Lashley is looking to end it. He's looking for the big one. He's trying to get Omos up, but that's impossible. Omos is such a big guy, such a giant. It's next to impossible for Lashley to get him up. He sort of gets him up, gets him down. That was not even close to being a spine buster, but I guess that does the job. And MVP right now looks tensed in that ringside. I'm not too sure why is MVP wearing those sunglasses. He's stealing my gimmick. But anyways, Lashley is looking for the big spear. And as he was going to go hit that spear on Omos, Omos hits him, wow, with the knee to the face of Lashley, and then directs him into the ring post. Lashley goes shoulder first into the ring post. Lashley, oh my gosh, and MVP hits Lashley in the face with his cane. The referee was distracted. Omos hits him with a big win, and with that being said, Omos is the winner. Omos gets the win, guys. Omos is your winner. Wow. There we go. We are just living in the era of Omos, of the big guy. That's what's happening here. Omos with a big win for him. Congratulations, Omos. Congratulations, MVP. That is indeed a big win for Omos right there. Good for him. Wow. This match was solid, though. Not too bad, not too shabby. And True says 1-on-1, Lashley dropping to Omos. No hope for WWE. Honestly, not too happy again. The former world champion right there, right? Kenneth 1-1, Renegade 2-1, beautiful stuff. There you go, Mustafa, that's right. Jason, there you go. Jason 3-0. And guys, if you wonder what these numbers are, these are the scores of the predictions. How people rank right now in the predictions game, because tonight, whoever gets the most predictions right is going to be our predictions champion, and the top two people who predict the matches correctly are going to be winning Amazon gift cards. So make sure to compete, make sure to get your predictions in, and let's see who wins this whole damn thing tonight. And as I'm looking at the scoreboard, I'm looking at the poll, 57% of you said it was going to be Omos who would pick up the win, and 57% of you, yes sir, you were all right, because Omos did pick up the win. That was a big win for him. Lashley, there he goes, there you see him, he's still down. MVP looking like a proud papa as he walks Omos to the back. Look at that. And with that being said, right now we're seeing a WWE shop commercial, because why not? Why don't we get commercials on a pay-per-view? Of course we're gonna get some commercials. WWE shop it is, guys. Anyways, it's been a good pay-per-view. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun, because it's been indeed a nice and sweet pay-per-view. This is great. And let's see what the upcoming match is gonna be. We've seen 2 matches already, and those 2 matches have been sweet. You know, I mean, yeah, we gotta be honest. We gotta criticize WWE when we have to criticize them, but we gotta be honest when they're good. And I must say, the first 2 matches were good. The Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins match, it entertained me. The second match, not the best match ever. I still feel like Omos, there are times when he's a bit sloppy. Like, I'm gonna take you back to to the match, the first minute of the match, when Omos hit Lashley with that big boot, I would like for you to go back and look at that big boot one more time, and you'll see how sloppy that big boot was, how slow that big boot was. Those are the kind of things that Omos still needs to work on before he can be the guy, the main event, and that is why I was not expecting a whole lot from the second match, and it ended just like that, but I have no complaints. It was still an entertaining match. I still enjoyed it. Not the best, but still entertaining for sure. Let's see what the upcoming match is going to be, because guys, this is only a 6 match pay-per-view, so very short pay-per-view. I mean, it's going to be a long pay-per-view, but really not a lot of matches. They're going for quality tonight, not over quantity, which is great, which is something that I welcome. Quality over quantity is always a good idea. And right now we're getting a package for Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell is going to take place in Chicago on June 5th. Alright, so not too long ago, alright? Less than a month away. Less than a month away is Hell in a Cell. Today is May 8th, and June 5th is going to be Hell in a Cell in Chicago. This is great. Good stuff, guys. I mean, excellent. We've already seen 2 matches, the Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, the Omos versus Lashley. We're going to be seeing Edge versus AJ Styles, Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair, Matt Capmoss, Happy Corbin, and RKO Bro versus Roman. Now, according to the dirt sheets, next match has got to be the Edge versus AJ Styles match. Let's see if the dirt sheets were correct or if they were not. But according to the dirt sheets, the next match has got to be Edge versus AJ Styles. We'll find out. And Honesty says this is trash. So where does Omos go from here? What pedigree of a wrestler does Omos evolve to now? Let's see how they get him into the main event spot. Let's see how they make him that big star. Let's give him a chance, I guess. Yeah. But how do you guys feel about Omos picking up the win? Are you happy? Are you not too happy? Let me know what you guys think. And King Tones is here. King Tones, good to see you. So what happened? So we saw an excellent first match. I mean, that was a great match. Cody versus Seth. I'm not even gonna spoil it for you if you didn't watch it. You guys gotta go back, watch it, because it was such a good match. By the way, wait a second. Wait, okay, no. I thought we were going to be getting the 6-man tag match right now, but it seems like not. That's not the match we're getting. We're getting the Edge match. The Edge versus AJ Styles. The dirt sheets were correct. We are getting that very match right now. Excellent. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. This has been a good pay-per-view. Of course, only 4 matches left. That is going to be Edge versus AJ Styles, Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair, I Quit match, Matt Capmoss versus Happy Corbin, and RK Bro versus Roman Reigns. And True says Hell in a Cell shouldn't be a pay-per-view, it should be a I agree. I totally agree. Hell in a Cell, TLC, these should not be pay-per-views. And even Money in the Bank, really, I don't like the fact that these are pay-per-views. I mean, these should be matches that should be in another pay-per-view, like the good old days. We do not need team pay-per-views, that's for sure. We do not need team pay-per-views. We need pay-per-views like Armageddon, like Cyber Sunday, like Judgment Day, like No Way Out. Those were the good old pay-per-views of the day. I used to love those. Now these ones, they're very bland, and they also take over the charm because we don't see Hell in a Cell in a lot of other pay-per-views or a lot of other shows because they reserve that match for just once in a year, and that's very wrong. In my part, I think that's very wrong. By the way, guys, upcoming match is going to be Edge versus AJ Styles. So get your predictions in if you haven't already. I think it's going to be a great match. They are very high on the whole Judgment Day thing right now. And you could just see by the way that they opened the show tonight. They opened the show, the entrance, the ribbon video that they have, the standard WWE video that they have, that actually was interrupted because of Edge. It was all glitchy because of Edge. And that's how big they are on Edge and on Judgment Day right now. It's been great. And Styles Twin says true. Michael says I pick Edge. And King Tone says cringe. There you go. Okay. I got Edge for the win. There you go. And AJ winning says Kenneth. I love that. Ed says Renegade. Perfect. Great stuff. Guys, get your predictions in. If you haven't already, make sure to get them in. I pick Edge. It will be underhanded win. All right. Let's see. Let's see what happens. But I think it's got to be Edge. For me, I think it's Edge because if Edge does not win, what happens to the Judgment Day, right? I mean, Judgment Day is just getting started. They need their wins. They need their leader, Edge, to win to really, cement that faction as the faction. I mean, if the leader goes around losing, right, what kind of a message does it go on to show, right? Nobody's going to be interested in joining a faction, whose leader is weak. So Edge has got to win tonight. For sure, he's got to win tonight. And this could be some kind of a gimmicky win as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some lights going out, if we see some interference, if we see some debut, some return. I would not be surprised. And Edge, there, AJ, there you go. NC says AJ. Chris says AJ. Andy says Edge. Gary says, AJ, there you go. I'm reading AJ. I'm thinking you guys are talking about me. I love that. All right. Getting so much attention right now. This is great. Anyways, guys, we are just minutes away from that match kicking off. Right now, we're seeing those highlights. And as True said earlier, tonight, we're really getting very long highlights, very long recaps, and I guess that's because the pay-per-view only has 6 matches and they gotta buy some time. That's why we're getting really very long highlights for sure, very long preview packages. Good stuff anyways though. As we can see here, everybody, most of you guys pick AJ, some of you pick Edge. I see that. I'm intrigued because I thought the fan favorite here would be Edge, but it seems like it's AJ, so that's interesting. Honesty says, how about AJ versus Ricochet in a wrestling match for IC title? That would make sense. That's right, honestly, we're never getting that. We're never getting AJ Styles versus Ricochet. No, we're never getting that. If WWE was smart, says Kenneth, after this, it can be Happy Corbin versus Madcap. Well, what's happening, Kenneth, is that Madcap, Moss, and Happy Corbin are the co-main event of the night. That's right, they are going to be the second last match of the night. They're the co-main events. That's exactly it. Because they are such a big deal, everybody wants to know what is next for Madcap. Everybody wants to know what's next for Happy Corbin, and that is why they are the co-main events. That's right. Edge is strong enough. That's a loss. That's right. That's true. That's true. Yeah, let's see what happens now. 50-50 between Edge and AJ. This is somewhat of an unpredictable match. Again, I think that even though Edge is strong, he's a Hall of Famer and whatnot, I still feel like he needs to pick up the win, not for himself, but for the faction. That's it. That's why he needs to pick up the win here. That's what I feel. And Ricky says, I got Edge. Love that. King Tones, that's right. Beautiful stuff. With that being said, now we're looking at the entrance. Edge is making his nice and elaborate entrance, as we can see right here. Looking good. Look at that. Look at that. Edge is looking good as he comes out here. All right. Edge coming out. Sweet. Look at the lighting. You gotta love the new entrance of Edge. The Judgment Day, wow. Look at the wing behind him on the Tron. I gotta love that. Wow. Wow, you know what? Nobody, and I mean nobody, no promotion in the world can compete with WWE when it comes to the production. WWE does productions like nobody else. Really, the giant LED screen, you know, the lights, the graphics, even the stupid LED screen on the barricade, which still makes no sense to me, even that LED screen is looking good right now as Edge is making his entrance, yeah, for sure. And we can see Kenneth says, this is the worst rivalry right now. That can be right. There you go, Kenneth. The boss tribal. That's right, Vitico. Good to see you. Edge will win the rubber mats, is true. Could happen. Let's see. Let's see. Wow. I love the graphics, by the way, on these LED screens, you know, around the ring, in the ring post, the ring side. I love those. The giant LED screens. Love those. Love them. Edge looking good. Let's see what happens here again. Who do you guys think is going to win this match? Is it going to be AJ Styles? Is it going to be Edge? Once again, if you don't know this already, Damian Priest cannot be ringside for this match. He is banned from ringside. He cannot be here. So this has to be a fair and square match. Or maybe we're going to be seeing some interference, a return, a debut. We could be seeing a new recruit of the Judgment Day showing up tonight. That could happen as well. But this match is going to go down between AJ Styles and Edge. Let's see who picks up the win. This is going to be a good night for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. There you go. And everybody get your picks in. The poll is up. You can also get your picks in the comments. But the poll is up. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Edge? Is it going to be AJ Styles? Let's see who the fan favorite is here tonight. And Edge right now looking down at the Tron. There you go. The phenomenal one. AJ Styles is coming out here, and Edge brought in all the darkness. And as AJ Styles is coming out here, he brings in all the light, all the energy. The phenomenal one. I hope that he doesn't cut his head or bleed during his entrance one more time now, as he did at WrestleMania. Oh, he's okay, he's okay. It was very unfortunate. Poor guy, you know? I mean, he was making his entrance at WrestleMania 38. His head bumped into the star, started bleeding. Very unfortunate indeed. And AJ, we the fans love you, AJ. You're beautiful. Thank you for that, King Tones. Thank you for that. I love you back, guys. And Rhea interferes, says Andrew. I would love that. Rhea Ripley joining the Judgment Day. Who wants to see that? I want to see that. Anybody else want to see that? Let me know if you do. And I think Edge's wife will... Oh my gosh. Edge's wife, Beth Phoenix? You think Beth Phoenix will join the Judgment Day? That's got to be big. Okay, that's got to be big for sure. And AJ Styles making his way out right now. Looking good, looking confident. Edge staring down at him. AJ Styles staring down at Edge. This is got to be great. Look at that. Sweet. Yep, this is going to be great. Edge backing up in that corner right now. You know, this is a big match for sure. Big match for Edge. Big match for the Judgment Day. Let's see who picks up the win here. Thank you for that. Thank you for the popcorn. There's emojis here. Okay, and this is perhaps my favorite referee in the business. Apart from Aubrey, and this referee right here, I forgot the lady's name, but she is good. I mean, the way that she stays in control in the match, and she makes sure that the rules are enforced, she does it so beautifully. One of my favorite referees in the game right now. Let's see. All right, the bell's been rung, and AJ Styles and Edge are going at it. Back and forth, punches being thrown right now. But AJ Styles has the upper hand, as you can see here, with those punches, with those headbutts, with those kicks, and AJ Styles gets Edge in that corner one more time with that Irish whip. Once again, guys, if you see those tapes on AJ Styles' shoulder, those are the kinesio tapes, and those tapes basically work as a pain reliever. Anybody going through pain, they put on those tapes, they work like magic. Kinesio tapes, if you didn't already know, you can look them up. And as we can see here, they are now ringside, and AJ Styles smashes Edge's head in that barricade right there, and now into that steel steps, and now he smashes Edge, just pushes him right there into the barricade, the LED screen, and now AJ Styles smashes his head against the commentator's desk. AJ Styles is smashing Edge's head all over the place. Look at that. And Archie says, everyone says Rhea Ripley is joining Edge's stable. She could be the reason Edge wins. It could happen. I mean, since Damian Priest is not allowed to be here ringside tonight, if somebody's got to be helping Edge, it's got to be a new recruit. It could be Rhea. It could be somebody else. I think it's going to be Rhea, though, but let's find out. Let's find out. Andy says it could be Beth Phoenix. That's an interesting take as well. And Edge right now is in ringside, and AJ Styles is not letting Edge have a minute, a second to recover his stamina, to recover his strength. AJ Styles is going all after Edge right there. Now, there you go with the springboard dive. Beautiful dive right there on Edge from AJ Styles. Ringside, Edge is down. AJ Styles on fire. He's not letting Edge have a minute to catch a breather right here. AJ Styles is unleashing hell on the rated R superstar Edge right now. The WWE lady referee is no Aubrey Edwards. Oh, true, Aubrey Edwards is good. She is good for sure. Edge wins the match because Rhea Ripley joins the stable. There you go. And Edge was going to go for the phenomenal forearm right there, but AJ Styles is going to go for the phenomenal... Edge stops him right there with a kick to AJ Styles. AJ Styles goes down. All right, he seems like he's hurt. He is definitely hurt, and Edge is once again... grabs AJ Styles by the back of his hair, and he sends him there, shoulder first into the ring post. That's gotta hurt. Shoulder first into the ring post goes AJ Styles. That's tough for sure. Bray is joining the Judgment Day, says Kenneth. Interesting. There you go. And let's see what happens. Could Finn Balor interfere in the match? Could he? Finn Balor joining the stable would also be big, Dale. Would be big. And as we can see here, Edge is in control, and he's not going to let go of AJ Styles so easily. He is torturing AJ Styles. Look at that. Okay. All right. He gets AJ Styles right there down to the ringside now. AJ Styles is badly hurt. Edge realizes that, and he's removing the post. He's actually loosening it. All right, he's not removing it fully, but he's just losing that post right there from the turnbuckle. I don't know what he's trying to do right there. Okay, Edge now gets there to the ringside. Pushes AJ Styles, gets him up, and now gets him down. Edge sends AJ Styles flying into the steel steps in that very corner. AJ Styles goes chest first into the steel steps. AJ Styles is badly hurt. And Edge is in control, as we see right now. Once again, in control. AJ Styles is hurt. Edge gets... Alright, he gets in the ring. He gets back down, for the referee to restart the count out right there. Look at that. And AJ Styles, as you can see, this match is slipping away from his fingers right now. He better do something, otherwise he's not winning this one. Edge grabs AJ Styles' arm and just smashes his hard against those steel steps. Edge is on fire. AJ Styles is in trouble, as we see here. Andrew says Demon Finn would be a great addition to the Edge, to the Judgment Day. Indeed, Demon Finn would be a fantastic addition, but I'm afraid that Demon Finn might actually take the spotlight away from the Judgment Day. That could happen as well. And Edge right now is in control still. He goes after the arm of AJ Styles. AJ Styles is badly hurt. Is that arm broken? Has it been separated from the shoulder? That doesn't look good. Man, AJ Styles is so good at selling. Really is good. Really is good. And that's right, Edge is they're working the shoulder. Look at AJ Styles. The way that AJ is working the shoulder here is applaudable. They're doing a fantastic work with that. And Jessica Carr is the referee. Thanks for that, Renegade. Thanks for that. Thank you for the roast. Love it. There we go. And right now, as we can see here, they are, going after the shoulder. I mean, AJ Styles is so good at selling. He's so good at putting people over so well. And Edge also is just, selling that, working that arm right now, working that shoulder right now. And if you can look at the shoulder at first glimpse, you'd think that it's separated. That's how beautifully they're working together right now. And AJ Styles is trying to fight back. He's up to his feet one more time. Goes for the big punches to Edge. And Edge grabs AJ's arm once again and gets him down. Man, Edge has a weapon in his arsenal, and that is AJ's arm. It is in self-destructive mode right now. Edge grabs the arm right now. Every single move that Edge is pulling off right now includes AJ Styles' arm. Now a submission has been locked in. AJ Styles is in deep trouble. Look at him closing his eye. He's in deep pain. Yeah, he's trying to get out of the hold, but there's no way out as Edge is dominating this bad boy so bad right now. Balor is not wearing the demon makeup every week. That's true. That's true. That slingshot to the stair looked brutal. That's right. It did, man. It did. As we can see here, AJ Styles is in pain, enormous pain. And AJ is trying to use his strength to get the upper hand one more time. He pushes Edge into the corner. And you know what that means? That means that the Edge has to let go of AJ Styles' arm. Oh my gosh. And he gets AJ up and he gets him down. And his arm goes right there into those ropes. And it's got hurting really bad again. AJ Styles is in deep trouble. I mean, it sucks, right? WrestleMania 38, he came out there and he was bleeding even before the match started. And WrestleMania Backlash, he comes out here and poor guy could not even get to wrestle before injuring his arm, injuring his shoulder. This gotta suck. And Edge is now going after the chest of AJ. Man, this guy is attacking AJ Styles limb by limb, really breaking him down, torturing him, but AJ Styles is back up on his feet now. He's trying to hit Edge with those big punches, trying to get the upper hand. How long is this gonna last though? We'll see. Edge is down on the mat. AJ Styles somewhat in control again, I guess, trying to get in control. There we go. Beautiful move from AJ. Edge is down. We'll see what goes around now. King Tones, that's Elimination Chamber German, that's right. That's right, man. What a fantastic pay-per-view this has been. And this is only the third match of the night, guys. So we are 50%, almost 50% done with the show. The first two matches were fantastic. The second match also great. This third match also super nice right now, as we can see here. AJ Styles is looking for a big clothesline. Oh my gosh. Both of them right there with the crossbody just bumping into each other. And both of them going down hard. Man, AJ Styles is down, Edge is down. They're both in deep trouble here, as we see. Both of them are in trouble. Fantastic match so far. So far, just so good. AJ Styles hits Edge right there with the big clothesline. And AJ Styles is once again in control here. Let's see how this goes out. That's right, AJ Styles is in control. Edge is in trouble. AJ Styles once again hits him with those big clotheslines and those big forearm right there. Beautiful stuff. AJ Styles is loving it. He's on fire here, guys. Look at that. Yeah, AJ Styles is feeling it. Edge is right there in that corner. AJ Styles goes flying right there into Edge. Gets him up on his shoulder. Edge gets away from him. And Edge grabs him by the hair. Goes for the punch. AJ Styles with the counter. Gets Edge down. Face first into the mat, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Not so surprisingly, Edge kicks out right there. AJ Styles still tending to his shoulder. He's obviously visibly hurt, and he's trying to stay in the game, trying to stay in control. But yeah, this is not easy. It's not easy for sure. Edge right there is trying to get up. He gets up. AJ Styles gets Edge up on that turnbuckle right now, as we can see here. He's looking for the superplex. Is he going to be able to do it, though? Edge is trying to resist. Wow. The Edge has one weapon, and that is AJ Styles' shoulder, his arm. The only way he can fight him back is going after the arm. And AJ Styles gets Edge down with the beautiful Hurricanrana right there. AJ Styles gets Edge down. Edge is down. AJ Styles is in control right now. You know, injured arm, injured shoulder, whatnot. Still, AJ Styles is in control. Tommaso Ciampa joins Edge. That is likely, Joan. Actually, that is likely. I can't believe they changed Edge's team. That's right. Yeah, I mean, but they got to do it. It's evolution, I guess. It's evolution. They got to do it to sell the Judgment Day. Bayley needs to come back. That's right. Chris right now, as we can see. AJ Styles gets Edge up on his shoulder with the neck breaker right there. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and as you can see, the match is slowly slipping away from Edge's fingers. It's good news for AJ Styles, because you know what that means? What that means is that if Edge starts losing this match, what's gonna happen is that somebody is gonna interfere, and that somebody could be a new recruit of the Judgment Day, because Damian Priest cannot be here, so somebody's gotta come out to help Edge out, and it's gotta be somebody, either Tommaso Ciampa, either it's gotta be Rhea Ripley, or somebody else, we don't know, but somebody's gotta come out and help Edge out. So we'll see what happens here. Edge is trying to make it up to his feet. AJ up on his feet already. Look at that. AJ once again grabs the left leg of Edge. Once again, just causing some damage to the left leg with a big elbow strike, with a big kick to the left leg. Edge is in trouble. AJ Styles is loving it. He's dominating. Oh my gosh, Edge with a punch to the throat of AJ Styles. AJ Styles visibly hurt. Edge grabs him, gets him down with the neck breaker right there, going for the cover. Is he going to be able to? Okay, alright. Edge grabs him in a submission hold. He has AJ Styles in a submission hold right now. This is a throwback to the STF. Oh my gosh. A crossface has been locked in. AJ Styles is trying to get away. He's trying to slip away. And he slips away from the crossface right there. He grabs Edge. He grabs him, and a submission hold of his own locked in right now. Look at that. Edge is in trouble. He's in trouble. Yeah, is he going to tap out? Is he going to reach for the ropes? Let's see what happens. But he's so close to the ropes. I would not be surprised if he actually reached there. Andy, me too, brother. I loved the Armageddon pay-per-view. I used to love the stage. I used to love the whole vibe. I miss it as well. AJ Styles still the man in the ring. That's right, Run DMG, brother. He is still the man. Always will be the man. Maybe Bayley will come back. Oh, Bayley joining that stable? It's unlikely, brother. It's unlikely. And Edge grabs AJ Styles' head and smashes his hard against the mat. There you go. And AJ Styles, he no-sells that head smash and grabs Edge's leg one more time with the submission hold locked in. Edge is in trouble, just trying to get to the ropes. Come on, Edge. And there we go. Edge grabs the rope right there. Edge, once again, finds a way to escape that submission hold right now, and he's slowly and steadily getting up to his feet. AJ Styles, of course, he's down. Edge is trying to get up. What a beautiful, beautiful match, guys. What a beautiful back and forth. Really solid back and forth action here. Damian cannot be here. He cannot be here. I miss King in the Rings pay-per-view. Oh yeah, those were good. And now, as we can see here, AJ Styles is gonna go for the left, to the leg once again of Edge, the left leg. It is a tradition. I mean, Edge is gonna go after the shoulder and the arm of. Oh my gosh, a big suplex from AJ to Edge, a big German suplex. And once again, he was going to go for a big one. Edge hit him with the elbow strike, and Edge goes right there into the exposed turnbuckle, a turnbuckle that he himself had exposed. Edge goes head first, face first, into that exposed turnbuckle. That's going to hurt. I don't know if he's bleeding right now, but if this was AEW, he'd start bleeding already. And as we can see here, wow, Edge was going to go with the big spear. Instead, he hits the turnbuckle with his face. It's got to hurt. AJ is now down. Edge going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. And a kick out, not so surprisingly. Edge is still in the game. AJ Styles is still in the game. They're both killing it. I'm loving this match every single second of it. Just so damn good. What a big spear from Edge, by the way. And AJ Styles still finds a way to kick out. Oh, dear Lord. This is such a good show. Really. I mean, only 3 matches, by the way. Only 3 matches into the show. It's been about an hour and 17 minutes into the main show. And this is only the 3rd match. Really, they're giving us some absolute classics here tonight. And just like I said, tonight is all about quality. They're giving us quality over quantity. Look at those crazed eyes of Edge, by the way. Look at those crazed look on his face. He is going into that zone. There you go. He's calling on AJ to get up. AJ gets up, hits Edge with a kick to the face. Edge is down. AJ Styles right now is in control. He gets Edge up and throws him into the ropes right there. Midsection goes right there into the ropes. AJ is in position. Look at that. AJ has Edge in position. He could be looking to end it. And there he go. Hits with the big one. Hits Edge with the big one right there. Edge is down. AJ going for the cover. He's going to go for the cover. And the referee going 1, 2, and Edge with the kick out one more time. Very sloppy kick out. Edge seems like he's almost out of it. I don't know how he kicked out. He probably looks like he has no energy left. But Edge still managed to kick out some way, somehow. Let's see how long is he going to be able to continue this match. AJ, my prediction is we will see rematch between Briscoes and VBD. I think so too. Bobby. And Anthony, good to see you. It's rare to see somebody kick out of the Styles Clash. That's right. I mean, they're killing it right now. They are killing it. Beautiful stuff. What a great, fantastic match. And Styles is going to go for the phenomenal forearm. Let's see if he's able to connect that. Oh, wait a second. AJ Styles has a change of plans. He's climbing the top turnbuckle now, which I think is a mistake. Don't do it, AJ. Don't climb the top turn. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, Finn Balor here. Damian Priest did come out, and Finn Balor here is going after Damian Priest. Interesting. This is interesting for sure. Okay. What is going on here? What is going on here? These two are going at it. Finn Balor and Damian Priest are having a brawl of their own right now. Forget about Edge versus AJ Styles. It's all about Damian Priest versus Finn Balor right now. Look at that. And AJ is going to go for a high-fly move anyways. He's going to go looking to end this. Wait a second. Who is that guy? There is another guy right there. A hooded figure. We don't know who that is. Who is that guy? Who is that guy? Wait a second. Edge. Edge has the crossface locked in right now. Is that Ripley? I mean, that's a hooded figure. We don't know who that is. But that guy or that girl got AJ Styles off the top turnbuckle, pulled on the leg. AJ Styles goes down hard. Edge locks in the crossface. I mean, that guy is clearly working for the Judgment Day. But who is that hooded figure? Who is that guy? Wow. Well, what a quick turn of events right here. Did not see this coming. The way that this has turned out. AJ Styles has passed out. He did not quit. He did not give up. He literally passed out. What a brutal match indeed this was. What a crazy, crazy match. AJ Styles passes out. But again, questions. So many questions here. What is going on? I'm really confused here. Look at that. Edge is loving it. Look at the big smile on his face. Yeah. He's happy. And he's looking down at the hooded figure. Who is that hooded figure? The hooded figure is now making their way to the ring. It looks like Ripley to me. Yeah, looks like Ripley to me. That doesn't look like a guy to me. Let's see. Let's get the mask off. Come on. Let's get the hood off. Come on, let's do it. Don't be shy. All right, taking a knee. All right, they're bowing down before Edge. Taking a bow before Edge right there. Showing some respect to the leader of the Judgment Day. Who is it? Remove the hood. Come on, show us your true face. Rhea Ripley! It is Rhea Ripley! Rhea Ripley has joined the Judgment Day! Rhea Ripley has joined the Judgment Day! You gotta be kidding me! Oh my gosh! Rhea Ripley has joined the faction of the Judgment Day! That's it! Rhea Ripley and Edge. Look at the absolute rock stars are together, and Ripley looks happy. I mean, she's come a long way. All the way from Nikki A.S. and the stuff that she did, all the cartoonish stuff that she did with Nikki A.S. She's come a long way now, teaming up with the absolute legend, Edge, in the Judgment Day. And Rhea Ripley's all smiles. She's happy. She's smiling big. She realizes what a big moment this is for her. Rhea Ripley is in the Judgment Day. And not just that, she helped her leader pick up the win here tonight against AJ Styles. So that was a great match. What a fantastic match. I'm loving every second of it. What a great match. And true, my stream is behind, not surprised. I have this show going on 2 different streams right now, but of course I'm watching it in an international, destination, right, international place. It's not in the States, so that is why, of course, there could be some lag. So I guess the US, you guys probably see it a few seconds before me, and I see it a few seconds after you guys, but that's okay. Wow, the emotions are still raw and real, though. I mean, Rhea Ripley is a part of the Judgment Day. You gotta be kidding me. Good stuff. All those rumors were true. The faction's getting bigger and bigger, and the faction is without a doubt getting better and better. Rhea Ripley is a part of the Judgment Day. This is great news indeed. Fantastic. Are you happy to see Rhea Ripley in the faction? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing, guys. And let's take a look at the poll right now. Let's see that 50% of you, 51% of you actually said there was going to be Edge who would win the match, and 51% of you were right. The majority of you were right. Edge did pick up the win. And now we're seeing a Bianca Belair video package, which is interesting considering we're not actually having Bianca Belair wrestle tonight. She's not, defending her title tonight, so that is interesting. But she is making her presence known through this video package, so I guess that's okay. But upcoming now is going to be a match that I have been looking forward to really eagerly. I'm a big fan of I Quit matches myself. I love I Quit matches. And a big shout out to John Cena and Randy Orton for making me fall in love with I Quit matches. Really, that I Quit match, who remembers it? Breaking Point Breaking Point 2009, John Cena versus Randy Orton, I Quit match for the WWE Championship. Who remembers that match? That was one match that made me fall in love with I Quit matches and made me fall in love with Randy and Cena. Really such a good match. And that's why I'm so excited about tonight's I Quit between Ronda and Charlotte. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be as hard-hitting. It's probably going to be shorter as well. But I'm still very, very excited about this match. It's going to be Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. That's supposedly the next match. I still think that this match should be the co-main event, and the Madcap Moss match should be happening now, because why would Madcap Moss match be the co-main event? It makes no sense. But let's see what happens. Hell yeah, Rhea Ripley is a BDE. That's right, Matt. That's right. Another WWE commercial, indeed true. Another one. As DJ Khaled says, another one. That's right. 3-0 men predictions. Beautiful stuff. Chris, do you like Rhea Ripley's new hair? I love it. I love it. I love the fact that she's joined Edge. So the hair, I dig it as well. That's no surprise she's joining the faction. That's right, Andy. No surprise, but I'm just very happy. Ronda wins the match. Everybody says Ronda, Ronda, Ronda. I love that. Bobby says, I like Rhea. Love it. Edge got a faction because of the House of Black. That's right. And Edge, right now, what he's doing is that he's building the future. He's helping a lot of the future talent get that spotlight, which without Edge and without this faction right here, they probably wouldn't be getting it. Like, without this faction, Rhea Ripley might still be with Nikki ASH or Liv Morgan, but now she's joined the bigger leagues. Now she's got to get the big spotlight right on top of her, so good for Rhea Ripley for sure. And James, I'm doing great, brother. I'm loving this show. 4th match right now. We're done with 50% of the show, and I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. This is Vince's 50% Tremors rating. That's right. Oh, honesty. There you go. And that's right, Ciampa is next. It seems like Ciampa would be a good fit for the Judgment Day as well. Ronda Rousey is great indeed, cringe bro. Corbin versus Moss needs to do the next match. I agree, True. I mean, come on, give us Corbin versus Moss. We've had a lot of very hot matches already, right? Very hot matches, and Corbin versus Moss would be a nice laid-back match where we can relax, where I can also give my throat some rest and drink some lemon tea. So Corbin versus Moss should be the next match. Let's see, though. Let's see. I'll take Charlotte, the Queen rules. There we go. Woo! But I don't know, because Ronda Rousey, I don't see Ronda Rousey ever saying the words, I quit. So I gotta go with Ronda. Charlotte, I don't know. I don't know how she got to quit either, but we'll see. We'll find out. John says Ronda, and Michael says Ronda. There we go. Archie says Ronda. I love it. Let's see what the next match is going to be here. All right, let's find out. All right, we're back from the little commercial right there. Ah, dear. Let's see. Pat McAfee right now at the desk, at the commentary desk with Michael Cole calling the action. Corbin versus Moss, time to take a refreshment break. That's right. That's right, guys. Freshen up. Freshen up. Whenever Corbin comes up. That's right. And with that being said, guys, the dirt sheets. The dirt sheets were right. It is Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. This is the next match. It's surprisingly because Madcap Moss versus Baron Corbin, or Happy Corbin, now is your co-main event of the night. And up next is going to be the match between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. It's been confirmed. This is your match. The I Quit match for the SmackDown Women's title is coming up next. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair is the match that's happening up next. What a great night it's been, though. What a fantastic night. And James says, nice color combination tonight, AJ. White turban, black coat. Thanks for that, James. Appreciate it, my brother. I picked Ronda, says Jason. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Tony 1 and 2. Guy who wins AJ, or Edge, or AJ's Charles, because I was... Hey, Edge won. Edge won because Rhea Ripley has joined the stable, the faction of Judgment Day. Mustafa, that was a very bad time to go to the bathroom, brother. You should have saved it for the Madcap Moss match, but that's okay. But we know that Rhea Ripley is now a part of the Judgment Day. And with that being said, guys, let's get the poll going. Let's see who is winning this match. Is it going to be Charlotte Flair, or is it going to be Ronda Rousey? Who is saying the words, I quit? Let's see. Let's see. I mean, these are two of the biggest egos in the industry. Not just in the industry, in all of sports. You don't see bigger egos than these two. They're big, big egos, and that is why it's unimaginable for me to see or imagine these two, any of these two, actually saying, I quit. It's going to be very interesting. I hope Ronda Rousey makes her cry quit. Gary, I have a fantasy booking here that we could be seeing Ronda Rousey turning heel here and using every single weapon, every single tool, anything to torture Charlotte and making her scream, I quit. But with that being said, Ronda Rousey, by the way, is a big supporter of our channel, is a big supporter of our Instagram, is a big supporter of Wrestling News. What a great lady she is. And Charlotte Flair has been on our show. I've done an interview with Charlotte, so I've got love for both of them. It's hard for me to pick a winner here. I've got love for both of them. Ciampa for the title, or we right? That's right, honesty. He's got to go for the championship. By the way, I mean, there are so many mid-card titles out there. You got the US title, the IC title, but they're going to pretend like they don't exist, so that's sad. That sucks. I mean, Ciampa could be having a mid-card title run right now, but he will not because WWE does not care about the mid-card title anymore. It sucks. Shocked to see Rhea joining the Judgment Day. Oh, wow. There we go. Ronda Rousey will lose, says James. Okay, let's see what happens, brother. Let's see what happens. If we can look at the poll right now, let's take a look at the poll. And according to the poll, 67% of you think it's going to be Ronda Rousey who's got to pick up the win here. And that 67% of you guys includes me as well, because I don't think Charlotte Flair is going to say quit. It's going to be, I don't think Ronda Rousey is going to say quit. It's going to be Charlotte. But let's see. And James says, sadly, I like Ronda Rousey. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Ronda's great. Rhea is dating the House of Black Buddy Murphy. That's true. Now, Rhea Ripley, earlier she was dating somebody else, but I guess she broke up and now she's dating Buddy. So good for them. Good for them. Red Strike, better than Happy Corbin. There you go. I love that. Yep. But I wonder, is Happy Corbin still a fitting name for Baron Corbin? Because if you think about it, Happy Corbin is happy no more that Madcap Moss is not with him, right? The happiness is gone. Nobody's telling him jokes. Nobody's making him smile. Nobody's making him laugh. So I think Happy Corbin should be Heartbroken Corbin now, since Madcap Moss is no longer with him, right? That only makes sense. But with that being said, guys, it is time for the SmackDown Women's title match. It is time to go in to get it. I got sick of Charlotte. James says, I got sick of Charlotte Flair. There you go. Rhea Ripley has BDE. That's right, man. Buddy Matthews. Love that. You should try to interview Ronda Rousey. Andy, I would love that, brother. Love that. I've spoken with Ronda here and there. I've talked to her, but haven't never done an interview. Would love that. As we can see here, the badass Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet, is making her way to the ring, storming out. There you go. She's looking happy. Okay, so yeah, my fantasy booking of her turning heel tonight, it goes out the window. Look at the big smile on Ronda Rousey's face. Look at her high-fiving on the fans right there. Yeah, she's not turning heel. Nah. She's not turning heel, no. Tonight, no, at all. Not at all. Is it just me, or did Ronda Rousey's skirt just get a lot shorter? Definitely did. Yeah, the skirt just got sexier, that's for sure. We know that WWE wants the stars to dress sexier, and I guess that's what happened with Ronda. Look at that skirt. A lot shorter. Yep, it's different for sure. And Michael says, it's funny that JD from New York calls her Ronda Rousey on his podcast. Man, that guy JD from New York, I've heard of that guy, and I know that he gets a lot of heat because he calls a lot of the wrestlers a lot of the names, and wrestlers don't appreciate it. So at times I've heard he takes it personal as well. So JD from New York, I mean, you got to be respectful to the wrestlers. That's what I would say. Anyways, 2K needs to hurry up and bring Rousey. That's right, Tony. I'm waiting for that as well, man. Ronda Rousey should have been in the game already, and I cannot wait for her to be DLC. I'm sick of both of them. There you go. Chris says, I'm sick of both of them. I want Bayley back. Bayley should be back today, this week, but she's got to be back. Giselle Shaw, that's right, Bobby. I will be interviewing Giselle Shaw for sure in the future, brother. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. As you can see here, Charlotte Flair, the true gem, the true queen, making her way out right now, as we can see here. Super sweet stuff. Let's see how this goes down. Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, I quit. Charlotte is looking good, though. Yeah, looking good. With that being said, guys, let me know, how do you like this show so far? Are you enjoying WrestleMania Backlash? Is it living up to your expectations? Is it not living up to your expectations? Let me know, how do you feel about this show so far? As you can see right there, Charlotte Flair looking confident as she makes her way to the ring. Look at that. Look at those kids right there with the thumbs down to Charlotte. Nah, only if they knew who the true queen is. And the true queen is Charlotte freaking Flair. What a queen she is. What a great queen she is. 2K and Rockstar Games hate to hurry DLC. That's right. By the way, guys, since we're talking about games, we know that WWE is coming out with a RPG, a role-playing game for the WWE. It's going to be a mobile game. It's not going to come out for consoles, but it's going to be a mobile game, and it's going to be an RPG role-playing game, a first time from the WWE, so that's going to be super interesting. Did you see Charlotte Flair winking into the camera? I can appreciate that. And Matt says, no matter the outcome of this match, I'm just hoping this rivalry is finished tonight, hoping to see these two versus others. Yep, I agree. No DQ, that's right, Renegade. No DQ, no pinfall, no submissions, no crying to your mama, none of that. It is all about saying the words, I quit. That's it. Chris says, I picked Charlotte. Did Charlotte dump Andrade? No, they're still together. They're going to be tying the knot very, very soon as well. The show is mid so far. There you go. True. Well, no show, no, you know what? No show is mid without mid Cardano. If you really want the show to be mid enough, you need mid Cardano on the show. Now, how does Ronda lose here? I don't think Ronda Rousey is losing at all. I think she's winning. There is no way they're making Ronda Rousey say, I quit. It's not happening. Never. AJ, have you made it good show? It sounds like it's been a pretty good. That's right, Andrew. I'm loving it. And as you can hear, my throat is slowly starting to fade away. And my voice is starting to not support me any longer, which means the show has been great. It's great. It's a good show. When my voice gives up, you know the show has been good. And honestly says such garbage. There you go. Bailey and Shotzi should be on the show. Yep, there are a lot of stars who are not on the show who should be here. Belair, she wants to face Charlotte. There you go. I like that. I would like that match too. AJ, I would like to see Giselle Shaw versus Candice LeRae. We could be getting that. And as we can see right here, the ring's about to bell. Charlotte Flair is just flaunting. She's holding up the title, and she's holding it for a brief moment here because she knows that after tonight, it's going to be Ronda Rousey's title. She knows it as well. Yep. And Clay, there we go. Love that. Andy says it's a decent event. That's right. It's a decent event. That'd be a good one. AJ, do you want to know something crazy? I have not got one match wrong. That's amazing, Johnny. Good stuff. AJ, have a drink. Might help with the voice. That's right, brother. I will. Thanks for that. 2 words for Charlotte. Women's rights. There we go. And the bell's been rung. Ronda Rousey's going hard right there on Charlotte with those kicks to the midsection, kicks to the head. Charlotte Flair trying to fight back. Now with the kick to the head of Charlotte Flair one more time. Ronda Rousey is dominating right out the bat. She is dominating. She's holding Charlotte Flair from the back right there. And Charlotte Flair now with a elbow strike. Elbow strike to the head of Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey taking a moment right there to catch a breather. Charlotte Flair was going to go for a clothesline of her own. Ronda Rousey catches her arm. She has grabbed Charlotte Flair off her arm, and she is not letting go of Charlotte Flair's arm right there. Look at that. Ronda Rousey is on fire, is in control. Oh my gosh, Charlotte Flair now hits Ronda Rousey with a big boot to the face, and now with a big clothesline to Ronda. Ronda goes down. Charlotte Flair now in control of this match right there, as you can see here. Man, this is a great match already. I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it here. AJ, save your voice for Happy, Carbon, and Madcap. That's right. That's going to be the big one. Yeah, my voice is probably going to give up for that match for sure. Does Flair look like she's going to cry? Man, I don't know about that, but I'm loving both of them here, Archie. I mean, they both look great. And Ronda, by the way, she grabs Charlotte, and she just tosses her and just slams her down to the mat with such smoothness, so fluid. Ronda Rousey, without a shadow of a doubt, is getting better and better in the ring, and she lifts Charlotte up on her shoulders. Charlotte with the reversal hits her with an elbow strike to the back of the head and grabs Ronda with a beautiful German suplex from Charlotte Flair to Ronda Rousey. That is no joke. That was a big suplex, and Ronda Rousey ate it like a champion. Ronda has to win. If she doesn't, then I'll stop paying attention. That's right. Andy, I agree with you, brother. Honesty says Ronda wins. All right. DBA Success says Ronda is the best. That's right, DBA. You're right. I agree with you. Charlotte has a... there you go, Matt. Not too PG. AJ, I would like to see Taya versus Rosemary. I would like to tease that too. That'd be a nice, brother. I have no problem with any of these matches, but WWE definitely knows how to waste time. That's right, Gary. I mean, tonight we've been seeing long highlights, long video packages, long, recaps because they are buying time. And there you go. Ronda Rousey just climbs Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is a tall lady. Ronda Rousey just climbs her. She doesn't jump on top of her shoulders. She climbs her very cleverly. And both of them just collapse to the mat and go to the ringside. Collapse to the ringside right there. And Charlotte Flair just pushes Ronda Rousey back first, smashing her against the barricade right there, and Ronda Rousey is hurt. One more time, smashing her back right there into the barricade. And the fans are taking a back seat here because Ronda Rousey is right there. Charlotte Flair once again with a big chop to the chest of Ronda freaking Rousey. Rousey's hurt. Rousey's down. Let's see what happens. And there you go. The referee asking Ronda, do you say I quit? And no, she does not. That's right. None of these women can utter the words, I quit. That's right. That's right. I know, man. I was about to say that too, but no. Thank you for that, Matt. I love that. And Charlotte Flair just shouting at Ronda Rousey right now. Whoa, Ronda Rousey turns it around and face first into the ring post goes Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair now down. Ronda Rousey has the upper hand. She is in control once again now. Look at Ronda Rousey. She's about to throw Charlotte Flair over the barricade, and she does it. She throws Charlotte Flair over the barricade right there, and she grabs the microphone. There you go. Oh, she's gonna do the honors herself. She grabs the microphone. She's gonna go to... Oh my gosh! Before Ronda could do anything, Charlotte Flair kicks her head out of her body. Look at that big boot to the face of Ronda, and Ronda goes down hard. That was a big and hard boot for sure. You could see the look on the face of Ronda. That changed in no time. Does she quit? No. She does not quit. She says, no, I'm not quitting. There you go. I love that. Love that. That's one thing I really don't like about WWE's long promos. That's right, James. That's right. Why is Ronda still called the baddest woman on the planet? That she is still the baddest woman. Oh, the kendo stick. Charlotte Flair was about to attack Ronda with the kendo stick, but Ronda turns it around. Now she has the kendo stick in hand, and Charlotte is just getting away from Ronda. The last time we saw these two with the kendo stick in hand, it was Survivor Series, I believe 2019, 2020. It was Survivor Series, and we saw Ronda and Charlotte with the kendo stick, and it was this bloody brawl. And as we can see now, it's going crazy because they have headed to the back. Charlotte Flair, now that Ronda has the kendo stick, Charlotte Flair is a scared cat, and now she's headed to the back. She's headed back to the gorilla. Ronda Rousey seems confused, and there we go. Charlotte Flair comes out with not one, but two kendo sticks. Who was waiting there in the back with those kendo sticks in hand? Was Andrade there in the gorilla waiting for Charlotte with two kendo sticks? What's going on? But right now we can see 2 versus 1 kendo stick, and Ronda Rousey's kendo stick has broken in half. She is going down, and Ronda Rousey is left without a kendo stick. Charlotte Flair attacking her with not one but two kendo sticks at once. Ronda Rousey rips those kendo sticks away from Charlotte Flair's hands, and now she's in control with both the kendo sticks in her hands right there. Gotta love that. Charlotte quit, then joined AEW, says Chuck. Let's see, brother, let's see. And this lady knows jiu-jitsu, she knows mixed martial arts, she knows karate, and she's going crazy with those kendo sticks. Using those kendo sticks as the drumsticks and using Charlotte Flair as the drum. She is banging Charlotte Flair with her drumsticks right there. She's banging the drum that is Charlotte right now. Look at that, making some noise, asking the referee if Charlotte Flair quits. She says no. That was a long no from Charlotte right there. She's not gonna quit, but Ronda Rousey is not gonna quit fighting her and quit attacking her. Look at those big kendo stick strikes right there to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is hurt for sure. Ronda Rousey is not stopping. Charlotte Flair is badly hurt. That is crazy. Worst stuff's ever seen. There you go. Honesty is not impressed. Do we gotta pass out, or does somebody get involved? I think... Well, that's interesting. Wait a second. Charlotte Flair grabs the camera out of the cameraman's hand and throws it to Ronda Rousey, getting the kendo sticks out of her hand. And she was going to go to the fans. Ronda Rousey also in the fans right now. They're brawling in the fans right now. You got to be kidding me. They're brawling in the middle of the fans. The fans are in for a treat. I mean, if I was in the audience right now, I'd be on cloud 9 watching Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey just inches away wrestling, just killing it. Beautiful. Good for the fans right there. They're getting the money's worth right now. And Charlotte Flair is now headed to the back. She's retreating. She's getting away from Ronda. Ronda is laughing. She's having a great time. It seems like Charlotte is scared of Ronda Rousey. Somebody spilled some drink on Ronda. Was it Charlotte? Was it somebody else? But somebody spilled a drink. I saw that coming. All right. Somebody spilled something right there. And now asking Ronda if she's gonna quit. Let's see if she's gonna quit. Now she says no, and you can see Ronda Rousey's in a lot of pain right there. She's in a lot of pain, but she does not quit. She does not quit. Charlotte will say the word, I quit. There you go. And Andy says, I've been hit with a kendo stick. Man, Andy, how does it feel? Let us know. That sucks, brother. AJ, please don't leave YouTube for Twitch like a lot of other YouTubers have. There you go, James. I will not. Thanks for that, brother. Thanks for the love. Has anybody been hit by kendo stick? I have never been. And there you go. Charlotte Flair is killing it, man. There you go. She has Ronda Rousey wrapped up there in the railing, and she's hitting her with those big knees to the head, and she's pulling her in that submission hold. She has her locked up in the submission hold in the middle of that railing right now. That's gonna hurt. Man, Ronda Rousey is screaming in pain, screaming in agony. She says no. But if she doesn't quit here, what happens? Her back, her spine's gonna go cracking up. I mean, Charlotte Flair lets go of Ronda, that's okay, alright, she lets go of Ronda, but had she not let go of Ronda, I mean, she would have had to quit, because how much can a back take? How much can your spinal cord take? That's the big question here. And Bobby says, I would like to see Lacey challenging for the SmackDown. That's going to happen. Lacey Evans has made it known that she's going to be coming after the SmackDown Women's title. She's made it known. It's going to happen. I assume that whoever is walking out the champion tonight is going to be starting off a feud, a program with Lacey Evans very soon. Kendo sticks are Japanese, I think. There you go. And Lacey needs a regular match, but I think she's gonna go for the big one. And there you go, a big uppercut right there to Ronda Rousey. Charlotte Flair is just having fun here, and she grabs a steel chair. Man, this is a brutal I Quit match. This is why I love I Quit matches. No DQ, no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no BS. Just get there, have a brutal match, and make your opponent say, I quit. And Charlotte Flair, every time Charlotte Flair sees Ronda Rousey with a weapon in her hand, she runs away. She gets scared. Look at that. And Ronda Rousey now with a steel chair in her hand. Charlotte Flair also gets a steel chair out of the ring right there. Both of them holding the steel chairs. And Charlotte Flair with the big boot to the chair gets the chair out of Ronda Rousey's hand, throws her right there into the commentator's desk. Ronda Rousey is hurt. Charlotte Flair is on fire. She is tired, but she is not giving up. She is not slowing down. She throws Ronda Rousey once again into the commentator's desk. Head first into the desk goes Ronda right there. Man, that's gotta be hurting bad. This is like David Lee's Roth versus Sammy. That's right. Oh dear. Lacey needs to earn a title shot. That's right, true. She should earn it. Charlotte is killing. She's killing her, that's for sure. And she grabs Ronda up, gets her up. Oh my gosh, power bombing her right there into the turnbuckle, the edge of the turnbuckle. If you get power bombed anywhere else, in the mat, on the concrete, it's another thing. But you get power bombed into the edge of the turnbuckle, the edge meeting your spine as you go down hard on it, that's gotta hurt a lot. I mean, Ronda Rousey is in severe pain right now, but still refusing to give up. Look at her ears, look at her face, look at her chest. It's all red right now, but Ronda Rousey still not giving up. This I Quit match is definitely better. That's right. I remember the last I Quit match I remember is John Cena versus The Miz, and that was an awful one. But this one is I'm loving it, man. It's killing it. Man, I'll tell you what, the co-main event of the night, oh my gosh, Ronda Rousey, by the way, with a big slap to the face of Charlotte Flair right there. The co-main event of the night, that is Madcap Moss versus Harry Corbin, has some big shoes to follow, big shoes to fill in, because this is a brutal match, and really, Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin gotta do some magic to keep the fans intrigued, because this is a fantastic, fantastic match. And Ronda Rousey has got Charlotte Flair up on her shoulders, Charlotte Flair trying to get away, and she gets in the eye. Look at those fingers right there, poking her in the eye of Ronda Rousey, and she throws her into the ring post. Head first into the ring post goes Ronda Rousey, and she goes down hard. What a crazy, 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 crazy match this is. What an insane show. Loving it. Michael says, AJ, are you doing a Monday Night Raw live stream? That's right, Michael. Monday Night Raw, NXT, NWA, Impact Wrestling, AEW Dynamite, AEW Rampage, SmackDown, NXT Level Up, every single show. We're doing a watch along for it every single night of the week. So guys who are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fun here. Every single night, we do watch alongs. Every single Sunday, we have a celebrity coming for exclusive interviews from Impact Wrestling, from WWE, and all these promotions. Do not miss out. Do not miss out. Hit the subscribe button. Be a part of the family. And Charlotte Flair right now on the apron right there. Ronda Rousey is still, oh my gosh, look at that. Charlotte Flair still refusing to give up. What a torturous, torturous submission hold rubbed in right now. But Charlotte Flair still does not want to give up. This is crazy. They're pushing each other to their absolute limits right now. But they are refusing to give up. Refusing to give up, as we see here. There is no quit in these two ladies. And Dibia says Charlotte is overrated. I'll tell you what, I like Charlotte. She's great. I think she's great. And True says Corbin versus Moss is bathroom break. Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. And by the way, both of them, as they get off that ring post right there, both of them go crashing down hard to the ringside. Actually, head first right there into the mat. The ringside mat right there. That's gotta hurt. Getting powerbomb on the apron hurts the worst. Absolutely, Andy. I can imagine. Brutal match so far, indeed, Tony. What a crazy, crazy, crazy match. That's right, James. It's got to be the co-main event. This should have been the main event. But again, if this is not the main event, if this is so good, I can only imagine how good the main event's got to be. Because every single match on the card tonight has been very, very good. Which means the main event really has to kill it. If they don't kill it for the main event, it's got to be a bummer. Really, they got to kill it for sure. And James says, if you're new here, please like and subscribe to Wrestling News. Thank you so much, James. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you for the love, brother. You're the best. And right now, as we can see here, Charlotte Flair is slowly inching towards that steel chair. And Andrew says, Sabu. I love that, Sabu. Could be, Andrew. I'm keeping my mouth shut. But an ECW legend is coming for an interview for sure. And Charlotte Flair grabs that steel chair right now. Look at that, Ronda Rousey getting up, and Charlotte Flair attacks her with that steel chair. You see, the body of Ronda Rousey is all red. The shoulders, the arm, half of her body, all red. The chest, the referee's asking if she wants to quit. And Ronda again says, no, I'm not quitting. Not tonight. And Charlotte Flair once again in the upper hand, still has the upper hand, grabs Ronda Rousey, throws her into the ring, tosses her into the ring once again. Ronda Rousey is so badly hurt, and Charlotte Flair is just enjoying what she's seeing. But she has rolled Ronda Rousey into the ring right there. Oh my gosh, there you go. Crashing down into the steel chair goes Ronda Rousey. And the referee asks Ronda, do you quit? And Ronda Rousey one more time says, I do not quit. And honestly says, say I quit. Okay. That is funny. It will be funny if somebody says, okay. Alright, so Charlotte Flair now killing it. Ronda Rousey's in deep, deep trouble. Once again, I would like to tell you that my prediction here is definitely Ronda. I still think Ronda is going to win it. And if you look at the poll here, 74% of you think it's going to be Ronda Rousey. 26% of you think it's going to be Charlotte Flair. So that's a big, big difference. And I do agree with most of you guys. It's got to be Ronda for sure. And Charlotte Flair right now is just looking on at Ronda. Look at that, grabs her leg. Okay, the figure four locked in right now. The figure four's been locked in. Ronda Rousey is trying to get out, and the figure four's been locked in right now. And look at that. Both of them are going to go for the big slaps as well. They're going to go for the big slaps. Figure four has been locked in beautifully from Charlotte Flair. Ronda Rousey's in deep, deep trouble. The way Charlotte Flair locks in that move, nobody else can do it so beautifully, just so perfectly. How do you even reverse? How do you even get out of that one? So good. So good. Man, this is so good. Beautiful stuff, beautiful. Oh my gosh, as you can see here, Ronda Rousey gets out of it. Now using the steel chair on Charlotte Flair. That is crazy. The way Ronda Rousey got out of that one, well, using that steel chair to her advantage. Referee asking her if she wants to quit, but no, she does not want to quit. Charlotte Flair knows no quit. Tonight, nobody knows any quit here. Nobody knows a quit. And Charlotte Flair with a big boot right there to the head of Ronda. And Charlotte is stacking up the chair. Man, this is crazy. AJ, refresh my memory. Didn't Cena and JBL have... They did. They did, Gary. They did. Cena has had great I Quit matches. Cena, JBL, I believe. Cena, Orton was so good. Really good stuff. How is Madcap Moss going to follow? That's right, honestly. I feel bad for Madcap Moss. All right, let's see. What is this about?
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh! Whoa, Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair wishes her happy Mother's Day, and Ronda Rousey has the armbar locked in with the steel chair also in place. This has got to be hurting. There you go. With that being said, guys, we already know it. We know it. There you go. We have a winner. Ronda freaking Rousey gets the win. She gets the win. Not too surprisingly. Not too surprisingly. Yep, there you go. Ronda Rousey is your winner. Your new SmackDown Women's Champion is Ronda Rousey. Happy Mother's Day, Ronda, I guess. With that being said, guys, you were all right. Let's take a look once again at the poll. Yes, 75% of you were right when you said Ronda Rousey was going to win, because, yes, Ronda Rousey did win, and she is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. That was a crazy match, a crazy pay-per-view overall. Question of the minute is, how is Madcap Moss gonna follow? Madcap Moss has got some big, big shoes to fill in. Let's see if they're gonna be able to follow. This is definitely a tough act to follow, without a shadow of a doubt. And Ronda's a part-time champ with no mic skill. Let's see, honestly, brother. Let's see what happens. Maybe she's gotten better. I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully she's not gonna be part-time though. Let's see. And Andrew says 3-1, Dale 2-1, Andy 4-0, and Jason still leading, undefeated, 5-0. Jason, you're doing beautiful, brother. Doing beautiful. And Jason could be the Galactic and the World Champion. Wow, interesting. Ricky 3-1, Chris 4-0. There you go. Tony 1-3. Beautiful stuff, guys. I like how Charlotte said Happy Mother's Day. That's right. Charlotte Flair, I love her, man. She's such a heel, and she's such a queen. Much love to Charlotte Flair. She kills it. Every time she's in the rivalry with somebody, she kills it. She really brings the best out of herself and the rival, really. Charlotte Flair is one of the very best out there. So good, just so good. With that being said, guys, now is the time for the co-main event. And believe it or not, the co-main event is Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. Pam, pam, pam. That's right. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin are the co-main events here. They are going to be co-main eventing WrestleMania Backlash, hoping for a miracle. Maybe they can follow. Maybe it's not going to be a bathroom break. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to be a bathroom break or not. We'll find out. But what do you guys think here? Do you think Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss is a bathroom break, or is it not? Let me know what you guys think. And James says, AJ, do you think AEW Dynamite will move to Monday nights? AEW Dynamite to Monday nights? I don't think so. If it does, it's gonna be a big mistake for sure. Because if you look at AEW Dynamite right now, even though they get good ratings, there are times where AEW Dynamite's ratings are very, very close. Wait a second. That's right. Yep, that's right. Man, you gotta be kidding me. They booked the Allegiant Stadium for Money in the Bank? That is big. This is not a joke. They are really pushing Money in the Bank as one of their most premier pay-per-views of the year. They're booked the Allegiant Stadium for Money in the Bank is no joke. This is a big stadium. It is the SummerSlam Stadium. That's a big stadium. Man, they gotta be having something big in the works here if they are booking Allegiant Stadium for Money in the Bank. This is big because Money in the Bank, we've seen, wow, this is big. Actually, I cannot believe it. Tony says WrestleMania Payback. That cracked me up. That is so funny. But Money in the Bank, Allegiant Stadium, I did not see that coming because we have seen Money in the Bank taking place in weird venues, in smaller venues. Hell, we have seen the Money in the Bank pay-per-view taking place at the WWE's headquarters on the rooftop. And now Allegiant Stadium in front of about 70,000 people live. Crazy. Very optimistic of the WWE too. They really think that they're going to be able to sell that much tickets for Money in the Bank. They probably will, but very interesting. They probably have something very big in the works for Money in the Bank, perhaps a Dwayne Johnson appearance. Something has to be going down if they have booked such a big arena for the show. Something big is going to happen. One thing's for sure, this year's Money in the Bank is going to be extraordinary. 100%. It's going to be extraordinary. And let's take a look at what do we have here. James says WWE doing stadium shows. That's right, they are. And it's great. It's such a pleasure. And Honesty says what Money I could. Yeah, that's right. It's got to be big. And True says Moss. Bobby says Moss. There you go. I love that. I love that. That's right. NC Lone Wolf says Nick Khan. That's Nick Khan. That's right. It's Nick Khan all over. That's right. Okay, guys, it's time for this match. It's Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. Time for jokes is over. It's time for the big shows. It's time for the main events. The co-main event is going down right now. It is Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin. You know, we've seen some good matches here, but it doesn't get any bigger than this, than our co-main event. I don't know what is a bigger joke, the fact that they are the co-main events or the fact that they were not on the pre-show. I'm not sure what is a bigger joke here, but wow. All right, so Madcap Moss, Happy Corbin. Let's see who picks up the win here. Anyways, let's take a look at the comments again. Andy says, Madcap Moss, this is so-called event is not worthy the money, worth the money they charge the people. That's right, that's right, I agree with that. 2-2, I'm going with Madcap Moss, says Gary, I love that. I'm picking Happy, there you go, NC, I love that, brother. And John says, Moss, interesting, this is horse, oh, there you go, Honesty. Honesty is so angry tonight, there you go, I love that. No, difference in opinions, I love that. And I got Moss for the win, says Dale, beautiful. I didn't care about this match because no Bailey did not return, that's right, Chris. Now, we still have the main event, by the way, guys. Main event is still yet to come. Roman Reigns and the Usos versus RK-Bro and Drew McIntyre. Since the show overall has been so damn good, the main event has to be killing it. It's got to be super duper good. So I'm intrigued. I want to see how do they really deliver the main event. It's got to be good. We'll see how this goes. And James says Vince McMahon is the biggest joke putting this on. That's right. I don't understand this. They probably actually gave us a bathroom break, really. Maybe they thought the fans are going to be tired after such a great event. You know, I mean, every single match we saw really was very entertaining, very intriguing, very compelling. So maybe they were kind enough to give us a bathroom break in the middle. Maybe that's what happened here. And Ricky says Moss, Jason says Moss, Chris says Moss, and True says Bloodline. There you go. I think so too. I think it's going to be the Bloodline. There's no way that the Bloodline is not picking up the win here. By the way, guys, we've had such a great night here watching the show together. What a pleasure it's been. Thank you so much for joining me here. And if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and be a part of the family, because we do watch-alongs every single night for every single wrestling show out there. And you know, we have every single Sunday we have a wrestling celebrity appearing on the show and having an interview with us. We do interviews with them, and of course we have news, we have 2K22 and a lot more stuff here around the clock every single day on this channel. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be unhappy, Carol Corbin, after that. That's right, Andy. It's gonna be unhappy, heartbroken. It's gonna be either way, because there's no way in hell that Madcap Moss is not picking up the win here. Madcap Moss has gotta win. And Archie says, I picked Moss for the win. I love that. James says, I hope WWE is not pushing Happy Corbin again. I think it's over. I think Madcap Moss is the one that's gonna get pushed now. It's gonna be Madcap Moss who's gonna be shot to the moon. That's what I think. Anyways, let's take a look at the poll right here. Let's see what you guys are saying. 81% of you right now so far say it's going to be Madcap Moss. And actually 76% of you now say it's going to be Madcap Moss. And 24% of you say it's going to be Happy Corbin. So Madcap Moss is obviously the fan favorite heading into this match. He is the one who a lot of us think is going to win. Let's see what happens. And Chris says RK-Bro and McIntyre wins. And Drew pins Roman Reigns. Man, this is very surprising. Now, if Drew McIntyre really wants to get that heat, really wants to get that, going for himself right now, for him to pick up the win here makes sense, because this is a non-title match. So for him to pick up the win, it'd be big, and it will also give him an opportunity to ask for a title match. He can say, you know what, Reigns, you know what, Roman, I pinned you 1, 2, 3 clean, and I can do it once again, and I want to do it in the UK in front of my hometown crowd for the title. I think that could happen as well. And honestly says Angry, nothing on this pay-per-view propels anything. This is Cody or nothing moving forward. That's right. That's right. And Happy Corbin, by the way, in the ring right now, looking good, looking happy, as the name suggests, but the fans not too happy. Look at those big thumbs down for Happy Corbin. That's gonna suck. And Gary says, I remember when Money in the Bank was just a match at WrestleMania. Actually, correct. I mean, let me know if you guys think otherwise, but I really miss those days when we used to see that Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania. I used to love it. I remember the CM Punk winning that match at WrestleMania twice. It was beautiful. It was great. I actually miss Money in the Bank being at WrestleMania. Anybody else does it? Anybody else does not like Money in the Bank being its own separate pay-per-view? Let me know if you do. And Baron Corbin will return soon, says True. Yep, I think so. The Lone Wolf should return. And Tony says, lol, Cody or nothing. That's right. That's funny as hell, True. And Madcap Moss is coming out looking good, looking happy. All those fans who were throwing down those thumbs down for Happy Corbin are now throwing those thumbs up, and they're clapping and they're happy for Madcap Moss. Madcap Moss in the ring, he's loving it, throwing up those thumbs up, and the fans are also throwing those thumbs up for him. And look at Happy Corbin. Yeah, he's sad because he's the guy who gave Madcap Moss a platform. He made Madcap Moss a star, and now Happy Corbin has to live in Madcap Moss's shadow. That's not right. That's not fair. And that is what this match is all about. It's about jealousy. It's about who's the better man. It's about who's the boss here. And they lock it up. Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss lock it up. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not even joking about this. My heart, it breaks. Right now, I'm feeling a bit heartbroken as I'm watching these two best friends wrestling here tonight. I still remember those good old days when Madcap Moss would tell some terrible jokes to Happy Corbin, and Happy Corbin would laugh anyways. I miss those good old days, guys. And now, to watch those dear, dear friends wrestle, it breaks my heart. This is traumatizing, man. Nothing lasts forever. No friendship lasts forever. This is heartbreaking, to say the least. And as we can see here, Madcap Moss with those elbow strikes to Happy Corbin, going at it with now a kick to the gut right there to Happy Corbin. Madcap Moss going crazy right there. Now with a shoulder tackle, Happy Corbin goes down. Now a kick to the gut of Madcap Moss. Madcap Moss, another kick to the gut right there to Happy Corbin. All right. And Happy Corbin taking a movement right there to catch a breather, to re-strategize his plan right here, because he needs to do something different if he wants to get the upper hand, because Madcap Moss is is one step ahead here of Happy Corbin. Gets Happy Corbin down beautifully. Look at that. Madcap Moss is on fire here. Beautiful stuff. And AJ, can I have the current results for Backlash? Brother, I mean, this show has been so damn good. I mean, starting off from the very beginning, the Cody versus Seth Rollins match, so fantastic. I'm not going to spoil that match for you because I want you to go back and take a look at the match yourself because that was such a good match. But I'll tell you, Omos defeated Lashley. That happened. And wait a second, what is happening here? Madcap Moss, are you kidding me? The way that he's countering every single move of Happy Corbin is crazy. He's doing it so beautifully, making it look so fluid, just so great. He's doing a fantastic job here. Madcap Moss is on fire without a shadow of a doubt here. Doing a beautiful job here. Fantastic job indeed. So good, so good. And Madcap Moss indeed on fire right now still. I think he's going to pick up the win here. Not the best match of the night, obviously, but still, not too shabby either. Not too shabby for sure. And once again, let's take a look. Let's see what's happening here. Interesting. Okay. Now Madcap Moss is down. Happy Corbin is in control, at least right now. He's going after Madcap. He's taking off all the frustration on Madcap's right there. You know, hitting him right in the head right when he was on the barricade right there. Happy Corbin is not a Happy Corbin right now. He's bad Corbin. He's bad guy Corbin. That's what he is right now. And Tony says, correct, true, that's right. How's this worse than their SmackDown matchups? That's right. Dude is wearing his hook shirt. That's right. That guy right there was wearing a hook shirt, and that was on TV loud and proud. Yeah, Tony Khan must be smiling right now watching this. The Lone Wolf Corbin was the best version of even when he was straight. That's right. That's right. And Madcap Moss for the win. That's right. Nick Khan sends hooked. He does. He does. And Corbin was going to go for the cover right there on Madcap. Madcap with a kick out one more time. And Corbin still has to go at it. There you go. Man, this is such a great show. Really a very good show. Let's drink some water for the first time ever in like 3 hours now. Let's get some water. Man, water feels great. It feels great. And right now, as we can see here, Madcap Moss is still in trouble. Happy Corbin with an Irish whip right there to the corner, and he takes that Irish whip like a champion right there in the back. The back of Madcap Moss has got to be hurting right now as he goes down right there flat to the mat. Madcap Moss is in trouble. He's trying to get to the ropes, but Happy Corbin also realizes that he's in control. He's loving every bit of it. He's loving torturing his former best friend Madcap Moss right now. Happy Corbin gets him up with the shoulder strike right there to the shoulder. Man, that's got to be bad. This is bad stuff. And Happy Corbin now has a submission hold locked in on Madcap Moss. Look at that. He's just stretching the arm, stretching the jaw, pushing him to the limits right now. It's crazy. That is crazy stuff. And Ricky here chanting for a hook. I love that. If Bayley returns on Raw, she has some beef with Bianca Belair because she was supposed to feed Bianca in the I Quit match. That's true. That's true. If it could happen. Bayley's got to return. I mean, she is cleared to wrestle from what I believe. I mean, once the WWE has something for her, she's got to be returning. And so is Alexa Bliss. I mean, Alexa Bliss also is on the shelf right now. She says she's just waiting on that phone call from the WWE Creative to ask her to come back. But so far, no word. No word. As we can see right now, Madcap Moss is trying to get back to his feet with the big punch right there to the midsection of Happy Corbin. Another big punch right there, and an elbow strike right there to Madcap Moss, to Happy Corbin, I'm sorry, and an Irish whip right there to Madcap Moss. He goes back first into the ring right there. Okay, once again, Madcap Moss is in trouble. Happy Corbin meets him with a big clothesline, and down goes Madcap Moss. Madcap Moss in trouble. Happy Corbin going for the pin, and a kick out at a 2 right there. He kicks out at 2. Happy Corbin is not too happy because the match is still going on. It's still going strong. And if you take a look at the time right now, guys, we have about 40 minutes more before the show should be going off the air. So 40 minutes more. So I guess this match is gonna go on for another 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna get into the entrances and whatnot. And the last match, the main event, is probably gonna be another 30 minutes long. The Bayley stuff is getting creepy. There you go, true. Dear, you know it. Bayley and Seth Rollins should team up and go for the tag team champion, says James. Well, that'd be interesting. I don't know if Becky Lynch would be too happy about that, though. Chris says, I miss Alexa Bliss. That's right. And Happy Corbin, though, still not looking too happy, even though he's in control. Doesn't look happy because he's a determined man. Happy Corbin knows what it takes to pick up the big wins. He's had some big wins in his career. You know, he's no joke like Madcap Moss. So he realizes the seriousness of the situation, and that is why he's on the upper hand as well. He is controlling this match. He is commanding this match right now, as we can see. Madcap Moss Oh, wow. He meets Happy Corbin with an elbow strike right there to the head, and Happy Corbin takes a minute to catch a breather. Madcap Moss tosses him over the top rope right there. Madcap Moss right there. Happy Corbin right there in the ringside, gets back in the ring. Madcap Moss going crazy. Look at that. Madcap Moss with a shoulder tackle, and down goes Happy Corbin. He collapses right there to the ringside, and Madcap Moss also gets out of the ring, and now Bulldozer right there into Happy Corbin. And with those big punches right into the skull of Happy Corbin right there, Madcap Moss grabs him and sends him headfirst into the ring post. Okay. And now with those big punches one more time into the face of Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin's hurt right now. I thought Roman was dating Bailey. No. Roman is a happily married guy. He's not dating anybody else right now. And Madcap Moss right now, he just rolls Happy Corbin back into the ring. Very interesting. This is surprisingly a very good match as well. Maybe not very good, but a good match. And Madcap Moss is killing it. He is in control right now. Good for him. With a spear right there into the corner, into Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin is stumbling. He's struggling to stay up on his feet. Still somehow manages to get his boot up and hits Madcap Moss with a big boot to the face. And Madcap Moss, he catches Happy Corbin mid-air, and he tosses him across the ring, goes for the cover, and a kick out right there from Happy Corbin. Madcap Moss cannot believe it, that this is still going on, still going strong. Happy Corbin still in control. Let's see how long is he gonna be in control. On Red Dead Online, I have a horse called Sasha. Oh, there you go, James. There you go. And as you can see here, Happy Corbin is trying to re-strategize, trying to come up with some strategy to get Happy Corbin down. Is he going to be able to do something about this, or is Happy Corbin kind of pick up the win? Madcap Moss grabs him by the head, gets him over. He's going to go for the neck breaker, but Happy Corbin with the reversal right there smashes Madcap Moss down hard back first into the mat, going for the cover, and Madcap Moss once again with a kick out right there. This has got to be frustrating, and you can see the look on the face of Happy Corbin. He doesn't look too happy, he doesn't look too pleased. He is frustrated right now, as we see. Once again, guys who are joining us for the first time right now, the first two people who get the most predictions correct are going to be winning some Amazon gift cards, and the guy who gets all the predictions correctly, or most of the predictions correctly, the number one guy, is going to be our Wrestling Predictions champion, and his or her name will be displayed on each of our watch-alongs for the rest of the month. So win big and get your predictions in for all the matches, guys. And right now, as you can see, Happy Corbin landing those big punches right now once again on the head of Madcap Moss. Happy Corbin doing what he probably should not be doing here. He gets Madcap Moss on the top turnbuckle, and Madcap Moss is catching a breather right now. I'm pretty sure that Madcap Moss is going to turn this around. I told you so. I told you so. These guys should not be messing with the turnbuckle. It never ends out in their favor. It never does. And Madcap Moss is going to go for the big dive. Happy Corbin away, gets out of the way, gets Madcap Moss up, and gets him down once again hard. Going for the cover. Okay, beautiful stuff, man. This is still going on. The match is still going on, still going strong. We are all winners being on Wrestling News Stream. Thanks for that, James. Thank you for that, brother. So good. I wish I could donate, but I don't have money. Don't worry, cringe. You are. The one thing that you're donating to me right now is your time. Your time is the most precious, and that's what you're giving to me, which I so appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. And hit the subscribe button, guys. That is the best way that you can support me. Hit the subscribe button. And once again, thank you for the time. And Carlito is here. Good to see you, Carlito. And Happy Corbin gonna go to Madcap Moss. Madcap pushes him away, gets him to the ringside. Madcap Moss on fire. Look at that, rolls him up for the cover. 1, 2, and a 3. Oh my gosh! For the second time tonight, we see a roll-up finish. Cody Rhodes also won via a roll-up, and once again we see Madcap Moss wins via a roll-up. Madcap Moss defeats Happy Corbin thanks to a roll-up out of nowhere. Good for him, I guess. Madcap Moss is the winner. Look at that, beautiful stuff. And as we can see here, 80% of you said it was going to be Madcap Moss who was going to win the match, and 80% of you were right. Madcap Moss did win the match. Indeed, he did win the match. Wow, what a great stuff. And 4-1 Andrew, 3-2 True, beautiful stuff. 2-3 Tony, 4-1 Ricky, 3-2 Dale, 6-0 champion Jason. Wow, Jason is the clear champion. You can see it, the new champion, certainly. And Andy right behind him, the current champion, also right behind him with a 5-0, beautiful stuff. And NC Lone Wolf 2-3, beautiful. That's right, Madcap Moss with a big victory here, which means, guys, it is time for our main event. It is time for the match that we all have been waiting for. I guess it's time for the Randy Orton Matt Riddle, it is time for this match right here. The RK Bro, Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and the Usos. That is the Bloodline. This is the main event. Yes, it is not a title match, but still, it is your main event. Let's see how this goes. This better be a good match because every single match on the show tonight has been very, very entertaining. If they're calling this a main event, they better prove it to us. Why this is the main event. Why this was the main event over the championship match. The only championship match that we had tonight. Why is this the main event? They better prove it to us. And as we can see here, we go way back in time, 2009. We're looking at the very young Drew McIntyre, the chosen one back in the day, who was chosen by Vince McMahon. Basically, Drew McIntyre back then was what Austin Theory is right now. Look at that. Yeah, I loved Drew McIntyre back then. I loved his theme song, by the way. I mean, do you remember that theme song, Broken Dreams? What a great theme song that was. I loved it. Yeah, I wish he would bring it back. Maybe just for one night. I wish he would bring it back. And that's right, true. McIntyre commercial. They know how to buy time, brother. They know how to buy time. But it's unbelievable. The transformation of McIntyre has been unbelievable. And I've spoken with a lot of wrestlers, a lot of the independent wrestlers in the UK, and a lot of them hail McIntyre as their hero. Yeah, I've spoken with a few wrestlers from Scotland, and they say that they all of them look up to McIntyre because his transformation journey inspired them. When he was gone from the WWE, he actually came back to Scotland. He trained there with his peers, and people saw the progress that he made and the way that he got his body ready for the big leagues, for wrestling, for WWE once again. And he's done such a beautiful job with it, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, what a crazy, and a great main event this one's gonna be. This one's gonna be good for sure. Ricky says, I think Vince was changing his mind over and over all day today or last week. That's right. I picked Bloodline and Roman. I love that. I love that, Ricky. With that being said, this is gotta be the last match, the final match, the main event of the night. It is RK Bro, Drew McIntyre, and of course, the Bloodline. Let's see what happens. Let's see who picks up the win. I'm gonna set up a poll here. You guys can comment your predictions in, because that's gonna be counted towards the towards your points. But you can also vote in the poll, and let's see who the majority thinks is gonna win. Who is which team? Yeah, which team is winning? Is it gonna be Drew and RK Bro, or is it gonna be the Bloodline? Alright, the poll's up right now. You guys can vote, and let's see who the majority here favors. Who the majority here thinks is going to pick the win. I picked the Bloodline, says James. Cringeburg says I picked Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. True says Bloodline wins. I love that. I love that, guys. Great stuff. And I think, you know what? I was saying Bloodline until now, but now I'm going to say it's going to be Drew and RK Bro. The reason why I say that is because of somebody. I think it was Andy. I can't recall who it was, but they said, what if Drew McIntyre actually pins Roman Reigns tonight? And I think that could happen. We could be seeing Drew McIntyre actually pinning Roman Reigns tonight. And the reason why is because tonight is a non-title match. And as you can see, they're trying to push Drew McIntyre once again as the top guy, as the top dog. So I have a feeling that they're going to push Drew McIntyre as the top dog tonight. They're going to have him pin Roman Reigns since it's a non-title match. And when he pins him, he's going to ask Roman Reigns for his match, for his title match, which is apparently going to be in the UK at Clash of Champions, I guess. But let's see. But I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. I don't even like RK Bro, but I think it's going to be them who are going to pick up the wins here. Bobby says, I picked Bloodline. Dale says RK Bro. Drew, love that. Tony says Drew, RK Bro. NC Lone Wolf says Bloodline. Andy says RK Bro and Drew. That's right. I agree with you, Andy. I totally agree with you. Drew says Bloodline. Love that. And Chris says, I picked my Randy team. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. And that's it. We are headed, man. I tell you what. They know how to waste time. We just saw this match between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. I did not want a highlight once again, but they gave us a whole commercial for Drew McIntyre, and now they're literally replaying the whole match for us one more time. Come on, WWE, so good, just so good at giving us what we don't want, all these highlights. Yeah, really, come on. The amount of highlights and video packages that they've shown us tonight, they could have easily squeezed at least one more match into the whole card had it not been for all these highlights tonight. Really, they've taken a lot of time tonight. The babyfaces got over on Raw, and SmackDown Bloodline wins tonight. There we go, True with a bold statement. That's right, they did go over on the weekly show. It could be happening. If you look at the traditional booking, it seems like Bloodline should win, but let's see. Kayla Braxton, by the way, backstage right now.
Capture of the ladies. Be sure so stay tuned to WWE.com. We will be following the story throughout the remainder of the evening. For now, back to you guys.
Wow.
Quick lesson, the forearm is made up of two bones. The radius, the ulna, the radius on the
Wow.
inside. It's with twisting your wrist. She has a broken...
So Charlotte Flair has a broken arm, kayfabe-wise, she has a broken arm, which means that Charlotte Flair is probably gonna get married. We know that Charlotte Flair was gonna get married soon. I guess she's gonna be taking some time off now, and she's gonna get married. So if that's it, congratulations to Charlotte Flair, but that's one thing for sure. She's gonna be gone for a while. And Charlotte crying never gets old. That's right, Tony. AJ, what did you think of the boss, Big Boss Man? Big Boss Man, so good. I mean, legends, absolute legends, James. What can I say? The more I can say, the less it is. Absolute legends. Now, are you kidding me right now? We literally just got a Drew McIntyre commercial. Then we got the whole damn thing, you know, featuring Ronda and Charlotte. And now we're getting, again, highlights and video packages for this match. I mean, I think we could have been okay without any more video packages, but we're gonna get them anyways because, you know, let's take a look at the time right now. Yeah, there you go. We have about 40 more minutes before the show goes off the air. So they're gonna waste some time, and I believe the bell's gonna ring when we are 30 minutes left on the show. That's when the bell's gonna ring and we're gonna get a 30 minutes match, I guess. But let's see. And AJ Charlotte has a broken radius. I think it's kayfabe, Jason. I think it's kayfabe. And there you go, true with the big eyes for Kayla. There you go. That's right, Tony. Love conquers everything, and love again conquered the forbidden door that is between the WWE and AEW. Charlotte Flair and Andrade getting married. 3-2. I'm taking Drew and RK Bro. Love that, Gary. Love it. And Bobby says Kayla is pretty. Indeed she is. Thank you everybody. Thank you, Hessen. And now they say Charlotte has a broken arm because she's getting married. That's right. Yes, Archie, you're right. She is indeed getting married. So good for Charlotte Flair. Good for her. I'm happy for her. Good for her indeed. And if you can look at the score right now, this is interesting. Look at the score. Look at the poll right now, guys. 66% of you think it's going to be Drew McIntyre and RK Bro that's going to pick up the win. Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. Do you agree? Do you not agree? I mean, let your opinions be heard in that poll and in the comments. Let us know who do you think is going to win. Because if we look at the poll right now, it seems like it's going to be Drew McIntyre and RK Bro's night. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. And let's take a look at the comments again. Let's see what else do we have here. James says, thank you, WWE, for not putting Dominic Mysterio. Thanks, that's right. Dominic Mysterio, the only place where he should be right now is NXT 2.0. Really, nothing against Dominic, but he would be a better fit, a much better fit for NXT 2.0. He needs to realize that. His father needs to realize that. He should be on NXT 2.0, not on the main roster. Not yet. That's right, true. This is a very, very long and elaborate video package once again. I mean, this video package, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 10 minutes long package itself. Very long, very elaborate. We're going to be having entrances and whatnot as well. So you're right, we're probably going to be starting the match when there's less than 30 minutes left. By the way, guys, if you want to take a look at a cinematic view of this match in 2K22, I spent like 5-7 hours making this video in 2K22 featuring this match. A cinematic look of this match in 2K22. That video is up on the channel right now. You can go to the channel and you can check out that video. It's a very cool one. I mean, I enjoyed making it, and I hope you guys like it. And looking like Charlotte and Andrade are getting married. That's right, Ricky. And Riddle is taking the pin, says Drew. Big, okay. And Drew and RK Bro for the win, says Archie. Clay, good to see you, Clay. I want to see Cody versus AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. Well, I'm pretty sure they're going to give us some big matches at Money in the Bank because they've got 70,000 seats to sell out, right? 70,000 seats. So they better put on a great match card, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have some surprises. Maybe Gable Stevenson's going to be there. Maybe The Rock's going to be there. But something big's going to go down. That's a big arena for Money in the Bank. And something big is going to happen. I'm 4-0-1-1 now. Good stuff, Archie. Good stuff. Great stuff. Right now, still leading. As I can see, still leading right now is Jason and Andy. Andy is our current champion. Jason, our current Galactic champion. So our two champions right now are leading the whole damn thing. Cinematic match on you did AJ on 2K22 was awesome. Thank you for that, James. I mean, I spent like 7 hours editing it, recording it. But it was a pleasure, and I'm glad that you like it, brother. Thank you for that. I'm glad they brought back Roman's old. That's right. This one's so much better, brother. So much better. Look at the pyro, by the way. Look at the ring pyro. Wow. Looking Drew McIntyre, making him look like a total monster here. Good stuff. What a warrior Drew McIntyre is, yeah? Good for him. As we can see here, entrances are going strong, going wild. They're really letting Drew McIntyre have his moment right here. Not only did he get a long and nice elaborate entrance, his partners also are going to be getting a nice and elaborate entrance of their own. So really, they're buying a lot, and I mean a lot of time here without a shadow of a doubt. And there you go, Matt Riddle and RK-Bro coming out. RKO coming out right now. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle coming out. And once again, I really cannot wait for these two to split. These two to fight against each other because I'm so done with both Randy and Matt Riddle. I miss the old 2009 Randy Orton. I miss the vicious, the menace Randy Orton. And this Matt Riddle, oh man, come on. I've never been a fan of his. And I'm especially not a fan of his after he ruined Randy Orton. Yeah. And Chris says, I'm mad at WWE because they said Bayley will be out for 9 months and it's been 10. That's right, sadly. The Bloodline should have been called out, the main eventers plus Paul Heyman. That's right, I agree. Totally agree, James. And let's take a look at the poll one more time. Let's see if that tides have changed. No, 65%, 64% of you now think that Drew McIntyre and RK-Bro are going to win and Bloodline's going to lose. 36% of you think it's going to be Bloodline. Interesting. So, Drew McIntyre and RK-Bro have... Wait a second, what is that? Are those cockroaches? What are the grasshoppers? What were those some insects flying out of Matt Riddle? Whatever those AR effects was, that was creepy as hell. That's right, Locust. Oh, that was Loco. Come on, that was creepy. Yeah, that was creepy. And I know that Vince McMahon is a fan of that AR effect. He was a fan of pigeons flying out of Matt Riddle. But now we have Locust. That is weird as hell. Weird. I don't know who comes up with stuff like that. But Drew McIntyre looking good. Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, both of them, three of them looking good, looking determined. Let's see how this match goes down. Whenever I see Drew McIntyre, I think of Homer Simpson. I don't know why. Oh, interesting. I wonder why, James. Is that because both of them are so nice people? Is that right? That's an interesting comparison right there. Okay, they're really buying some time here. Look at that. You know they have a lot of time in their hands when they're letting Randy Orton send some flying kisses out to the fans. Really? I mean, this is not a house show. This is not even a TV show. This is a pay-per-view. And they're really letting them have their moment here with the fans as if this is a house show. You gotta be kidding me right now. Really? I mean, this is so funny. Come on. The way that WWE wants to buy time here tonight is funny. And we are just about 5 minutes away from the last 30 minutes of the show. And you guys were right. They're going to be starting off the match with less than 30 minutes left on the clock without a shadow of a doubt here. And the Bloodline is coming out here. Roman Reigns coming out here with Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Paul Heyman. There you go. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, that's right. All of them are looking good right there. The Undisputed Champion, Roman Reigns, looking as good as ever, and so are his buddies right there. The only guy who's missing right now from this whole Bloodline is Solo Sikoa. I wish that he could be here, but he's not. But I wish. That's right. That's your Undisputed Champion. That is Roman Reigns. Look at that. Everybody who acknowledges Roman Reigns, send those fingers up in the comments. Everybody, if you acknowledge the Tribal Chief, if you acknowledge Roman Reigns, fingers up for Roman Reigns, everybody. Let's do it. Come on, AJ, only one like creepy stuff is wins. That's right. That's right, Ricky, that's true. Yeah, he's done some creepy stuff in the past, that's true. Goldberg to 1 million in the back. Come on, James, don't say that, don't say that. They'll sell 47,000 tickets, the rest will buy 1 get 3 free. Yeah, it could happen. Could happen for sure. Look at that, fingers up for Roman Reigns right there. The fans have their fingers up. The Usos have their fingers up. You guys, Clay right there has the fingers up, and James has the finger down. There you go. No acknowledgement right there for Roman Reigns. And Ricky acknowledges Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. True acknowledges him. Beautiful, beautiful stuff right here. Roman Reigns looking determined as he gets in the ring right here. Beautiful stuff. This is a big fight feel as we head into this match for sure. It's going to be a great match. I'm excited. It has been a very, very good show, and the main event should just top it all off for sure. This was my first time. You have an awesome show. Thank you so much, Chuck. It was a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you on here. Thank you for joining us here, and I must tell you that we're here every single day, every single night of the week, watching every single wrestling show. Hope to be watching more shows with you, but thank you so much, Chuck. Really appreciate the kind words, brother. Really appreciate it. And True says, there you go, fingers up, and James fingers up. Cringe bro, finger down. Look at that. I'd love to see Solo in the Bloodline. Yeah, but Ricky, before Solo joins the Bloodline, he better be an Uso again. Get rid of the Sikoa and become an Uso. And Lone Wolf, fingers up. Look at that, Ricky. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. And everybody in the audience have their fingers up. Look at that. Everybody right there, they acknowledge the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, as they should. Yep, it's going to be a great match for sure. Let's get in. Love it, love it. It's going to be a great match for sure. Yep, they've got all the gold in the world. Only if this match was a winner takes all. Whichever team wins, they take all the gold. If the Bloodline would have won, they should have taken over the Raw Tag titles. If the Drew McIntyre team could have won, they should have taken away the SmackDown or perhaps even the Undisputed titles. They could have done something like that. Really made it, winner takes all. Winner takes all. But they didn't do it, and that absolutely sucks. Rikishi joins the Bloodline. Yeah, that'd be big for sure. Reigns cannot win without the Usos. They should turn on him, says Archie. It's not gonna happen, brother. It's not gonna happen, especially not before he fights The Rock. By the way, I can only imagine the rivalry between The Rock and Roman Reigns. I'm pretty sure The Rock is gonna include the time when he came out at the Royal Rumble to protect Roman Reigns from getting booed. I'm pretty sure Rock's gonna bring that up in their promos and all that stuff. It's gonna be great. The rivalry between the two is gonna be so damn good. And especially Paul Heyman is speaking with The Rock, having a promo battle with The Rock, Paul Heyman. That's gonna be beautiful, man. It's gonna be great. And that's right. Wow. Heading into the match right now, we're going to start this off just like you said, guys. You said it, Andy said it, that we're going to be starting off the match with less than 30 minutes left on the clock, and that is exactly it. We are sharp, just about 30 minutes left on the clock, and that is how we're going to be kicking this thing off. That's right. We know WWE just do well. They wasted a lot of time right there, which they shouldn't have, but they did. I guess that's okay, because right now the bell's about to ring. Let's go. Let's ring the bell, referee. Come on, referee. Yep. It seems like they cannot make up their mind who wants to start the match. This is not a tornado match. This is a traditional tag team match. So they gotta make up their mind and decide who is gonna be starting off this whole bad thing. Let's see. It seems like Randy Orton is gonna pick up the win here. He's gonna be starting this match off for his team. And on the other hand, we have one of the Usos also starting this off, I guess. That's right. Okay. Good. Alright, so you said Jimmy and Randy Orton are starting this off once again. There you go. Oh my gosh, Randy Orton though. He was about to grab the sword of Drew McIntyre, but he's like, never mind, and locking it up now with the Uso right now, and Uso just pushes him into the corner. Randy Orton trying to get away. Uso with a punch to the midsection, and a punch to the head, and a punch to the midsection, and a punch to the head right now. Randy Orton is down, and look at that now with the double team, as we can see here, with between Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, and Uso is down hard. Uso is getting punished. Riddle is killing it. Riddle goes for the cover. Uso with a kick out, and Riddle is in the ring right now. Look at that. Only 6 matches is ridiculous. That's right, NC Lone Wolf. We only had 6 matches tonight, and that's why they had to waste so much time with the video packages and whatnot. That's right. But I'll tell you what. Tonight was somewhat of a quality over quantity, which I appreciate. And Clay says, where is Renegade? Renegade is here. He's writing all the scores down. All of them down. As we can see here, Uso right now in control. He Irish whips Matt Riddle into the corner. Matt Riddle with the counter, with the dodge right there. And now with a kick to the chest of Uso. And he has him up. He's looking like he's about to put him away. Put him down right there. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Matt Riddle is in control right now, as we can see here. Drew McIntyre and the RK Bro in control right now. Bloodline in trouble. Uso better tag in his partner, because Bloodline is in deep trouble right now, as we can see here. And Drew McIntyre has been tagged inside. Drew McIntyre going after Uso, sending a clear message to Roman Reigns at the expense of his brother right there, Uso. Drew McIntyre is loving it. He's smirking, he's smiling, he's chopping Uso right there. But with every single chop, he stares down at Roman Reigns. This is going to be a very exciting rivalry between Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. And I'm pretty sure it's going to lead to UK, to Clash at the Castle, and it's going to be a fantastic match right there. You see the strengths. Riddle is strong, without a doubt. I don't like Riddle, but I do admit it, and I do respect him for his strength. He's a strong man, without a shadow of a doubt. I can respect that. And Drew McIntyre right there with a reversal right there, and he gets Uso up and gets him down. And Drew McIntyre now has him in position. He's looking for the suplex, and he suplexes Uso right there. Drew McIntyre is loving it. And Uso goes for the tag, Is he going to be tagging in Roman? Drew says, tag Roman in. Is he going to tag Roman in? Is it going to happen? Let's see. Is Roman going to be tagged in? Maybe not. All right, he's thinking about it. The funny thing is that even his own brother, the other Russo, is not even asking for the tag. Do you see that? And Asia, did you hear that Roman Reigns leaving WWE? It's not true, I hope. Well, Nick Khan has said that he knows that Roman Reigns will be leaving for Hollywood eventually. He knows that Roman Reigns is interested in that. Roman Reigns has said that he is interested in going to Hollywood, so it will happen. And Nick Khan has said that he and the WWE will be helping Drew McIntyre transition over to Hollywood. So it's true. It will not happen now, but it will happen eventually, brother. And Roman Reigns has been tagged in. We're now seeing a little face-off here between Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. Let's see how this goes down. Roman Reigns looking determined. Drew McIntyre looking even more determined right here, as we can see here. Cringe Bro says Roman is scared. Let's see if he's really scared right now. They're circling around the ring, staring down at each other, trying to think of a strategy, I believe. Drew McIntyre is ready, and there you go. Roman Reigns says, never mind, and he tags in his Uso brother now. There you go. Drew McIntyre not too happy. Roman Reigns says, I'm the tribal chief. I make the rules. I do what I like. I owe nobody an explanation here. And Uso has been tagged in. He's got to get in the ring right now. And Roman Reigns out of the ring right there. And McIntyre with the big boot to the face of the Uso. Uso goes down hard. McIntyre is in the control once again right here. And he gets Uso. He's looking for a belly to belly. Is he looking for a belly belly? And yes, there we go. That was a botched belly-to-belly, by the way. Not the most beautiful belly-to-belly suplex ever, but I guess it did its job. McIntyre was staring down at Roman Reigns right there into his eyes before he delivered that a little botchy belly-to-belly right there. And now a tag has been made to Matt Riddle, and Uso is still in trouble. Matt Riddle in the ring right now. Man, these guys have been dominating it. Really, I mean, they have been crushing the bloodline since the very beginning here. And Bobby says, I sent you something on Instagram. All right, Bobby, I'll take a look, my brother. And as we see here, Matt Riddle with a elbow strike right there to Uso, and two elbow strikes now going for the Irish Whip. Uso turning it around, grabs his elbow, grabs his arm, twisted around, now with a big clothesline to Matt Riddle, and this is very, oh my gosh, wait a second, okay, double team move right now from the Usos to Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is in trouble. He is in deep trouble. The referee counting down till 5. Yes, one of the Usos has to go out. He has to go out in the apron one more time, and he does so obediently right now. And in the ring right now, we have Uso, we have Riddle, and Roman Reigns, by the way, he's having fun. He's standing on the apron, and he realizes that the bloodline right now has the upper hand. Yokozuna and the Wild Samoan should have been the original bloodline. That's right. I agree, James. Totally agree. I don't have the emoji with the finger that I want to give to Roman Reigns. That's alright, Gary. The spirit is what I get. I understand. You want to give him the finger, this finger. That's alright. That's alright. And Sammy will help the bloodline. Yep. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Sami Zayn could be helping them out. Actually, I did forget about it. It's true. Sami could be coming out to help them out. You're right, you make a lot of sense right there. Anybody else wants to see Sami Zayn here tonight, helping out the bloodline, interfering in the match? I do not, but do you? Let me know if you do. As we can see here, Matt Riddle is trying hard to make it to his friends. Matt Riddle is trying hard to make it to Orton, to McIntyre, but he's been unable to do so because Uso right now is killing it, and he's not letting McIntyre go, Matt Riddle go anywhere right now. And if you look at the poll right now, guys, the poll is kind of changing. We can see that Drew McIntyre and RK Bro still leading with the 54%, but the bloodline not too far behind with 46%. So 54% of you guys think it's going to be Drew McIntyre picking up the win. 46% of you think it's going to be the bloodline. So it's a very close call right now. Let's see who picks up the pin eventually. But right now, as we can see, Matt Riddle is getting punished. He's getting punished. Roman Reigns has not even been involved in this match from the very beginning yet. He has not been involved, but his team is going strong. The Usos have been doing a good job right now. So far, so good. And Drew McIntyre cannot just stand there and watch. He wants to get involved. He wants to help his friend out. But the referee says, no way in hell. Stay right there. Stay in his limits. You cannot get in here unless you're the legal guy. And Roman Reigns and the Uso, there we go, tag's been made between the Usos once again, looking for the high flag move of the top turnbuckle. Is he going to be able to do it? And he does it. What a big elbow strike from the top turnbuckle right there. Matt Riddle is going to be hurting. He's going to hurt so bad right now. And Roman Reigns is having fun. The Uso is having some fun right now. And is Uso going to come in? Is Uso going to tag himself in here? Let's see. I mean, that was a great time to do it because, alright, maybe not. It's so funny because Roman Reigns just seems like he does not want to be a part of the match. It seems like he's just here and he wants to go back home already. He's just here for formality, not to actually wrestle. Yeah, Roman Reigns doesn't enjoy being here, clearly. And the Uso, they're killing it. Once again, look at Matt Riddle's face. Look at his body, all red. Roman Reigns finally finds the courage in him to get in the ring. He finally wants to be involved as well and wants to go out at this match. Let's see what happens. RKMC, bro, that's right. I love that. That's right. And, wow. He grabs Riddle by his face right there, just crushing his fingers into his face before slamming him down hard back into the mat. And he grabs Sammy by his hair one more time, sending him face first into the turnbuckle, the top turnbuckle right there, and now with a big punch to the face. 2 punches, 3 punches, 4 punches, 5 punches, and if it's 6 punches, 7. And with every single punch, Matt Riddle just kept getting down, all the way down. Matt Riddle is in desperate need to change this up, desperate need to get in control right here. Yeah, he's in trouble. And McIntyre is loving it. Matt Riddle is not. There you go. Roman Reigns is loving it right now. Look at that. And now Matt Riddle with the last gasp of breath in him. He was about to go after Roman Reigns with those heavy strike to the face, but Roman Reigns right there with the reversal. He reverses it one more time, and Matt Riddle is still down. Roman Reigns is loving it. Look at that. And wow, this is crazy. This is crazy indeed. Drew McIntyre is looking on, is watching Roman Reigns as he destroys one of their partners. Crazy. Matt Riddle is in trouble here. If the tag is not made very quick, Matt Riddle could be getting severely injured here, because look at that. The way that Roman Reigns is just pushing him and just slamming him against the ring mat is uncalled for. It should not be happening, but it's happening, and he's getting tortured. Poor guy, Matt Riddle is getting tortured right now. And Roman Reigns gets Matt Riddle up, sends him to the corner once again, to the bloodline corner. Tag's been made to Jimmy right there. Jimmy gets in the ring, and now with a big punch to the midsection, to the gut of Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is getting eaten alive here. He is being punished. He's been pushed to the limits, and I'm pretty sure he's not enjoying it. That's gotta be hurting. Everything that he's being put through right now, that's gotta hurt for sure. And Uso going for the big one. I think Matt Riddle will get out of the way now. That's right, that's what I thought. Yeah, Uso was gonna go for the big one. He was gonna go crushing Matt Riddle into the turnbuckle, but Matt Riddle very cleverly gets out of the way, and he's now looking to make that hot tag to Drew McIntyre. But before he could reach there, Jey Uso gets in real quick, and he attacks Matt Riddle and sends him shoulder first into the ring post. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we have seen this shoulder, the ring post spot a lot of times tonight. A lot of times, at least 3 times that I've counted so far. At least 3 times we have seen this very move where an opponent sends the other opponent into the ring post shoulder first. We've seen it a lot of times now, which is getting old. Roman Reigns right there in the middle of the ring. Look at that. Oozing confidence. Jey Uso right there, oozing confidence for Roman Reigns. And it says, fingers up everybody for the bloodline. That's it. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, they're killing it. Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt, they're killing it. And I would like to see Tasha Steelz versus Mia Yim. I'd love to see that too, brother. Absolutely. And Uso having some fun here, looking for the big one. I think he's looking for the big kick. Is he going to be able to do it? And he does it. Matt Riddle is getting eaten alive. I see, Bobby, you sent me a message about GCW. I never liked you. I'm intrigued. Let's see how the show's going to be. And Renegade says, Wrestling News, we have a 4-way tie right now. Man, that is crazy. Okay. Crazy. And Renegade, are you prepared with a tiebreaker? Let me know if you are. And as we can see here, Roman Reigns, he just slides, he rolls Uso in the ring right now. Drew McIntyre is stretching. He wants for the tag to be made, and it's made. Matt Riddle with the hot tag to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is in the middle of the ring right now, and so is I believe Roman Reigns on the apron. Drew McIntyre is in the ring. Roman Reigns does not look too happy right now. And he realizes that there's no running around now. He realizes it is time for one-on-one action. Roman Reigns gets in the ring, as does Drew McIntyre. They're squaring off against each other right now, as we can see here. Look at that. Roman Reigns talking some trash. Drew McIntyre also talking back. Let's see what happens here. No, I am the 4. I'm in the 4. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay. And as we can see here, look at that. Big strikes to the head right there from Drew McIntyre, from Roman Reigns. They're going at it. They're killing it right now, as we can see here. Look at that. And now a big kick to the gut of Drew McIntyre, and now an Irish whip into the corner, and Drew McIntyre goes back first into the corner right there. That's gotta hurt. And with a shoulder tackle to Roman Reigns goes down. They had 2 shoulder tackles and an Irish whip once again into the corner. Oh my gosh, a big belly to belly. You gotta be kidding me. A big belly to belly from Drew McIntyre to Roman Reigns. That's gotta take a lot of strength for sure. A lot of strength and a lot of courage. Beautiful stuff. I love that, Chuck. Hand is up. That's right. That's right, Ricky. I mean, the predictions championship is going to be good. And as we can see here, Uso gets down, Roman Reigns hits Drew McIntyre with the Superman punch, and Drew McIntyre very cleverly makes his way at the ring right now. He makes his way at the ring. At ringside, he watches Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is also staring down at Drew McIntyre ringside. This is very, very, very interesting. This should have been a Hell in a Cell. I agree, James. I agree. But where are the other two? Where are Randy Orton, Matt Riddle? Where are the Usos? Where are they? It is all about Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre right now. It's crazy. I think my cinematic version of 2K22 with this match had more realism than this match itself. It's crazy. Oh wow, sweet stuff. And Roman Reigns right now is once again dominating. Once again pushes Drew McIntyre into the ring post, into the turnbuckle right there. Okay. And Roman Reigns in the ring. Let's see what happens. Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns are still your legal men in this match here. Roman Reigns hits Drew McIntyre with a big boot to the face. Drew McIntyre obviously feeling a bit offended here without a shadow of a doubt. And now another big boot to the face off Drew McIntyre from Roman Reigns. That sucks. That's gotta suck. Alright, let's see how this goes. Super duper duper interesting. And Roman Reigns says, I want Randy Orton. He wants Randy Orton to be tagged in right now. So Roman Reigns is not giving up. He's not surrendering. Instead, he's choosing his next opponent. He's choosing it. There you go. Good stuff. And Drew McIntyre with those big clothesline, big and heavy clothesline to Drew McIntyre from Roman Reigns. Look at that. Drew McIntyre is in a tough spot. Yeah, she definitely is in a tough spot right here. Yeah, how is she going to be able to make it out of it is anybody's game. I don't know. I don't know how she's going to be able to do it. With a big Superman punch once again to Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns is on fire right now. Without a shadow of a doubt, Roman Reigns is very, very, very well on fire at this very moment. And he grabs both the titles up. I guess this is another way to spend some more time. He grabs both the title up, the Unified Championships up. And I guess we're going to be seeing a backstage and an attack from behind here. Let's see what happens. Wow. And Roman Reigns hands over the titles back to Paul Heyman. And now with an uppercut to Matt Riddle and an uppercut, I believe, to Randy Orton too. Is he going to be able to do it or not? Randy Orton just doesn't look happy. Roman Reigns is just having fun with Orton. This feud could be Roman passing the torch. That's right. I agree, James. I agree, brother. And now with a big DDT right there. Drew McIntyre is down, and so is Randy Orton. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this turns out, because this is a crazy match indeed. What an insane matchup this has been. And Roman Reigns desperately trying to get in. He's desperately trying for Drew McIntyre to make the win, to make the pin right there. Is he going to be able to do it? Is the question. Is the big question here. And he does it. He does it right there, guys. Randy Orton is in the middle of the ring right now. He's going after Uso. Beautiful stuff. He gets him down with a big crossbody from Randy Orton. And look at that. Jey Uso also stepping in. Also gets eaten that very same move alive right there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. What a great show this has been. What a great watch along it's been. And what a fantastic, wow, look at that. And Randy Orton has Jey Uso in control exactly where he wants him. There we go. Gotta love that. Randy Orton is realizing that he is in control. He realizes that he's going to that zone where he cannot be stopped. And now he's stomping down hard on the floor, on the ground right there, waiting for his opponent to get up. And look at that. Jimmy Uso gets in to save his brother, but he gets tossed out of the ring one more time. Jey Uso slowly getting up, and there you go. A big RKO out of nowhere from Orton to Randy Orton. That was a big RKO out of nowhere from Randy Orton to... Wow. And now we can see Randy Orton has been hit with a big super kick of his own. He no-sells it, and now he hits Jey Uso with a big RKO. Look at that. And now in the last minute, we have Jimmy Uso getting in and stopping that cover, just breaking that cover up right there. Beautiful stuff. Man, what a crazy match. Really. This has been incredible indeed, and as we can see here, with the big kick and those big punches to Jimmy Uso once again, Renegade. I know you're keeping scores right now, but I must tell you that our brother Jason is starting with a +1, so he will be having one more point over anybody else. And as you can see here, Drew McIntyre going for the big one, and he still gets meat with a super duper kick right there to the face from Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso gets Jey Uso up. Look at that, and now a big double kick right there from the Uso brothers to Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre very cleverly rolls out of the ring. Now in the ring we have the Bloodline, the entire faction of the Bloodline, but oh wow, Matt Riddle also right there on the apron. He's the only guy who's actually fresh in this match, who can actually go crazy in the match right now. Matt Riddle is begging for a tag. Let's see if it happens. And Matt Riddle wants to get in the match so bad, and Randy Orton is trying. All right, and Randy Orton makes the hot tag right there to Matt Riddle, and now we see a clash between Jimmy Uso and Matt Riddle. Look at that, with a big boot to the face of Uso, and now a big flying elbow right there also to Uso right there. Matt Riddle is in control, and he's loving it. There you go. He gets Uso down. Jimmy Uso is down. Matt Riddle is still in control. Beautiful stuff. Look at that, and now with a kick to Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso. All right, so wow, the way he just gets on top of everything, the way he just wants everything to work in his favor is beautiful. Look at that. I love this stuff. This is great stuff. Wow. And he gets the brother up, the Uso brother up, and gets him down hard. And now Matt Riddle is looking to fly one more time on himself. There you go. Oh my gosh, beautiful stuff. Going for the cover right now. 1, 2, and wait a second, and a 2.5. 2.5. The match is still going on. Still going strong right now. Still going strong. That's right. Oh dear. AJ, I would like to see JTG versus Dirty Dangle wrestle. Me too, brother, me too. And JTG, that interview with NWA's JTG is going to be coming out this Sunday, guys, so do not miss out on that one. And the fans are loving every bit of it. Look at those RKO chants, the RK Bro chants running wild across the arena right now. And Matt Riddle is going into that zone, going to that sadistic zone right there, stomping down on the hard on the floor, and was going to go for the RKO. But Jey Uso with the reversal rolls him in for the cover. There you go. Matt Riddle again was going to go for the big kick, but Jey Uso again with the reversal right there, and he gets his neck almost broken, going for the cover right there. And this time Randy Orton comes in for the save. He saves this match from getting over. Jimmy Uso getting after Randy Orton right now, as we can see here. Look at that beautiful stuff. This is a fantastic match. What a brilliant match this has been. Wow, look at that. Randy Orton is on fire right now. He's not holding anything back as he goes after Jimmy Uso right now. This is crazy. Really, indeed, a very crazy match. Very crazy match. Wow. Just when I thought it was over, Roman Reigns comes flying off from the top turnbuckle and meets his father right there. That's gotta hurt. And Drew McIntyre also grabs Roman Reigns now and pushes him into a stack of the steel steps that are there for the PlayStation 5 right there. Wow, look at that. Drew McIntyre is in control. You gotta love that. He removes all the stuff from the commentator's desk, clearing the table out of all the debris, and he grabs Seth Rollins right there. I think he's going to be putting Seth Rollins through the table. Is he going to be able to do it? Is he looking for a high-flying move on the top turnbuckle? Is he looking for a hard-hitting move? Let's find out. But before he could do anything like that, Jimmy Uso gets in right now, and he stops Drew McIntyre from doing what he was about to do. And there you go, a big rock bottom right there from Randy Orton. Wow. Crazy show. This is insane. Insanity. Who remembers the Pope? I remember him. I remember the Pope, James. And Pope right now is wrestling on NWA Wrestling, brother. And Jimmy Uso goes for the high-flying move right there, right into Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is down. And Jey Uso right now gets Matt Riddle in the ring real quick. That's right, he does that. And Matt Riddle with a spinning kick right there. Jey Uso also with a big kick. And that's right, Uso is dazed. She is dazed. Uso is in control now with a big super kick right there to herself, going for the cover. Is he gonna be able to go for the cover right now, or is he not? Let's see. Go for the cover, Jay. Go for the cover. Go for the cover, brother. And that's right, Bobby. I did see it, brother. The GCW show. I talked about it as well. The GCW show is gonna be happening soon, and I'm in for it. It's gonna be a great night indeed. And as you can see here, Jey Uso has climbed the top turnbuckle. She's looking to do the big one. Wow. Crazy. Crazy indeed. And Roman Reigns gets Matt Riddle down, going for the cover. This is it. And with that being said, guys, the Bloodline picks up the win. Roman Reigns picks up the win for the Bloodline. I don't know, what do I think about this last match? You know, if you look at the time right now, we still have ample amount of time left. We have about 8 minutes left on the show for the show to get over. And this match got over real quick. I must say that perhaps I've seen better matches earlier on the show. Even the first match, the second match, the third match, the fourth matches were better than the actual main event, that's for sure. And I can see Andrew with the 4-2, love that. And Champ is here. Jason, by the way, congratulations to Jason, as Jason is our new Wrestling News World Champion. He is the new Wrestling News World Champion. Andy is the former champion. I believe Andy is the second runner-up now. I guess Andy is the second runner-up. Is that right? Renegade, let me know if it's right. But one thing's for sure, that Jason is the champion. He gets the win. He is the champion. Congratulations, Jason. You are the new Impact World Champion. Everybody here, by the way, let me know what do you think. How would you rate the show? For me, I'm going to give this show overall a 8 out of 10. Really a very entertaining show. Super nice. I loved every bit of it. But that last match didn't do it for me. I wasn't the biggest fan of the last match. But apart from that, what a great show. 8 out of 10 for me, without a shadow of a doubt. And M. Gene says, yeah, that match was great for me. That's right. And so McIntyre is winning the UK 100%. McIntyre is winning, and he's winning big in the UK without a shadow of a doubt. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. And with that being said, guys, the Bloodline pick up the win from retired. Yeah, Roman Reigns is never losing. That's the thing. Moral of the story, he is never losing except for the UK. He's got to lose in the UK for sure. 9 out of 10 for the show, says James. Ricky says 8 out of 10. Love that. Bobby, 8 out of 10. And True with a 7.5. Beautiful. All right, we have our winners. There you go. Jason comes number 1. He's the first winner, which means Jason is our world champion. And Renegade is number 2, which means Renegade is our second champion. Beautiful stuff. Now that Jason is the world champion, the Galactic Championship is actually vacant because he let go of the Galactic Champion to become the world champion. So now the Galactic Champion will be crowned. A new champion will be crowned in the next pay-per-view, and the non-WWE pay-per-view. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned, and congratulations to Jason for becoming the new Wrestling News Predictions champion, and congratulations to both Jason and Renegade for winning some Amazon gift cards. Guys, message me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram, you know my username, and I'm going to be sending you guys the gift cards very soon. Once again, thank you so much, and I would like to thank everybody here for joining me for this stream. Thank you everybody for the love, and James says 1 million thank you for the stream. No, thank you so much to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here, for spending the time with me. Was a great stream, really indeed. Had a lot of fun here, and we will be back tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. We'll be back here for more action, for more wrestling, for more commentary, for more watch-alongs. So I'll see you all tomorrow with some news, with some watch-alongs, and some more fun stuff. So anybody else who is new here, has not subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and let's start a relationship here on YouTube together. Thank you so much, everybody, and everybody who joined us today for the first time ever. Welcome to the stream, and to my brothers here, I love you all. You guys are the very best. Thank you once again so much. And Andy says it was a nice show. Thank you. That's right. Once again, congratulations to Jason and Renegade. You guys are the very best. Also, thank you to Renegade for designing this beautiful, beautiful championship and for keeping track of the scores. Renegade, I owe you so much. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Ricky, have a good night. That's right. Tomorrow, I'm going to be seeing you all tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. It's going to be great. Thank you, James. Thank you, everybody. Andy, my brother, Bobby. Renegade says, why didn't you pick Bloodline? That's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to play Bloodline too, but I also went not with the Bloodline. I mean, I just got carried away last minute, and I thought it was going to be perhaps not Bloodline, but Bloodline did win, so that was big. Once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed the show, enjoyed the stream. It was a good, nice pay-per-view. Again, it was quality over quantity. We got 6 matches, but the 6 matches were good. We got Rhea Ripley. The highlight of the night for me was Rhea Ripley joining Judgment Day, and that's a big, big thing indeed. Once again, guys, thank you so much. We'll be here for 2K22 coverage. We'll be here with live watch-alongs every single night, as we are for news And for wrestling celebrity interviews, check out the interview that we did with Rrassingh. That interview came out today, and check it out. It's streaming right now. Impact Wrestling's Wrassingh, he joined us for an interview. Now, if you want to go back and check out other interviews of ours as well, we have interviews with the likes of Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, Charlotte Flair, with the Rated R Superstar Edge, Rhea Ripley herself, Charlotte Flair, and Aiden English, and the list goes on and on. Deanna Peraza, Moose. We have a lot of interviews, lots of content. Look up the channel. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, thank you so much to everybody. Thanks to Renegade. Thanks to all of you for joining me for this watch along. I will see you all tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. You all have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.